GHB TV. I'm dead wrong. I left y'all hanging last night. I went to go eat, ate me a double cheeseburger. It was all she wrote. Ain't no coming back from that, gang. I was gone. I'm back though. Got me some good sleep. Got me some good sleep. You know what I mean? I'm back. Ate me some good breakfast. Break fast. Now I'm sipping on that good shit. I know it's gonna take a minute because this live was unexpected, but we here. And this is the StreamYard. So y'all know. So y'all know this is the StreamYard. So, you know what I mean? We want the people to, you know, what's going on, gang? How you feeling? You know what I mean? We want the people to come in and say their piece. You know what I mean? Kevin House, what's up? Free Soul, what up? You know what I mean? I know last night I lied. I lied last night. I said I was coming back. I wanted to come back. I was cooked though. After I ate the burgers, it was over. Hey, 2 cents. After I ate them burgers last night, it was over, gang. I'm about to drop the link in a minute. I got y'all. I'm just letting them fill in, man. How y'all feeling? Motherfucker at work, but we always got time. For sure. For sure, cousin. I like how that sound. Y'all was wilding last night with Norman. No, he was wilding. Think about Khalil Cole versus Jesse Hart. I would love that fight. That's a great fight. That's a great fight. What's the deal, GH? I'm chilling. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. I was supposed to come back, bro. I was tired, man. When I had that double cheeseburger last night, it was over, cousin. But I said I owe it to the people to jump on early, so I'm gonna jump on early. You know what I mean? Had me some good breakfast. I'm sipping a caramel macchiato ice right now. You feel me? The ice all in it. Yeah. I'm about to drop the link, man. How y'all feeling though? How everybody feeling this morning? Chase Benji, what's up, Doc? Greg said y'all niggas twerking for turkey. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. That's real shit. Hall and Hustle, what's up, baby? Smoke Smitty, what up? No, that's real shit though. They been acting like turkey is God. They acting like turkey is the final boss. Like these niggas tripping. Like these niggas tripping. I'm sipping on a caramel macchiato on ice. Instead of going to Starbucks now, what my old lady do is she go to the market, she get the ingredients and make it yourself. I mean, and I never knew I like the iced coffee, but that shit all right. He said that bag make people act out of character. Real shit. Turkey throwing ones. Real shit. They acting like turkey is Bowser. Real rap. Losing their fucking minds. Oh, I'm putting the link in the chat now. Hold on. Let me get y'all right. Let me get my people right, man. He said, a real suspicious, my people. Turkey gonna be at Greg front door. Like, what do you mean, brother? Ha! I'll beat Turkey the fuck up. He pull up to my door. Crazy. Like, especially if he came like directly to my crib. Punch on that nigga. She was good with boots. I hope that list not real. I guess you ain't see the live last night. You gotta see the live. You gotta go back to last night live. Hope Turkey ain't on no Diddy shit. Niggas would be cracking open the. Oh man, I can't even say that word. That's nasty, but you right. Ah, that's nasty. I've been up since yesterday, man. I'm gonna catch you on the spin back. All right, bro. Don't get in no trouble, cuz. 'Cause. 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 Tricky, not crazy. EH, light skin business. What's up? Mike Shaw, what up? 2 cents in here. He said he gonna have them desert boxes with him. I know. I got something for all that. Yeah, I had to come on early, man. I had to get the, you know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. The the one and only, the good
And I
brother,
got my boot shirt on for all you fucking haters.
the honorable brother EH.
Bro, did you see the shit I sent you from ESPN about the Bivol Better Be fight?
Yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm saying? You see how crazy boxing is?
yeah. You talking about
Boxing
that
just
boy?
crazy, man. Everybody think because Turkey got a little money. I don't even want to say little money because he's just a representative of the government. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, I hate to see motherfuckers. And AAG, I love money. I went to the penitentiary twice trying to get fast money. But
mm,
goddamn, like, y'all gotta act like dude is just God. Like you said, like, come on, man.
yeah. They acting
Just
crazy.
it gets on my nerves with these niggas, man. Like every
Every
time
every
somebody
every
come, y'all just,
everything
bro,
now. Everything. Turkey said, cause Turkey
yeah.
said.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we here, man. GHB TV in the afternoon. Y'all wasn't expecting it. Y'all wasn't expecting it.
How that boy doing?
I was on the phone with him this morning, man. He feeling better. I'll probably go get him in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, when they give me the go.
Okay,
That he cool. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
okay.
Well,
gang?
what's up, well connected?
Oh
What's up?
shit. Hold up. Hey, 50 Cent, let me get that bulletproof vest. I need the bulletproof hat too. That might try to get a concussion, nigga, but I'll still be alive.
Hey,
Oh,
look.
my bad. Go ahead, well
What do
connected.
you mean by that? You trying to say I be lying?
No,
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 you be
no, no,
shooting at me,
no.
nigga.
They say you be shooting at niggas.
Oh no, see, listen. In DC, when you say go get the bulletproof vest, that means a nigga be lying like hell. He be shooting at you, be lying.
For real?
Okay. Oh, no, I wasn't saying that.
Yeah, they said that's saying a nigga be lying like I don't know what.
But I don't get that
Oh,
though. I don't get
Huh?
it. But why a bulletproof vest if somebody be lying?
Because he's shooting lines at you.
Damn. All right. I'm
I'm
glad
glad
you.
you clarified that, though. You
Yeah,
see
I'm
how the
glad.
slang changed from region to region?
Yeah. No, that fucked me up when you said that though. What's up? What's up, Nook? What you on?
What's up, man? Hey, man, you talking about you gonna beat Turkey out of Sheik up, man? Come on, man. We can't war with Turkey out of Sheik still.
If he come to my door, I will.
Hey, Slim, I'm with you, Slim, but that turkey money got different, Slim. We ain't
Hey,
gonna go
hey. So
nowhere.
so 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 if Turkey came to your door and want some beef shit, you wouldn't punch him in his mouth?
I
Fuck
don't
I,
know. That
that
nigga
nigga.
a billionaire. That nigga get your whole family tree wiped out.
Check
that's
this
just what it
out.
got beaten.
Hey,
Y'all
listen.
remember? Long time ago when Al Heyman stepped into the game?
Yeah.
When he
Mm,
did, not when he first stepped in the game with Birdo and with Vernon Forrest. I'm talking about that 2015 shit when that money just was
are
real
you talking
good.
about
Remember
after
that?
he started PBC? I thought you talking
PBC, right.
about
Remember,
when
remember,
he's a manager.
no, but I'm just talking about when that with that PBC shit.
He
Remember, he
said
got all them
he
investment
saying
money, was paying the
he
fighters real good, and then
yeah,
remember Eddie Hearn came with his big bag. People always going to invest in boxing, and I'm gonna tell you why. My man, who I was missing him, I'm glad to see he was back. Max Kellerman. This is what
yeah,
Max Kellerman said in the interview. He said
yeah.
every time I talk to somebody, I ask them what's their favorite sport. And he said they'll say all this other shit. I said no, it's boxing. He said I'm gonna tell you why. He said if you walk up on a corner, on one corner they playing basketball, another corner they playing tennis, and another corner they playing volleyball, but on another corner they fighting. Which one you gonna watch? People
Mm.
always going to invest money in boxing, bro. It's not and fucking UFC. Boxing. It's
Yeah.
something special about that the sweet science, bro. It's always going to be money put into that shit, bro. So Turkey ain't the first and he ain't going to be the last. So motherfuckers ain't got to be changing their career trajectory and doing all this extra shit. I'm not saying don't go get the money, But depending on where you at in your career, how you moving, like when you look at young guys like Boots and Tank, they don't really got to be tripping all out over dude. They
Yeah.
doing good where they in their careers at right now because the government may decide, the Turkey government may decide, man, we done with that shit and throw a motherfucker away like a dirty whore.
And can I say this? I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time. If Boots going to 154 and he not a champion at 154, how can he offer champions a fight? How can he send an offer to champions? So when somebody asked me earlier in the live, they said, "Is that list real? Who is he supposed to fight?"
But see, G, this is the question though. And this is the reason why Boots don't get on social media and he ignore motherfuckers. When he was at 47 and y'all said he need to go to 54 that he was ducking, why is nobody calling him out? You got
Right,
everybody at 54 do not sell the way Boots do.
right,
None of them. None of them. So you should be like, oh, I can beat him. He got all these fans. He can fight. I'm gonna go get that bag. Cause Boots is the bag. Don't none of them do. You motherfuckers don't even know who murdered Vazaliev. We only know him because we follow boxing. Virgil there, but he don't got no belt. Who else got the belts at 54?
right.
You said who else got a belt at 154?
Yeah,
Fandor.
Fedora. And then I
Ba-
think what Telez is in for the belt when
nah,
Bud
it's
moves.
Fandor, Bakaram, Fandor, Bakaram.
And who gets the
And
belt after Bud drop it once he get in the ring?
oh, it's gonna be vacant.
I thought it
Oh,
was
I mean,
Telez was
oh yeah,
getting.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It might elevate him. Yeah, they gonna elevate to this. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying all the names at 54 ain't doing nothing big on the gate side.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they should be calling Boots out.
A Supreme Alashik, what's up?
Hey,
What's up,
hey, hey,
baby?
look. Hey G, and it's the other thing too. Cause I heard Brandon Allen Sheik the other day on the live talking about the whole Bud Crawford thing. This
Yeah,
is the funny thing to me. From what I remember, wasn't J Rock with Snack?
yeah.
I remember J Rock was doing the
But
promos. I'm not sure if he went to the facilities, but I remember when J Rock was doing the promos. All the people that's been with Snack, we ain't never heard that.
yeah,
We
you're
ain't
right.
never heard. All of a sudden now, when Bud get to where he at and he challenging the money man, now people want to start bringing up something that's not even real. Like it's so hard. Sometimes, I mean, I be ready to punch the screen when I be hearing you
Hey,
argue with these people because it's so illogical. This
I ain't
man
gonna.
never been found dirty. The guy that been found dirty, y'all ain't saying shit about him. And you talk
But
and,
listen,
and, and make you
they
feel like it's a black thing. Like it's
look.
just
They
that's
ain't,
just
they
what
ain't
it
just start
is.
saying that. They ain't just start saying that when he about to fight Canelo though.
Bro, the only person I heard saying that was the brother manager Marty.
Bro,
He's
I
the
ain't gonna
only
lie.
one that I ever heard making some
Nah, when
things about Snack.
you
I
be on,
never heard nobody
do
else
you
say,
be on Twitter? You be on Twitter, E?
nah.
Brandon
Listen.
Alashik. Hey yo, but look, the only reason people start saying it because he beat Earl Spence.
Yeah, yeah. That's when they started saying it. When he beat Earl Spence like that, man, Twitter was going off. The whole damn Twitter was saying. I'm gonna say at least about 65 to 70% of people that be on Twitter that be on boxing was
Mm-hmm.
saying he on steroids. At least 65 to 70%.
Yeah,
The
but
other,
it only came up because niggas' favorite fighter lost because they bet a
yeah,
lot of
and
money
the way he beat him, the
and
way he beat him right
and it's
there.
because they bet a lot of money and they lost a lot of money. So
Yeah,
people
And,
mad. So they
they
mad.
definitely
and
they
so if
definitely said it though.
they had been listening to G Hack, they would have known that he was going to get stopped. Because you was only the one of the few people that said it. I told you, I bet Bud for the decision and I bet Earl for the stoppage.
Now you know the first person I heard say he was gonna get stopped though,
Mm,
Who?
and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't believing when he said it. Shakur cousin,
mm.
what the one that be in his corner? What's his name?
You talking about Ray?
Young boy, you talking about the one
Nah,
that
what
fight?
else they call him? What else they
Yeah,
call him?
you talking about
Now
Ray? His name Ray.
I know but they call him something else, don't they? They
He is
call him
Strictly conditioning coach.
yeah, they call him something else though. I forgot what they call him.
Oh, I don't
But
But
know his
but look,
nickname.
but look,
but
it's
yeah,
fair
that's
to
him.
say
Him
But
He's
look,
the
it's
first
fair
one
to
to say
say
that.
that most people wasn't saying that though. It's fair to say that, right?
Nah, yeah, most people are saying, but it was a few
Yeah.
people saying he gonna get stopped. Of course,
Yeah.
Bowman said he gonna get stopped. What's his name? The boxer.
Well, I ain't even talking about his team. Of course, his team gonna say that. But oh no, you know who else I think I heard say it? Roy Jones. I think if Roy didn't say he was gonna
Nah,
stop me, Roy said he
Tim
was gonna
Bradley
beat him.
said it. Tim Bradley said it.
Yeah,
Tim Brad.
Tim Bradley definitely said it.
Tim Bradley was like one of
It
the first ones
wasn't
too.
the
Remember,
popular
everybody went on
opinion
Tim
though.
Bradley about that. They were
It was
saying
not the popular opinion though. I know that. That shit was
yeah.
not the popular
Tim
opinion.
Bradley said that everybody was mad at Tim Bradley, saying Tim Bradley hating on Earl because Earl wanted to fight Tim Bradley.
I mean, but we would expect him to say that. Like he the one that, you know what I'm saying, was telling him and Mikey Garcia was the one telling Top Rank about Bud in the beginning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you would
Real shit.
expect that. You know what I'm saying?
It,
But I'm just saying the popular opinion, like, bro, the popular opinion was not that. Even if people thought Bud was gonna beat him, well, nobody. I ain't hear too
yeah,
many people saying he was gonna stop.
Mayweather said he was gonna win.
Mhm.
He didn't say he was gonna stop him, and they said that Mayweather was hating on him too, cause
Bro, I
he.
would listen. I was surprised, bro.
It's
I
just
was.
bad, bro. It's bad at the end of the day. That's all. The
I ain't gonna lie.
man trying to be
Me,
great.
I'd be lying if I said it. And I didn't call Dawson Jones. A lot of people went against me though, but that one right there wasn't one of them. I thought I bet it with Earl.
Mm.
I just thought I didn't think Earl was gonna come in like that. I thought Earl was gonna weigh him down. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Earl was gonna later round start beating his body, weighing him down.
But
But see,
And
this the thing, though. See, this the
everybody.
thing. Look, you got different bodies, different organizations that track and test and all of that kind of stuff. So for a guy on the level of a Canelo to get caught twice, and then you making accusations about somebody, he ain't bigger than Canelo. So if he
I
was dirty, why would he not get like? But see, that shit. See, bro, listen, listen.
but you know what though? You
We
know
didn't
what's
see too
crazy?
many motherfuckers go to jail for shit they didn't do, bro.
Look,
Like when you
I
be
ain't think.
blaming
Listen,
people for shit when they didn't get convicted, that shit is not cool. Like I'm telling you, man, yo, that shit is
look.
just, bro.
When I go back right after the fight, right, boom, like maybe about a year later after the fight, I was watching like they had Earl Spence marathon on right on
Mm-hmm.
like on YouTube. It's like an Earl Spence joint. They show like all his best fights, but they show the whole fights damn near. It's shit like 4 hours long,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm watching the fights, and I'm saying to myself, right, he could never beat but just I'm just watching it. Even I'm looking at even before the accident, it probably been a better fight. But it's certain things that Earl Spence used to do that you know what I'm saying, we ain't used to see or pay attention to. There's certain bad habits he had that hurt him in that fight that a lot of people ain't used to pay attention to.
Hey,
Like when he throw the jab to the body and he leave his arm out there. Like it's like it's like he try to throw a
he
jab to
make
the
a, he
body with
make
like
he make he make a lot of mistakes. He make a
yeah,
lot of mistakes. He
you
do.
know how a person like feel like they got like swagger and they throw the jab to the body. And it's like they leave it out there like you know what I'm saying, like they swagging with it.
Say
That's
dummy.
yeah, that's what he do. Like he throw he a lot of his punches he throw it
Hey
out there
yo.
like and he pose with it kind
Hey
of like.
Supreme. Hey Supreme. Jump on here, Supreme. Hey, but look. But Supreme saying it's not that people hating. It's the Victor Conti part. But what I'm saying is Canelo already been caught for cheating 2 times. So
Mm,
so listen. So this is what I said the other day. So if a lawyer decide to defend John Gotti, is he a gangster? Because you affiliated.
mm,
You basically
yeah,
you the
yeah, yeah,
link the,
yeah.
the link is there, Supreme. The link right there. I'm gonna drop it again. So what I'm saying is he a gangster? Is he a gangster or is he affiliated with what John Gotti got going on because he decided to defend him in court? That don't make no sense. You saying because I walk down the street with a nigga, I'm a killer too because he a killer. That don't make
But
no sense.
but G, so that also means
I mean, it
everybody
could be a
that's
flip side of that
affiliated,
too, though, G. It could be a flip
everybody that
side of that
goes
too,
through the
though.
snack facility
Cause look,
and facility, they guilty too then, right? That means
G,
not just
if
Bud,
you get caught,
it means
if
everybody, right?
look, it's a flip side of that too, though, G. If you get caught in the house with like five
Yeah, but
homosexuals,
stop right there. You said
you,
if you get caught. That's
or
what
if
you
you
said.
okay, you in the house. Listen, you in the house with five homosexuals. A lot of people gonna think you're a homosexual.
Why would I be in the house with 5 homosexuals, Nook? I got 3 kids, Nook. Stop playing with me.
Gee, listen, that means that that means that
Fuck is
everybody
you talking about?
that means that everybody that's associated with snack and that training program and all that, that means that all of them are dirty then, not just Bud. You can't just pick out one person if
You talking
you
that
got so many
bullshit, man. I
fighters
don't
that
want to
go
hear it,
there.
bro. I don't want to hear it.
Sheik.
You talking that bullshit.
Hold up, Sheik. Let him rip.
Go ahead, BH. Go ahead, go ahead.
Let
No,
him
no,
rip,
no, no,
and
go
then you
ahead,
gonna
go
rip.
ahead. I said what I had to say. Go ahead.
All
All
right,
right, go
listen,
ahead.
Farrakhan. I'm
Oh
tired of
shit.
that. That, yo, we supposed to be brothers. Why the black man? I don't want to hear none of that shit. You know why?
Why?
I like that you said that. Just because you are a lawyer representing a John Gotti or Sammy Gravano or Castellano, that doesn't make you a gangster. But there are mob lawyers, bro. There are
Yeah.
Bro, we
lawyers
ain't
that
talking
specifically
Sam nigga
work
Bono
with
though.
mafia.
My employee ain't gonna represent Sam nigga
Hold up,
Bono
Nook.
though.
Hold up, Nook. Let him do his thing, Nook.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, you seen Carlito's way, right?
I did it. I did it.
All right, so you remember the lawyer, what's his name, Kleinfeld,
Mm-hmm.
that got involved with
Yeah.
the mafia, and then he started thinking he was a gangster and started doing that shit.
Yeah.
There are lawyers that do that, right?
Yeah.
But I don't really like that analogy. The analogy that Nook said, if you got 5 homosexuals in the house, right, and you happen to hang out there every single day, no matter what you say, people gonna assume that you're a homosexual. Now, you might not be. That might be a family, that might be your brothers. You might just stay there, but people are gonna assume that you're a homosexual, bro.
Yeah. So.
So if you're working with a prolific steroid guru, by his own words, his own admission,
Mm-hmm.
he has numerous documentaries saying this.
Yes.
People are gonna be suspect, bro. It's not like he's working with someone that didn't do jail time for this shit, bro. He
How
had
you
the
said
MOB
you
in
ain't
the
like it,
country.
but you agree with what I said?
Yeah, yeah, I
No.
like your
No. He
analogy
wasn't talking
better. You
about.
know what I'm saying?
He
Oh,
Because
was.
okay,
Victor
okay, okay,
Conte
okay.
being he went to jail for it. Mosley did a deposition and saying that Victor Conte taught him how to shoot EPO. Right?
Yeah.
You look at Marion Jones, you look at Timothy Montgomery, you look at Barry Bonds. These dudes didn't test positive, bro. You understand? USADA had to do their own independent investigation, and that's how they caught him. That's why Victor Conte always says something bad about USADA. So my thing is this, right? I'm not gonna ignore the fact that Ball looked enhanced, bro. That's how I feel. Now that doesn't mean that I'm hating on Ball because he's black, because I'm black, nigga. I'm just saying, yo, bro, you looked at. Then I heard people say, "Oh, Bud has a wrestling background, so why he ain't make nobody look like that, bro?" He put
So
Earl
I got
down
a
with a
question.
jab, bro. He ain't never
I
displayed
got.
that type of power before or since.
Well,
So
well,
that's
he
my
also
thing,
was.
right?
Earl was also off balance when he got caught with that
I
shot.
get
But but
that,
but
but
this why.
Nah,
But
but you
this.
heard him many times that jab though, G.
Yeah,
In
but
that fight.
bro,
his
that nigga
record
ain't never
showed.
shown no shotgun
But
jab
his
like that, bro.
but this what y'all tripping off though. His record shows he's a puncher. He's heavy handed. He got a
I'm not
lot
But
of
he was
denying
knockouts.
that.
hurting him with the jab though. He
The
was
Yeah, but what
jab
you
though,
mean?
bro.
now I
You
ain't even
could,
pay attention. I ain't think about
bro,
that, but he was though.
bro.
He
Usyk,
hurt him with a
Usyk knocked
jab,
Dubois
bro.
down with a jab. Usyk knocked
Bro, if
Dubois
you sit,
down with a jab.
if
Bro,
We
you
he
talk
sit
got
about
down,
all the
Nigga, a
Bud
boxes
60
at
Crawford.
pound
We ain't
man,
talking
bro.
about
47.
no nobody else but Bud. We talking about Bud Crawford right now.
But
He got
he
all
heavy
then
handed.
stoppages at 47. He stopped
I
everybody when he moved up to
that's
But not
fine,
47.
with
right?
a
Look.
jab though.
It
Not with
don't
a
Look.
jab.
matter. It
It
don't
does
matter.
matter. Why else it
All
don't
right,
Everybody
look.
don't
matter?
Let me
take
let me say
shots
Yeah,
to
this,
hold on,
right?
Spence.
hold on, hold on,
Tank
hold on,
ain't
hold
dropping
on,
people with jab.
hold on, Nook. Is a jab not a punch?
It is.
It's a punch. So if
Is
I
it a
punch
power
you,
punch?
it don't nigga, you can throw a
What
jab
is it
powerfully.
considered? What
Now
is a
hold on,
jab
hold on.
considered?
Hold on.
You a boxer?
You
Oh,
can
I
throw a
started some shit.
jab
Yeah, I
powerfully.
like
You
this
can
early,
sit
early in
down.
the afternoon.
You
But
can
what?
sit down on a jab. You can sit down on a jab and make a jab feel like a straight right hand
Yeah,
or a
but what
straight
is a
left
jab?
hand.
What is a jab considered? G, use a boxer.
What does a
What you
jab
mean?
consist of?
Bro, you know how many different jabs you could throw, bro?
Is a jab considered a power punch?
It could be.
Man, it's a
You heard
jab.
me?
Man,
Hold
It
come
on,
could
on,
be. It
hold
G.
could
on,
be.
hold on,
We're
hold
not
It
on,
could
hold
be.
saying
If
on.
what
you
it could
someone
be.
like
Hold on,
Triple
hold
G
on.
or
When
Charlo, yeah,
Khalil Cole,
they got
hold
power
on,
jabs
hold
for
on, man,
sure.
hold on, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. When Khalil Cole got stopped by that Mexican, right? And he fought him in the, and he
Hmm.
fought him in the rematch. What was the term I kept using? Shotgun jab. A shotgun
Yeah,
jab is
shotgun
when you
jab. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
shotgun jab is when you sit down and you press hard as you can from your legs and you straighten out your arm hard as you can and and that motherfucker gonna feel like a power punch. You can hurt somebody with a jab. Yes, you can.
You can. But what
I
I said
look.
is
I
what
look,
was the
G.
jab consider of?
But
Why
I
do they
Hold on.
call
Hold
also
your
on.
just
Look.
jab your
Look,
said,
G.
stick?
Hold on.
when he caught Earl Spence with that punch, Earl Spence was also off balance. You said that too, because you said you went back and watched Earl Spence and a lot of shit he was doing, he was making mistakes. You said that.
Yeah, yeah, he
All
So
right. So
that's
was.
what
look,
I'm
G.
saying.
Look, G. I
Huh?
feel like we strain off my point, right? I get it. You can have a shotgun jab, power jab, Charlo, Triple G, Usyk. Like there's boxes that are heavy handed, right? So what I'm saying with Crawford in particular, bro, I want people to really think about what I'm saying, right? You saying that I'm apprehensive about Crawford working with a prolific steroid cheat. This is
Yeah.
not someone that got caught once or twice, bro. This dude damn near destroyed Major League Baseball, bro. This shit
Right.
went to Congress because of Victor Conte, bro. Same thing with
Right.
the IOC and Olympic sport.
So
So it's like
did he have
this
to
not a
do
regular nutritionist, bro. So my thing is this,
was
right?
he
If you are,
was he the one working with Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa?
yeah,
He was working with them.
yes,
It was
Barry
them two.
Bonds and all that, Tim
Barry
Montgomery, Larry
Bonds.
Jones,
What's his
So when
name?
Mark
Mosley.
McGuire
Strawberry. Daryl Strawberry.
so when Mark McGuire was doing what he was doing, why didn't they come out then? How come there was no allegations of him being on steroids when he was doing it?
Listen, I used to look, bro. The
Why the shit
questions you
always come
asking
out
me, listen,
when
I
it's a
can't
Mark
answer that
McGuire?
question. What I'm telling you is this,
I'm
right?
just saying. I'm just saying when it's a
He's
Mark
Mr.
McGuire,
Undetectable,
I'm just saying
right?
when
We
it's a
getting off
Mark
topic, Greg.
McGuire,
Greg, you
when it's
my
a Mark
man, right? We getting
McGuire.
off topic. We talking about Victor
No, hold
Conte
on. No,
and Crawford
we
working
talking about
together.
the
I don't give a
same
fuck
man.
about Mark McGuire.
No, but we talking about but you brought up baseball.
Yeah, because I'm saying that this shit went to Congress. That's how deeply
So what I'm saying
entrenched.
is, right? What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, right? Just hear me out real quick.
He's not
I
off
don't
topic though. He on
I don't
topic though.
no, we not off topic. We talking about the same
I know. I
thing.
said you're not off topic.
What
No, I
I'm
But
think I
saying,
think he's a little off topic, bro.
He's not off
what I'm
topic. He's
saying
not
is,
off
I see
topic.
what he's
I mean,
trying
all
what
to
I'm
right,
say.
that's your
what
opinion.
I'm
My
saying
opinion is
is,
off topic with that.
what I'm trying to say.
He making it a race thing. That's basically
No,
what
I'm
they
not
think.
making it a race thing. What I'm saying is, we pick and choose who we want to point the finger at. This bull been doing this shit for a long time in different sports, but now we want to blow it up, and it's crazy because we want to blow it up when Terrence Crawford is getting ready to
Let me
fight
know
a
when I can
mother.
respond, OG.
Hold on, I got you. When we trying to blow it up now, when Terrence Crawford is about to fight a nigga that been caught twice fucking with steroids. Huh? His coach, Reynoso, that's all he do. I'm trying to figure out how we on Terrence Crawford case right now.
Mm.
I,
That's
I
all
can
I'm saying.
respond.
Go ahead.
All right, so this is my thing, right? Just because Canelo pop, that doesn't mean Crawford's not suspect, bro. You still suspect, gang. Know why? Why are you working with the steroid man? That's what I want to know. You working with the juice man, right? So now people could say, "Oh, he hating. He just mad because Errol got knocked out." Listen, I won 1,500 betting on Crawford knocking this nigga out, bro. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I can show betting slips too. So my thing is this, right? If I have an honest critique, right? You a 3 division champion, undefeated. You've been a puncher. Why are you working with Conte? What is he doing for you, brother? That you got to go over there. Now, a lot of people don't know that, right? Virgil Hunter is sponsored by Snack, right? They from the Bay Area. Andre Ward been working with Victor Conte before he had Snack. So Andre Ward, Shakur Stevenson, Crawford, they all with the juice man. So my thing is this, right? You can't sit there and say, well, Canelo working with Eddie Reynoso, who has multiple fighters test positive, but then ignore the people that worked under Conte that tested positive as well. You have Andre Berto that tested positive under Victor Conte. You have a Luis
So I,
Ortiz. You
So I
have it
got a
with Shah
question.
Ali Rivera. Like you have people that was with Conte that tested positive. You know what they say? Well, he wasn't with me for this particular fight. Of
So
course
I
he's
got
gonna
a
say that, bro.
so I got a question. Outside
All right, let me
outside
hear
of
it.
the outside of the steroids, is Victor Conte
Yeah,
not is he not a strength and conditioning coach?
I don't know what that nigga is, bro.
Outside of, all
Cause
right, so I'm about to
you
tell
look
you.
on Twitter, that nigga's these all
All right,
type of shit.
all right, so I'm about to tell you, just like you saw the documentary. Not
Yeah.
only do he do not only do he deal with the enhancements, that's his shit, but he
Hmm.
also is a strength and conditioning coach, and he also does have his own methods outside of the PDs. What I'm saying is, this is America. You innocent until proven guilty.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
get that because he had fighters test positive for steroids under him, bro.
And now
This
I
is
So
ain't
how you
saying
know
this is
I
he
ain't
not
America,
still
saying
doing
blood
the
gang.
on
same
steroids
shit?
though. So I don't want y'all to
I'm not
switch.
saying butt on
I'm
steroids.
not
My thing
saying
is
that,
I don't. What I'm saying is this,
but
right?
I do
I
agree it look
understand when
crazy.
people. I understand when people are apprehensive about Crawford and suspect. What I don't like is when they play the race card. It's because he's black. It's because they want to keep the black man down. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Why are you with Victor Conte? Please explain that, brother. That's what I want to know.
I'm
You
I'm gonna
look at
tell
a
you
you
something.
look at an Andre Ward. You a gold medalist, bro.
Why
You
why was why
undefeated.
was
Why you
why
with
was
Victor Conte?
I'm
why was Kanye West with Kim Kardashian after she was on TV blowing dicks up?
man. What the fuck that got to do with
That's what I'm saying. I got to
anything?
do with anything, bro.
Cause that's what he
This
wanted.
is
Cause
crazy,
that's what he wanted to
Some
do,
niggas
right?
is weird. Listen, I
man.
don't even
What
want
are
to
you
get on the
talking
panel and do
Hold
that,
about,
on, hold
man.
man?
on, hold on, hold on. Cause that's what Kanye
Now
wanted
you
to do
shot
though,
out for
right?
that. That's crazy.
He wanted to
Man,
do that though, right?
this is
Say it again.
crazy, yeah.
He wanted to do that though, right?
Look
So
Man,
at your
you is
man. Look at your man.
crazy,
Look.
so
man.
See, look.
so
I
so
wanted
what
to
I'm
land the
saying
plane
is
with this, right,
what
Greg?
I'm
You
saying
heard?
what I'm
Look,
saying is if Victor Conte is the best when it comes to strength and conditioning and he got to get
What's
with the
up, son?
best because he's fighting the best, then
uh-huh.
that's what it is.
Okay.
So then people gonna still think that the boy funny. You can't have it both ways, brother.
It's,
Yeah, but
yeah,
we fighting. Yeah, but we
Listen,
fighting them up.
Greg,
We
you from
fighting
the
them.
trenches, bro. You know what it is already.
Yeah,
Like
but we fighting
niggas
a
done been to
Mexican.
jail,
We
got
fighting a
felonies, came
Mexican.
home, changed their life. They still get the door closed on them when they file them applications, bro. That
All
don't
right,
mean
so I
nothing.
got.
Just because you change your life as a black man and you're doing this, that don't mean people are gonna accept you for that. You look
Hey,
at
mm,
Preem.
Tukey, right?
Hey,
mm.
Preem, I got a
Look,
question.
hold
I got
on.
another. I
You
got
go
another
low.
question,
Let me
Preem.
answer this one before we.
Go
Know
ahead.
what I mean,
Go ahead. Go
you
ahead.
hit me with an off-brand analogy, so I'm gonna use one myself, right? You look at
All
someone like
right, go
Tukey
ahead.
Williams, right?
Say it again.
One of the Tukey Williams, one of the co-founders of the Crips, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
Big
already know
Tukey.
what he did. Went to jail for the murders and all that.
Yeah.
Niggas started writing children's books. Almost got a Nobel Peace Prize for this shit, and they still put the needle in him.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter because you want to write children's books and you want to you change yourself and you want to be a reform gang. No, nobody cares. So now Victor Conte, I get it, right?
You know the
You
difference
reformed,
though. You
right?
know the difference between Tukey and Bud.
What's the difference?
He was convicted already of the murders.
Yep.
Just like Victor Conte, nigga.
Yeah, but Bud ain't been
that's
convicted
the
of
that's the
shit.
whole point, bro.
Yeah, but
That's the whole
Buddy,
point.
so hold on. So you saying everybody that's Crip, they should go down for what Tukey did.
No, you using bad analogies, gang. What kind of
You
analogy is
you
that?
brought up you just
No,
said you
Greg,
just said
that's a
you just
horrible
said hold
analogy. You
on.
trying to
Hold
flip
on.
it and
All right,
you
if
doing
I'm
bad.
using a bad hold on. Let me if I'm using a bad analogy, then let me know if I'm caught up with you. You said Tukey Williams, he caught the bodies, he went to jail.
Uh-huh.
After he went to jail, he wrote all the children's books and almost won a Nobel Peace Prize, right? But
Uh-huh.
even still he did what he did. Now,
Yeah, and the
I
Terminator
said,
put that needle in
I
him.
thought he did win a Nobel
hold,
Peace Prize. He didn't
hold
win
on,
one.
hold on,
Nah,
hold
he
on.
almost did. He almost did.
I said after I said so what you telling me is Bud Crawford should be booked. He should be booked because he fucking with Victor Conti.
That's not what I said, bro. Like you take what I'm
No,
saying,
I
and you,
said that. I said that.
I don't know why you're saying that. So I'm a double down and
Because
repeat what
all
I'm
right,
saying,
so I
right?
don't know why you I don't know why you
I'm
brought
gonna
up
repeat it so
Tukey.
you can understand, because you got niggas in the comment section dick eating. So look what I'm saying, right? You got Victor Conte, prolific steroid guru, right? That's what he
Right?
was touted as. Got caught up, did time in the feds, came out. Now he's an anti-doping advocate. Now he's trying to change his life. He's trying to help boxing become clean. But that doesn't mean that someone like a Sean Porter or someone like a Tim Bradley or whoever else that get on these panels is not gonna say, nigga, you still the steroid man. You look at Tukey Williams, right? Because I seen someone in the comments saying one's a boxer, one's a gang member. That's why we have analogies, bro. So Tukey Williams, gang member, right? Catches the bodies, go to jail, reads the Bible, converts to Islam, says, you know what, I need to change my life. I need to make sure these kids don't grow up like me. You start writing children's books. You start doing outreach programs for the inmates. You start writing this governor, this, that, right? Almost get a
Right.
Nobel Peace Prize. You got Snoop Dogg talking on your behalf. You got other celebrities saying, look, this guy's a changed man, give him a chance, right? They
Right.
still put the needle in them. What I'm trying to say
Right.
is just because you changed your life and got away from your past, that doesn't mean that people are not going to question you, bro. Especially if
Mm.
you're still involved in the same shit. So if you're Victor Conte, you got caught up for dealing steroids to athletes, enhancing them, and then you in boxing. Boxing has no centralized um union or nothing. It's the Wild Wild West, bro. So you're in a field where there's no oversight. You dig what I'm saying? There ain't no oversight in boxing. It's not like the NBA. It's not like the MLB. There's no commissioner. There's nobody to say, look, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. So with boxing, niggas can do whatever they want. So now you got a dude whose whole niche is undetectables. That's his niche, bro. Now you got a testing organization, VADA. He's strangely close with VADA, bro. That's weird. You have such a close relationship with the organization that's testing the boxes that's under you, bro. That's weird, bro. You
And he
can't tell
broke
me
that
that's
down
not
too,
weird.
though.
Everything I'm saying, but how I'm saying it, bro. If you say that I'm bugging, then I guess I'm tripping, bro.
But you
There's
heard what he
no way
said.
a
You heard what
steroid
Victor
shit.
Conti said
What you
when
said,
he
bro?
breaking down about the violence stuff. He said, man, everybody keeps sticking out Vada because everybody is telling them to use Vada. He said, but the same thing he did with Vada, he did with USADA. He said he did with all the the drug testing companies. He said he was a consultant and he was telling them ways of how to what I'm saying to contract track certain stuff
In
because
comment section is imbeciles. Like these niggas is dickheads. Like
he said he was
Yo,
telling them.
but y'all know what's so crazy? Y'all know what's so fucking crazy? This is a corrupt country. What the fuck is y'all talking about? This is a corrupt country. The whole country was built off of crime. The whole country. So how could you not expect something like this? How could you not? Then you bring up, bro? If you that's what you said about Tukey, bro. I'm still on that, bro. What you saying is anybody that ever went Crip, they supposed to be booked because they affiliated with Tukey. We in a corrupt country. America was built off of murder. Built off of murder. And they took us to school and lied to all of us. They told us all bullshit stories because the beginning of America is Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's a fucking lie, and we know that. And we knew it. We knew it. We knew it when they was sitting there telling it to us. So now we mad. So now
Nah,
we mad
I
that
ain't
it's
know.
hold on.
I ain't know when they
So
first told me.
so now we mad. So now we mad when they tell us it's a scientist running around beating tests, but it's another nigga named Elon Musk. He running around creating robots and shit. He turning motherfuckers into robots. And now we surprised? Come on,
I ain't gonna
y'all
lie, you thought
tripping.
you was cooking, bro. But that you said
No,
some
we no,
bullshit.
we is cooking,
Hey,
nigga. We is
hey, now
cooking.
You
listen.
said some
You
bullshit.
know, you know them
How
robots that he made though.
Al Sheik, you
Yo,
tripping.
Greg, I ain't gonna lie, you my man. You get me?
Al
You
Sheik,
said some
Al Sheik,
bullshit.
you tripping. You tripping.
Hey,
This is
look.
nigga,
What the fuck Elon
the
Musk got to
whole
do with Crawford looking crazy?
nigga, the whole country was built off of corruption. So when you see some corruption, now you surprised? And
Hey,
I'm pretty sure
What is that?
you
What are you
made
saying right
you
now?
what I'm saying is, didn't you make some money off of corruption before?
whoa! Don't
You ever
answer
made
that.
money off corruption? I
Don't
did.
answer that. The
I don't know what you
fans
talking
here,
I
about, brother.
did. I did. I made
man.
money off of
Word, you
corruption
No,
did?
you
before.
didn't, Greg. You just under a lot of scrutiny right now. You saying
I ain't gonna
anything?
lie.
Nigga, I can say cause I
You
can
acting
say
like
what I want.
Nino.
I can say whatever I
You ain't
You
want.
acting
make no
like
money
Nino at the
off
end, man.
Cause I can say whatever I want.
Rico.
I ain't gonna lie. You acting like the
Y'all
brother
niggas
from
is
the bank.
crazy because y'all niggas names is in the court system right now, and y'all gonna sit here and tell me y'all ain't never did nothing wrong in y'all life. Stop that shit, man. Y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Y'all gotta chill,
Rico
man. Think about what you saying, bro. If
continuing
he
the
is,
criminal
if he
What
is,
am I
guess
saying?
enterprise.
guess what? Guess what? What I'm saying
What
is,
am I
what
saying
I'm
that's
what I'm
different from
saying
you
is,
saying something about Canelo?
bro, what I'm saying is he in a corrupt game. So if he playing a corrupt game inside of a corrupt game, I'm not mad at it.
Uh huh.
How could you be mad?
You you can't be
So if
mad at
he
him.
so if he feeding niggas so if he feeding niggas steroids and putting niggas in the hospital, you can't be mad at him because that's the way the game is.
That's how the
So if a
country
pregnant
was
lady come to
built.
you, she want to
That's
buy
how the
some.
country was
Listen,
built.
listen, Greg. Listen,
No,
Greg.
G.
Look,
What
Greg.
you?
A pregnant lady come to
Hey,
you and
look.
want to buy
All these
crack.
niggas out here hooked up on perks. How you think they get perks? How you think they get them?
How they get him? I mean,
Man, listen,
it's
bro.
different ways
Y'all
though.
niggas
It's
You
got
different
taking
man.
you
ways.
you
Y'all on
you
some
taking it you
bullshit, man.
taking it somewhere else,
Don't
Different
bro.
make don't
ways.
make.
The motherfuckers buy here
Hey
Don't
popping
let
man,
me get in
listen.
my
perks.
Hey
bag,
man,
bro.
listen. If y'all gonna
Motherfuckers
come up,
making fake
if y'all gonna come
Yo,
up
yo,
here,
Greg. I
if
ain't
y'all
gonna
gonna
lie.
come up
You
here and
think you
talk some
cooking, but
real
you
shit,
talking some bullshit.
we got millions of niggas hooked on perks. How you think they got the perks? What the fuck is y'all talking about?
Hold up. Let me
What
say
that got
this.
to do with
Hey,
boxing, nigga?
Boxing
But
is
the,
corrupt.
What that
Boxing
got
but
to do
been
with
corrupt.
board and
G, hold
content,
on. Let me
bro?
answer that, G. Let me
Y'all
answer
niggas
that. Cause you
tripping.
said,
What that
Y'all
got to
niggas
do
is
with board and
tripping right
content?
now.
G,
Y'all
hold
tripping
up,
right
hold up,
now.
hold up. You said you got,
Boxing been
hold up,
corrupt.
hold up. You said you got millions of people
All right, so
hooked on perks.
yo, hold on,
Hold
look.
up, hold up. Let me say
Keep it a bit.
something.
Look, yo, look,
You said
hold
you said
on,
you got
gang.
millions of people hooked on perks, right? And you said how they get the perks. Now let me say this, right? You got a lot of people that's hooked on fake perks that people was making, right? People was
Bro,
actually making. All you
bro,
gotta
Listen,
do is get a
man.
pill presser.
bro,
Greg, I know what you're
bro,
You get
doing, bro.
you get a
bro,
pill
Size though.
presser.
bro,
Size though.
bro,
What you saying? Like people that got
bro,
Size
listen,
though,
injured
bro.
Greg.
and they
Bro,
doctor
listen to me.
person doctor
Bro,
hooked them
listen
up
to me,
perks.
bro.
G, you tripping,
I
but it's
just
size
told,
though. I
hold
see
on,
what's
bro,
going on, my bro.
hold on,
There's
bro.
many ways you can get hooked on perks
I
though.
just told you the other day, right? My little brother broke his leg in three different places
Yeah.
as it, listen to me, bro. Please listen to me, bro. Please. My little brother just broke his leg when he was 12 years old, right? He never had a perk in his fucking life. He was 12 fucking years old. When he had to go back to the doctors at 16 to get his leg broken because his leg stopped growing the way it was supposed to grow, they prescribed him perks. From him getting Percocets after his treatment was supposed to be done, he still had a niche for the perks.
Okay.
Do you
Now
what I'm
listen,
saying is,
that's
do you think they gave him that on purpose or it was just something they did?
they gave it to him on purpose to stop the pain,
Exactly.
but
And then
but
exactly.
look, but
And then
G,
on
that's
the
not in all cases though,
what
G.
I'm saying is,
Because
what I'm saying
you
is,
got
he
people
ain't the
hooked on
only. What
perks
I'm saying
that
is, Nook. What I'm saying is, Nook. He not the only case neither. All I was
no,
trying to
it's a
say
lot
was
of cases like that.
when Supreme said to me, "Gee, I thought you was cooking." He knew exactly what the fuck I was saying when I'm saying the whole country is corrupt. The country is ran off of corruption.
Yeah, but G,
So how the fuck we hear about a man selling steroids and giving niggas steroids and now we surprised? How?
G, they give let me say this, they give you
How?
steroids too. They give you steroids in the hospital too. You know that, right?
Exactly.
But you don't got a lot of people hooked on steroids.
Yeah, but it's a lot of niggas taking them now too. It's a lot of cops. It's a lot of cops out here on steroids.
but see,
You but I'm saying,
this is the other thing though. In this society, with these situations and organizations and stuff that we got set up, the thing I'm saying to you, Preem, is I understand you got a viewpoint and you seeing certain things, but there's a system set up, a jurisprudence, man. When you just blame people for shit, that because that's what you're saying. You taking this evidence and this viewpoint, what you see, you put it together, and you say this makes sense to me, and that's fine. You can have an opinion, but to
Right.
crucify somebody in with public opinion, that shit is wrong, bro. That shit is right. It's situations set up to look out for that. And if they not doing their job, then that's on them. You know how many motherfuckers is in the penitentiary that didn't do what they did? Like that shit, you can't do that, bro. That's not cool, man. That's not you not a scientist. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a chemist. We ain't testing them. If
yeah,
that shit didn't come out, he didn't do it. That ain't we making up some shit and the dude that he fighting actually got caught. This shit is
Right.
blowing my
but you know
mind.
what though? You know what though? And
That
go
shit
back to what you
wrong.
said about
That
the
shit is wrong,
penitentiary.
man.
You got people that didn't do the crimes they committed of, right? But that's like about 20%. That
But
might be
what
about 20 to 25%,
listen,
if that.
I went to jail for shit that I did. So I'm one of the
Yeah.
ones that was guilty.
And
Listen to what I'm
how
saying.
many people went to jail for
Listen
shit
to,
they did do?
listen to what I'm saying. In this case, with Bud Crawford, he has not been found guilty by the testing organizations, period. That's just it. Whether you like it or
He
not, whether you
didn't.
feel, wait a minute, whether you
But
feel
10
like
other people that deal with Victor
wait
Conte
a
did
minute,
though.
whether you feel like you smarter, whether you feel like you know something more than the chemists and the scientists and the testing organization, that's your own ego telling you that. I'm saying that he hasn't been caught and convicted, and people who are not
See, you
scientists.
doing too much now. You talking about my ego, nigga. You acting like Victor Conte didn't go to jail.
It
No, that's
doesn't
not what he's
matter.
saying, bro.
It
It
That's
does
not what
doesn't
he's
matter because the
saying,
matter.
way,
bro.
listen, it
It
does
don't
Nah,
matter
it's not
because
what
the
matter.
way
he,
you
but
talking to me,
listen.
bro.
He didn't get
Listen,
tested.
listen, you talking to
He
me
didn't
like
get
You right.
tested.
what I'm
You
saying
right.
is not
Bud
making
did
no
get
sense at
convicted of
all, bro.
nothing. But
So what I'm saying
what
is this,
about the
right?
other 30
Yo,
people
look,
that
look,
dealt with
look,
him
look. Let
then?
me talk, brother. Like, let me talk. So what I'm saying is this, right? The first thing I said when I got on the panel is I understand if fans are suspect and apprehensive of Crawford because of his association with Conte. So you want me to discount everything Conte did? That's
What
what you're
I
telling
said,
me.
and what I
You
said,
man, you
and
Now
what
we
I
you
said,
talking about
you
perks, we talking about this, we talking about
and what
that.
I
I'm like,
said,
what we
and
doing,
what
bro?
I said was, why nobody was talking about fucking Victor Conti when fucking Mark McGuire was knocking baseballs to the next fucking planet?
They was talking about him,
Why
bro.
why why
Social
nobody
media
why
wasn't
nobody
prevalent
said
back
nothing
then.
then? Why
There was
nobody
no
said nothing
YouTube
then?
back then, nigga. There was no
Nobody
Instagram.
said shit. Nobody
There was
said
no
shit about
TikTok.
steroids, nigga. Nobody
You
wasn't saying nothing
bugging,
about no
bro. You
fucking
bugging. You
steroids.
bugging. You said
They
you
didn't
bugging,
say
bro.
steroids until he
You
was
bugging,
done.
bro.
They
Like
didn't say nothing about
you're
steroids till he
definitely
was
bugging.
done.
He been a big name, bro. There was no social media back then, bro. So
Bro,
you can't
they
compare
never
that. You
accused
got
they never
TikTok, you got
accused Mark
Twitter, you got
McGuire of steroids
Instagram.
till he got done playing baseball, bro.
That's false, bro. They was talking about him, brother. That's false.
All
You
right. So
can't
what
compare it
happened?
to
So what
2025.
happened?
What you mean what happened? He went to jail, nigga.
Mark McGuire went to jail?
No, I'm talking about Conte, nigga. Fuck
Fuck
Mark
Victor
McGuire. I'm talking about Victor
Conti. We
Conte. Why
talking
you
about
bringing up
Mark
Mark McGuire?
McGuire because we talking about Bud Crawford. So we
That make
saying
no
what I'm
sense.
saying
You
is
could talk
what I'm
about Sammy
saying is
Sosa. You
what
could talk about Barry
what
Bonds. Why are we talking about Mark
bro.
McGuire?
This is because this is what I'm saying to you, Alashik. You not listening. The
You
reason
not
we
listening,
sitting
but go
here,
ahead though.
no, you not listening to me. I swear to God, you not listening. Listen to what I'm saying. The reason we talk, bro, the reason we talking about Victor Conti is because we talking about Bud Crawford. So what I'm saying is, how come nobody made Victor Conti a big fucking deal when Mark McGuire was doing what he was doing? It wasn't till after. It wasn't till after,
But what
bro.
I'm telling you,
Barry
that's
Bonds,
false, bro. He was hot.
When Barry Bonds was doing what he was doing, nobody
Victor
paid it no
Conte was
mind.
hot, bro. He was hot. They just didn't catch him yet. That's what I'm telling
Oh
you.
my. So what I'm saying, what I
That's false.
continue,
Is what you gonna tell me? They wasn't on his ass for years.
so what I continue to say. Here's another thing, nigga. We was kids at the same time too.
What that
So
I
mean?
wasn't I wasn't a
don't don't
child
don't
then.
don't sit here. Don't try to sit here act like you was 30 years old when all that shit was going
I
down.
was
You was a kid.
18.
What does
I was
You
that mean,
18.
bro? What that
18 is a
mean?
kid, nigga.
I was
You're not
18
kid.
going
So I'm
19.
not
I turned
qualified to talk
19 that
about
year.
something that happened in the past because I wasn't
No.
a
I
grown
didn't
man.
say. I never used the words not
That was
qualified.
'01.
I never
That's
said that.
what you was leading up to, bro.
Listen, what I'm leading up to is when you a kid, you're not fucking reading the newspapers and reading articles all day about who on steroids. You being a fucking kid. You doing
Exactly.
you doing what a
You just
kid
proved my
do.
point.
I
You
was
just proved my
speeding all
point,
day
bro.
then.
I'm gonna tell you why you just
So
proved
what
my
I'm
point,
saying
girl.
is
Look, I'm gonna tell you why you just proved my point, bruh.
what
Shit,
I
I
was
There
was
was
trying
in
to
no
prison.
social
what
media
I was
back
trying
then.
to what I was
There
trying
was
to
no
get
social
to,
media.
bro, what I was trying to get to, bro. What I was trying to get to, bro. If we live in a corrupt country where the country was built off of corruption, how the fuck we now all of a sudden we getting mad at Victor Conti for doing what he doing when he been telling y'all this what he do and this is how I do it and nobody can fuck with me when I do it, huh?
See, all of that, everything that's being said as far as Bud is concerned is supposition. And I'm gonna give you another example. You remember when Roger and rest in peace and Floyd was saying what they were saying about Manny, and he sued them. When you go out and say shit about people and they haven't been convicted by the jurisprudence of whatever land you in or the law, that shit is that you can't do that, man. That shit is slander. That's a crime. You can't that suspicion and all that. That shit is not cool, bro.
Nah,
It's
it was
just not.
different with Manny though.
It's not cool.
He it
It's
was
just
different with
not
Manny's
cool.
situation though.
It
When
does.
Floyd,
Okay,
when
okay.
So
Floyd said, listen, listen,
you
listen,
telling me I could
listen.
get sued for defamation for saying Victor
When
Man.
Conte was
Floyd
a
said
victim?
it, hold
Bud
up.
didn't get
When
fined
Floyd
for
said about Manny,
That's nasty.
right? They said they had somebody in Manny's camp, right? That actually was in that deal. Was and all that stuff was going on. They had a dude that was like interacting with Manny, getting the stuff or whatever, supposed to have been leaking information, telling Floyd and that. Bud's situation is not that. But
All
they
right, well,
and
listen, slander is slander, bro. The man ain't get found guilty by these testing organizations, and people are just out making supposition based on what they think, and that shit ain't cool. That
it
can
ain't
happen to any
Well,
of
slander
us.
you
That
if
saying
can
I
happen
say
to
so.
any of
Look,
us. That can happen to
I
any of us.
EH,
And that's
it's
you
not
not
cool.
slander
saying
coming
that's
from
not
if I say I
that's not
seen
accurate,
somebody,
EH.
if I seen this dude touch a kid, right? And I tell you this, it's not slander if I say I seen it. It's slander if you say somebody else spreading something, adding
No.
something
You're talking
to it.
about something
But
you
if I
seen
say
it.
I
You said,
seen it with my
yeah,
own two
you
eyes,
seen.
how's it slander?
Okay, if you said you
So,
seen, you seen it.
cause when did you see Bud Crawford take steroids?
No, I'm going by
That's
what
what I'm
he
saying.
said. He
Yeah,
said
that's
about
what
the
he. That's
Manny,
yeah.
the
You
Manny
otherwise,
situation.
if you haven't seen it, then it's slander. What are you
Listen,
talking
in
about?
the Manny
Nook, what the
situation,
fuck, Nook?
in the Manny situation, it
All y'all
wasn't
niggas on
that
here
Nah,
been
though.
I
to
ain't gonna
court
lie,
before.
Greg, don't do that, bro. Don't do
All
that,
y'all been
Greg.
to court before,
Greg,
right?
don't do that, bro.
Listen,
All
we
y'all,
Don't do
all
not
that,
y'all
Greg.
been
talking
to court
about.
before, right?
I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao situation,
All
not
y'all on
Bud
here been to
Greg,
situation.
court.
you
All
don't want
y'all on
Nick to
here
get
been to
land the
court
plane,
before.
right?
All y'all on here been to court before,
Nah,
right?
I know, Greg. It's all good, baby. You
All
don't
y'all
want to
on here
land
been to court
that
before.
plane, nigga.
Too many times.
All y'all
Too
on here
many
been to court
times.
before, right?
Too many times to mention. Yes,
All
shame,
right.
brother.
So if you've been to court before, you
Hmm?
gonna go in there and tell on yourself, or they gotta prove that you did something.
Right,
You gotta
right,
prove
right,
it. You gotta
right.
prove it. So now, because somebody say you did something, now all of a sudden we believe it. That's crazy. Y'all niggas crazy,
Yo,
bro. That's
see, this.
crazy.
They
All
got
And
right,
we
so
plea
not
look, let
talking
agreements,
me.
about.
Greg.
And
Yo,
the only reason we
let
talking
me say
about,
something, cause
the only reason we talking about Victor
uh
Conti is because the subject was Bud. So my thing is, if we ain't seen Bud do nothing or he ain't been caught for nothing, why we
huh.
getting mad? Cause he rolling with Victor Conti. Victor
No, they were
Conti do
saying
nothing.
with Devin too. They were saying
It's
with
a
Devin
valid
too.
question, brother.
You never
Bro,
It's
heard
a
with
Victor
valid
Devin?
Conti,
question.
bro, Victor Conti not
I'm
only
gonna tell you
give
why it's a
out
valid
drugs,
question, right?
he's a strength and
Look,
conditioning coach, bro.
I
He
get
do
that. That's
that.
fine. You can do that.
All right
I'm gonna tell
then.
you why it's a valid question, right?
So Bud could be just going to him for his
You don't
method
know
of strength and
that. You
conditioning.
speculate like I'm speculating, bro. So don't do that.
Exactly.
All right. So
Exactly.
what's the
I'm
problem?
speculating. So how can you get mad if I'm
This nigga
speculating?
EA turned the Farrakhan and talking about the black man and
No,
all that. I don't hear that shit.
that's you. But bro, that's you trying to be funny calling him
No, he's
Farrakhan.
trying to
That's
be
you.
funny because he said he said a
But
lot of
that is
slick,
trying to be
passive
funny
aggressive,
though.
condescending shit, bro. Like, so if he could do that, I could do that, bro. Like, come on, bro.
What I'm
You know what
saying
it is,
is,
Greg. We're
what
in a
I'm saying
barbershop right
is,
now.
Canelo do it. Oh man, it was the beef. Canelo do it. Oh man, it was the nachos. Bud do it. Oh man, he wrong. He should
But
be
look
going
what
to
you let's see.
jail.
All right, look, Greg.
Y'all
You
niggas is
keep
crazy.
negating your
Y'all
own
niggas
point, bro.
crazy.
Look,
Y'all
I'm gonna
niggas
tell you why. I'm
crazy.
gonna tell you why you crazy for using that point, right?
Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
you said that boxing has always been corrupt. So why are we
Always
mad
since
about a
day one.
person
Since day one.
since day one? So why are we
Yes,
mad
sir.
about a man like Victor Conte getting in the corrupt sport and doing what he's doing, right?
Right.
All right, so we gonna sit and act like the WBC is not favorable to Mexicans and
Of
Latinos.
course. Of
So
course.
why are we surprised that there's a double standard with Canelo and Crawford? Canelo
We
that
not
looks like an
surprised.
Irish Mexican.
We not
He has
surprised.
freckles. He look like a white man, gang.
We what I'm saying. All right, I'm not gonna say we because I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm
All
speaking
right.
for me. I'm speaking for me, right? I'm not surprised. What I'm saying is, if I know a nigga on the other side got a gun, guess what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go get me a gun. What the fuck is you talking about? And guess what? I'm gonna go buy a gun off the nigga who got the best guns, Victor Conti. Victor Conti got the best guns.
So what are
So
you insinuating?
I'm not. No. I'm not insinuating nothing.
Greg, that's slander.
What I'm saying is, you saying that Bud possibly might be on steroids.
I
If he
never said
is,
that, bro. See, you're not listening. I
so
never
what did
said
you
that.
say? What did you
I'm gonna say it
say?
again. I'm gonna say it again. I said I can understand why from you got to be objective, bro. You got to look at it
Go
from
ahead.
both perspectives, gang.
Sheik, you got the
I
floor.
understand.
You got the
Listen, let me
floor. Go
talk, bro.
ahead.
I understand why someone would be suspect of Crawford for his connection with Conte. That's a valid concern, bro. You're not gonna tell me I'm wrong for that.
What I'm saying is, why would it be a concern if you
Why would it
already
not? It's the sport where
li-
you get punched in the head.
listen to what I'm saying. Just listen. Let me
I want to know
finish.
how y'all
What?
debating.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish. What I'm saying is, why would it be a concern if you fighting a nigga that already got caught for cheating? If I know that nigga over there be cheating, I'ma cheat too. What y'all talking about? What do you mean a concern? That's what I'm saying. Why would it be a concern?
So then why we even do testing then?
Bro, because it's
What
all
do you
got to
mean,
do with
bro? What?
because
What?
it
What?
because it
This
all got to
niggas
do
with
with
a
money.
prolific
Because it
steroid
all got
cheat,
to do
bro.
with money. You
Man,
know
all
that,
right,
our
Greg.
shit.
You got it, bro. You got it. I'm
You
up here
know,
talking
but,
some
but you
bullshit
know
then.
that though. That's
Let
the
Victor
thing. You
Conte do
know
whatever the
that.
fuck he want. No more
Bro,
testing. Mimo could do
bro,
whatever he want. That's what it is, bro.
one of the
That's what
biggest
it is.
one of the biggest industries in the world is the medical, right or wrong.
Yep, sure
The
is.
medical
Yeah,
the
One
medical
of them.
industry
One of them.
is one of the biggest industries, right?
yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Come
The
on, it all got
biggest
to
is
do with
what?
money.
What's the biggest? The
No, we
big
don't know. We don't know what's number one. What we saying? One
prison.
of the
Prison
biggest.
is.
We said
Prison is
okay, okay. So you saying prison? All right, cool. What I'm saying is though,
Big
with us
Pharma is
knowing
bigger
that
than
though,
the prison
we
industrial complex. I'll say that for sure.
huh?
what I'm
Prison. No,
saying is
prison is the number one money maker
Nah,
for
nah, nah. It's not big. They know they don't make more money than than big
then
pharma. I don't
what?
know. Then
pharmaceuticals.
What?
pharmaceuticals? Hell no. They
Man,
wait.
you sound crazy. Do you know
You
how
All
much they
right,
sound
bro.
make for
It
crazy,
one
don't
bro.
matter,
You
inmate?
bugging
bro.
the
It
fuck
don't
out, bro.
matter.
One inmate a year? Do you know how
You
much money
bugging
they
the
make for
fuck
one
out,
inmate a year? Do you know how much?
bro.
Listen. Do you know how much
We
money
talking
they make
about
for
big
one
pharma,
Bro,
inmate
right?
per
Khalid.
year?
Listen, look. We talking about big pharma, right? You gotta think about all of the Americans that have all kind of different
Yes,
illnesses,
I understand all
right?
that.
Some of these medications, they're extremely high, bro.
Yes. Okay.
Whether
Now
it's
let me say
for
this.
pain, for cancer, for HIV, AIDS, all different type
Yeah,
of
you
things, right?
right.
They
You right
make
about
way
all
more
that.
money than prison,
Now
bro.
listen. No,
For
it
sure.
don't, bro. No, it
All
don't.
right. Well, that's my opinion.
Look it up. It's in. All you can do is look in the almanac. Get
All
somebody
right.
look in the almanac. Prison. You know how many people that's in prison in the United States? We got the most prisoners in the world, right? In the United States, we have the most prisoners in the world in the United States, right? They make 40,000 for one prisoner.
He said, somebody get an
Forty
almanac.
thousand dollars for one prisoner, right? We're not talking about commissary. We're not talking about phone calls. We're not talking about people that's paying to get on house monitors and all this stuff. Prison. Why you think Bob Barker invested in prison? Why you think Michael Jordan was trying to get his own jail? Why you think all these people trying to get their own jail? The jail and prison system makes more money than anything in America, bruh. They make 40,000. Is it a month or a year? It's even four. I think it's four. It might be 40,000 a month or 40,000 a year. One off of one inmate. Off of one inmate, bro.
All I was asking is if Victor Conti is already doing what he doing, and everybody know what he do, and Bud Crawford is fighting Canelo Alvarez, who already been caught for this shit. How could we even try to play with Bud name? Why do it even make sense that we play with Bud name? We are if he is taking steroids, right? And he get ready to fight Canelo, why the fuck do we care? Why do we care? Cause Canelo already been caught. That's what he do. I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden everybody care. Victor Conti told you niggas on the live. He told you niggas on live TV. He told you niggas on Netflix. They can't fuck with me. And nobody's trying to stop him. He doing what he doing. That's why I brought up the whole thing about the corrupt country shit. This country is corrupt. So how all of a sudden we surprised? That's all I'm saying. Elon Musk, he making cars that drive without the driver and all that old shit. You don't even need a driver. They niggas is doing what they want. What the fuck? That's all I'm saying. All I'm trying to say is how is everybody surprised? But my thing, the reason I got like that is because all of a sudden, because it's Bud, now we surprised. But when it was Mark McGuire, when he had the bat in his hand, nobody said nothing. But when he dropped the
Bro, you
bat,
keep saying that. That's false, bro. I'm not letting you get away with
all
that,
right,
bro.
so send me the article. Send me the article when he was actively
All right.
playing and
What
they
I'm
was
saying is this,
accusing.
right?
All right, send me the
Since
article.
you use a couple analogies, right? So I'm gonna do
Send
it
me the
again.
send me the article. Send me the article. You can
I'm gonna.
still look up the article on the internet.
All right, so let me say what I'm gonna say, right? So what I'm telling you is, right, in 1995, 1996, right,
How
you
old
didn't
was you?
have you didn't have something as pervasive as the internet,
How
right?
old was
You
you
could
at the
go on
time?
Google. It don't matter how old I was, nigga. Stop doing that.
No, I'm
You could go
asking.
on Google right now,
We can't talk no more.
and a thousand different things is gonna pop up. You couldn't do that in
I'll
1995.
sheik. We can't talk no more.
Now we could talk.
So how old were you in 1995?
All right. So my thing is this, right? I was 4 years old.
All right.
What that mean?
No, I was 9. I was 9.
What does that mean?
No, I was 9. I was 9 years old.
I'm
You was
saying, what does that
4.
mean though?
No, I'm saying go ahead. I was
So when
9.
you wanted to be a boxer, right? And you researched Hagler and you looked up Sugar Ray Leonard or Aaron Pryor, right? You couldn't do that because you was 4 years old. You don't you can't articulate that was your favorite boxer as a grown man because he was fighting when he was 4 years old, bro.
No, no. What that mean is you had to find an old head who had a recording, a VHS tape of your favorite
All
fighters,
right, bro. I'm gonna go on mute,
or
bro. You got it.
I was given tapes. I had to be given tapes to understand who these fighters was. I couldn't look at pictures. We didn't have YouTube. I had to find an old
You're
head
not even
who
letting me
had the
finish landing
tapes.
my plane. That's
Hey,
All
one.
right, so go ahead, land the plane. You said you
Two,
was done.
because you
Go ahead.
doing some you acting nutty, Greg. What's up?
I'm not gonna say nothing. I said
All
go
right, all right, all
ahead.
right.
hey,
Say that.
Supreme.
I got you. So
I
Hey,
now
didn't
what I'm
say
Supreme.
saying is, right?
nothing.
What I'm saying is the internet was not as pervasive as it is now. You got TikTok, you got Twitter, you got YouTube, you got Facebook, all of these different avenues, right? Where people could get their message out to millions of eyes, bro. You couldn't do that in 1995. So now that Crawford is on his way to being a three-time undisputed champion, right? It's never been done in boxing history. He's coming up from 135. Everybody got the image in their head of him doing Spence like that, right? Of course, it's gonna be a big topic, bro. I don't know why we like. It's just like if Tank was with Conte, bro. It'd be a big deal.
Yeah, it would
Like you
definitely
got
would.
Haney,
Hey,
you got
hey,
Haney with him. You got
hey,
Haney, you got
Supreme.
Shakur, you got Crawford,
Hey,
you got all these boxers, right? That are considered mainstream, right? This dude is hanging out with Rihanna. He's hanging out with Eminem. Why wouldn't there be a bunch of eyes on him, bro?
hey,
That's
Supreme.
what I'm saying.
Hey, Supreme. Supreme.
Go ahead, Brody.
Huh?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I said you was right too.
I know
Uh,
it, but I ain't want to do that to you, man.
prison.
You my man.
Listen, prison system. They make 77.5 billion from prisons a year. They make 241 billion off of medicine a year.
So I'll show you. And
Yeah,
worldwide it's 1.4 trillion.
yeah. It's more than that. It's worldwide is
Look, look, look,
two
look, look,
point
look,
two
look
point
how you
three
got these niggas on my helmet, Greg. Yo, you bugging, yo,
two
Supreme, yo,
point
what's
three
up with you?
trillion.
Supreme, you my man. I don't give a
No,
fuck about none of that. You
no,
my
Now you
four
my
man. I
man,
fuck
100
four
with you.
point
grand. We
nine
we in the
trillion.
barbershop right now.
Hey,
Four
hey,
point nine
Preem.
trillion.
Hey, Preem. I ain't get to catch up with you yet, but I fuck with you, so I ain't worried about none of that, bro. I
Now you
fuck
my
with
man,
you.
100 grand. You know I fuck with you.
I
All
fuck
I'm
with you.
saying is,
So you
right?
know what I mean, this
I just want
I
to say
want to
confusion.
this,
know
right?
how y'all debating when all he's saying, Greg, is he ain't saying that he believe it. He just saying that he can see why people would say it.
What I'm
And
what I'm
Nah, we
saying
black,
is
bro. Like we argue about all type of shit, bro. You know how I
no.
get.
What I'm saying is we putting a magnifying glass on it now, right? But this bull Victor Conti been doing what he was doing. So how come he just not banned?
That's
But
that.
the
That's a good
reason,
question.
but the reason he not banned is the
because he
same reason.
snitched.
Hold on. The reason he not banned is because of what you just read. What you just read, well connected in them stats. The
He
pharmaceutical business is the most lucrative business in the fucking world.
and but
You
he
niggas
listen.
just send the article and start talking. This
He
nigga's
dropped the
crazy.
dime. He told on everything. That's why they allow him to still deal. They said that he told on how to catch all the other people and how to detect everything. You know what I'm saying? He was teaching been teaching. That's why he said he dealt with USADA, WADA,
Yo,
all of them,
Greg.
VADA.
So you
Yo, drop
saying,
the link
so
for
you saying next,
D1.
So you saying next to Sammy the Bull is Victor Conte is the #1 rat in the world. So that's why he doing what he doing. Okay.
Yo, Greg. You got some people
Yo.
that want to get on the panel, you heard?
Huh?
You got some people that want to get on the panel.
Next
All
to
right, for
Sammy
I
the
sure.
just dropped the
Bull.
link.
Sammy the Bull not even a bigger rat than them dudes that took down Chapo. The brothers that took down Chapo.
Sammy the
They
Bull was a super rat. You know
yeah.
why? You
Yeah,
know
but the
why?
niggas you see the dudes that see
No. You know why Sammy the Bull was a super rat? Cause he was hands on with the shit. He
yeah.
was right. He was right there. He was
But
doing
look,
that shit, and
you
he
right.
told.
That's
That's a
why
super
he
rat.
get talked about more because of all the murders he was doing. But them brothers that took down the whole Sinaloa cartel, them brothers the two brothers that live in, I think they live in Arizona or something. Man, you know what I mean? People got locked up with that. They locked up they locked up like man a whole lot of people with that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Nook, you had to do a lot of jail time because every analogy you got is some jail shit, bro. Nigga, Google 40,000 an inmate. I said, buddy.
He did. Hey, Nook said that a while ago. Nick said, "I've been to all the jails."
Yo, yo, Greg.
Nigga said he
Huh?
been in
Yo,
all the
What
jails
you
in
ho,
say?
ho.
the
Hey, ho,
tri-state.
brother
What
Khalid
you
on
say?
here,
I ain't
man.
hear what you say. What you say?
He said you had to do a lot of jail time because you always talk about jail.
Nah, you boy. No, we started talking about that because of Victor Conte.
All
I
right,
said
fuck
Victor
that.
Conte snitched on a lot of people, and you boy Sammy the Bull.
Hey
And
man,
I
fuck that. Hey man, fuck them niggas. Fuck all them niggas. Hey, we got the honorable brother Khalid on here, man. Brother Khalid, man. How are you, brother?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro? Hey, yo,
Talk to me.
I just want to ask a question, man. I mean, have like any of y'all had a chance to rewatch the Roach and Tank scrap because it's out now? Has anybody watched it yet?
We definitely watched it a bunch of times.
Hey, yo, after on the rewatch, Roach won that fight. Like I know that's an old subject. I know we tried talking about it, but I just rewatched it last night. I just want to talk about it briefly, bro. He definitely won that scrap, bro. Kind of easy, like maybe 8-4, really.
You tripping,
Now,
cuz.
now break that down. You know you got to break it down.
You tripping on neighborhood crip.
Hey, brother Khalid, break it
you
down,
keep
brother
talking about
Khalid.
gang
I
bangers, you
got you,
must be
brother.
a
I got you. Give me
gang
one
banger.
second.
I'm trolling, bro. Greg know I'm a troll, bro. Chill, bro.
No, that's my dog.
And nigga, he talking about Tukey and some, oh, now you boy Tukey, Greg.
Hey man, the dead homies, man. You already know.
Man, them
On
Chris
a
gonna put a
dead
hit on your ass.
on five. What you said? 55th Street.
Yeah, on 55th Street.
On 55th.
He said,
five
what's
five
the other one? 40 rolling 40s.
six
That's
zero, all that.
That's
yeah,
you going too far now.
the 40s. He said, man, everybody kept coming in about some 40s. I didn't know what the hell that mean. They was ready to whoop his ass when he said that on No Jumper. The dude, 607
Man. Yo, you dropped the link for
Yeah, I'm about
Two
to do it
Cents
right now.
61?
I'm about to do it right now.
Yo,
Brother
look,
Khalid,
Khalid, right? I got
brother
one thing to
Khalid
say
at
to that,
work.
right? I bet you ain't noticed a picture with Roach and Mimo Heredia. And Mimo
Mm,
saying, yo, Roach, you did good, and this, that, and third. Like, what's up with that? So he went to the
mm,
steroid man to fight Tank. Let's talk about it.
mm.
Y'all wanna open up that door.
Brother Khalid at work.
Yeah, work. You know
Hmm.
where I'm at, Greg.
Yo, I got Demon. I got D1 in
On
here.
55th.
What
I
up,
already,
fellas?
already know. Sheik.
Greg, you wildin', bro.
Go ahead,
I
talk
love
to me,
Wow.
you. I
Aki.
love you like a step brother. You understand? I love you
Step
like a step cousin. But
step
you
brothers
being a
don't love each
spirit
other.
today, gang. You
All
being
right,
a spirit today, gang.
talk to me.
Is you drinking that
Bullshit.
wine? Is you
No,
over there on that
no, I only had my coffee. That's all I had.
wine? Greg,
Talk to me.
first of all, our guy manager Marty been talking about Victor Conti for a couple years now. So this stuff ain't just coming up out of nowhere. Number two is everybody gets madder at people being suspicious than madder at Terrence for being a grown-ass man already having 30-something fights and going to go fuck with a cheater.
40
Like,
plus fight.
bro, and then I keep hearing everybody keep saying, oh, well, this stuff been going on, Greg. I done heard you say a many of times how corrupt boxing is.
Right.
So we're gonna talk about how corrupt it is, G. And
Well,
Victor is part of that.
right.
He's
Right.
banned from every other sport. He shouldn't even be allowed in boxing. Why would you want to associate yourself with somebody who shouldn't even be allowed? And we do talk about Canelo. You can't, we only know the word clambuterol because of Canelo Alvarez. But Canelo fans ain't sitting up here being, oh man, y'all can't say that about Canelo. I love David Benavidez, love Bam Bam Rodriguez. I'm highly suspicious of them as well. When you just choose to, but don't nobody care when we say it about them though. Nobody cares. So miss me with the black man shit and all of that everybody be on, because
I
that's
never said black
bullshit.
man. I never
Because
said.
no, I know I was just making jokes because I heard with y'all conversation earlier. My thing is, who knows
We
what Bud? Yeah,
supposed to be black.
he ain't test dirty and all of that. I agree, y'all, because Bam Bam Rodriguez is one of my favorite fighters. He's with Snack as well. I'm a Shakur Stevenson fan. He's with Snack as well. So I understand it, but at the same time, I'm allowed to look at you sideways. Yes. Especially when you got Shane Mosley, Andre Berto, Jermel Charlo talking about get Snack out of here. Gervonta Davis talking about getting Snack out of here. They saying it for a reason, G. I'm pretty sure they know what's going on as well. And the part I don't like, G, I don't see nobody in the uproar when motherfuckers is talking about Gervonta Davis taxes. Y'all want to talk about slander? Ain't nobody going to bat for Tank every day when he gets slandered every day, and nobody cares. People talk about that man taxes, G. His foreclosure is the subject, but they want to bring up slander and hate. That's the part that
Hey, hold up, gang.
if we gonna get mad at the slander, be mad at it all the way around though.
Yeah, you
Terrence
missing it.
Crawford put himself in that position. Victor Conti said Terrence called him and say, I know exactly what you do. I want to work with you. For what? You already great. For what? And then when you associate yourself with a cheater and then you get mad, people like, man, damn, Bud over there, that dropping Spence with a jab looked at kind of, nah, bro, you can't have it both ways.
So Dean, can I ask a question? And
Talk to me, my guy.
I asked the same question to Supreme. Hey, listen, outside of the steroids though, is he not educated on the body? I'm talking about Victor Conti.
Educated enough because he that's why he take your blood so he can find out if it's gonna have any adverse effects.
But what I'm saying is he's educated on your body and he's also a strength and conditioning coach. So
Right?
if a nigga call him, is they all the way wrong? Because he is educated.
Yes, G, because he ain't the only boxing been around for years.
Yeah, but
G, why everybody ain't calling Victor Conti that?
No, he's not the only one, but he's the greatest.
I can't agree with that because we don't got no proof of that because everything he's done great was associated with cheating. What proof we got he's so great at it?
So how do you?
Because if he wasn't great, then he wouldn't be here.
That's not true. I don't know that.
Know why? Because if he got caught for it, right, and he even went to jail for it, how the fuck we let him come home and get in the same industry?
Hey, G, and that's the question I have about boxing, and then that goes to your point about corruption. But that got to do with the boxing, the people who run boxing. Y'all can't get mad at us for pointing that part out. Why is he allowed in boxing? If we all agree, G, he shouldn't be allowed in boxing. Why would you associate yourself when all you need is a strength and conditioning coach?
So what I'm saying is, if we going up against who they calling right now the greatest cheater right now, I mean the greatest fighter who is a cheater, guess what I'm gonna go do? Guess what I'm gonna go do?
No, G, no. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
We
tell
gonna
you why.
get big. We gonna
No,
get incredible hawk like.
G, I can't feel that point, G, because Canelo, nobody gets mad when we say the same exact thing about Canelo. You see how you just said that so easily about Canelo? Nobody will give you pushback on that. The funniest part, though, G,
Because you can't. He got caught.
hold on, G. Hold on, G.
He got caught twice, though.
Hold on, G. The funniest part about that, the guy y'all talking about, Victor Conti, He exonerated Canelo Alvarez. He's the one that said he don't think Canelo did anything. See, the problem I got is it's only when it come to Bud Crawford. When Victor Conte say he's suspicious of Pacquiao, nobody says nothing. When Victor Conte say he's suspicious of other fighters and how much cheating is rampant in boxing, nobody cares. But when we say it in reverse, it's a
two things.
problem.
Hey, Dean, if Victor Conte said that about Canelo, why you think he said that?
He was working with him.
And why else? And why else? What's the other answer?
I don't know. Maybe that's what
What
he believes.
what would happen to Victor Conte if he played with Canelo?
Well, he played with Manny Pacquiao.
Different type of mob.
I don't know where you're going. I don't think nothing going to
The
happen. Let y'all tell
Philippines,
it, G.
the Philippines is a lot further from America than Mexico is.
My point is, G, we can't
Hold
pick
on,
and choose.
hold on. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No, I get what you're saying.
If
What I'm
if
saying,
he played if he played with Canelo, his life would be on the line.
oh, that's cool. But what I'm saying is,
You
G,
said that's cool.
no, what I'm saying is, G, is that when it comes down to this, we picking and choosing. People are
Yeah,
sitting up
because
here, G, people are sitting up here feeling some type of way about us being suspicious of Victor, right? But Victor can be suspicious of fighters, though. It's perfectly okay
no,
for him to do it.
no, we not being suspicious of Victor. We know who Victor is because Victor told us who he is.
And he
Victor
told
told,
us that we should be suspicious of him and anybody that works with him, G.
and yet
That's what
he's
he
still,
said.
still doing what he's doing. What I'm
Right.
saying is, what
Because
I'm
it's a
saying
red
is,
light district and there's no commission. That's why he
what I'm
can't do
saying,
it in NHL,
what
NBA, MLB. The question I got for you, G, is why is we okay with this man being in a sport where people can die that you gamble on? We accept that he's not allowed nowhere else, but y'all
yeah,
perfectly okay with him being in boxing. I don't get
because
that, bro.
because it's the same thing I tried to say earlier in the live, and they said I was on some bullshit. This country, this United States of America, was built off of corruption. What the fuck is going on?
But G, the NBA, NFL, MLB, they got corruption too, but they don't want his ass in there either. This is a
Yeah,
sport where you could die in, G. Ain't
because you're
nobody
gonna start
dying in
seeing, yeah,
baseball.
because you're gonna start seeing niggas jump through the roof. That's why. You think LeBron ain't doing nothing?
Hey, listen, I'm highly suspicious. It's been 22 years. He ain't had a back scratch. You understand?
That's what I'm trying to say. Come on, gang.
You heard what Jeff Teague said. Jeff Teague said he's on that snack.
Hey, D1, talk to me, D1.
What's up, bro? Yo, you missed mad super chats. But yo, my suspicion
I'm
ain't
sorry.
never about the fighter. It's about Victor. Like it has nothing to do with Terrence Crawford fighting Canelo. Nothing to do with none of that. This man has literally came on camera and told us he'll beat the test, no problem. Like what, bro? How is he even allowed here, dog? He shouldn't be allowed to operate in this shit. Like it's crazy, bro, and it's only in boxing, bro, and that's why he here. That's the only reason he putting up with the antics and the bullshit of boxing because we're the only place that'll take him.
I
Like
agree.
it's
I
it.
agree. I agree. I agree with you, D1. But this is the thing. It's a bunch of them out there. It's a buck. It's
There
a
is
bunch of.
Memo,
It's a bunch of Victor Contes out here.
and that's a fact, bro. But they're not as loud as Victor. They're not out here. Catch him, do this, do it. Like you ever hear Memo out here talking about cheaters and shit? Maybe a tweet or two. But other than that, bro, Victor's the loudest one. He's drawing attention to himself. And I think that fucking typo on that paper was on purpose so we'd start talking about it. Because if you're being real about the shit, don't nobody give a fuck about that fight. There's something called momentum. Neither
Yeah.
fighter really had too much momentum coming into this mega fight. I know we're a little bit out from it, but telling me it's going to be one of the biggest fights of all time, fuck out of here. Don't
Yeah.
nobody give a shit about that shit, bro. So now they're putting out typos and shit and drug cheat allegations. This shit's all planned, bro. You know we're in the WWE. You know what it is.
Cam Cam Senior, talk to me.
Hey, Greg, what's going on, boss man?
Talk to me, player.
Hey, I'm so confused. I'm conflicted because we continue to keep talking about Bud Bud doing steroids, but in 41 fights, he never popped dirty. How is that even a conversation? That's like I go to the grocery store every month, come home with groceries, never stole nothing, but I get accused. But how you feel about Walmart when they tell you to check your receipt? You ain't
Right.
never stole nothing.
Right. That's
This
what I'm
is
telling.
it's just blasphemy. But it's only a narrative being painted because they feel like Bud possessed the skills to beat Canelo, and they already want to have a narrative painted because the same thing you just said, America's not far from Mexico.
Right.
We didn't talked about this before. You know this is it's political. I just can't believe we're sitting here talking about why we ain't talking about taxes when we talking about a fighter. That had nothing to do. That's what threw me when I think that was Dean that was talking about like what are we talking about? That had nothing to do. The one thing don't have nothing to do with the other. We talk about taxes
No,
versus talking about a
no,
fighter.
he was just saying how
I
people
had
just
just jumped in. That's why I was trying to at that
Nah,
yeah,
time I
bro.
had
What I
just
was
jumped
saying
in.
was is how people want to sit up there and Bud is actually dealing with a known cheater in the sport of boxing that is not allowed in any other sport. Period. We got
Okay.
panels of people talking about Javante Davis taxes and his baby mom putting poo poo on his toothbrush, but ain't nobody talking about slander when it comes that way.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
my
that's a
biggest
that
problem. And bro, and I heard you say, well, he ain't popped dirty on the test. Neither did Barry Bonds. Neither did half of the MLB players. Neither did a
so
lot of people. When you got Victor
okay.
Conti that admits that he knows how
Okay,
to
we
beat
just
the
heard.
test.
I'm at work, bro. So just give me a second. I
hmm
heard a lot of that after coming in, but check this out. So and let me ask you a question. So is your sentiments that you are assuming or making a presumption that he is dirty?
What I'm saying is that I'm not sure either
Yeah.
way. I like Bam. The problem I be having, bro, is I like Bam Rodriguez, and I say the same exact thing. Nobody gets upset. It's only because it's Bud, bro. When
But
I
that's not
love
the
David
question I asked.
Benavidez, I say the same exact thing about David Benavidez. Nobody cares.
But that's not the question I asked, bro. The question I was asking,
Anybody
and I
that worked with Victor is suspicious, bro. Simple as that. Or
okay,
Eddie
okay,
Reynoso or Mimo
okay.
Uredia.
Okay,
Anybody.
and this is why I say that, and this is why I say that most people's opinions is biased, right? Is because the first thing he did was brought up. He's dropped Errol Spence with a jab. Yeah, he dropped him with his dominant hand, and he hit him with a Scud missile. The difference is that Devin Haney been working with Snack all this time, and he ain't dropped nobody since 2019.
That's not true. He dropped Regis Prograve.
he did.
Regis Prograis couldn't even stand on his own 2 feet 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I mean, I'm just being honest. So I'm not disrespecting him as a fighter because he laced them things up. I'm not, so don't get it twisted. I'm not disrespecting no fighter because he laced them things up. So he gonna get in that square circle. But Regis Prograis could he definitely had to get willed to the ring to
But
stand up.
bro,
He
what do
walked
that
out
have
like
to do with
he
Victor
it
Conti
has
being
to
a
do
cheater?
no. Listen to what I said. Listen to okay. So see that's part of called selective hearing because what I originally said was you compare Bud dropping Earl Spence with a jab as to why is he that strong. But then I go into Devin Haney didn't drop nobody since 2019, and you said, well, he dropped Regis Prograis. Well, Regis Prograis walked out to the ring with the same position and imbalance that Mike Tyson did when he fought fucking Jake Paul. He couldn't stand up straight. So I mean, at the end of the day, you talking about one versus the other. So what? So Devin Haney been with Snack all this time too. So
I'm
what
suspicious of his
benefits?
ass too, because he lied and said he gained 25 pounds of water weight in 24 hours.
How are you suspicious? It's crazy, right? So
Did Devin
so
Haney not
it's
say that, bro? When they asked him, how do
listen,
you rehydrate all that high? Bro, do you know about boxing?
100%, a hundred
Okay, let me
percent.
ask you this. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You
You
not
just got to
listening. You
talk for a
listening to
long time,
respond,
bro.
bro. You listening to respond. You asked me a question. Do you think that somebody can gain 25 pounds of water weight in 48 hours?
So 100%, my son
24
wrestled. We just
hours.
got
24
100%. My son,
hours.
100%. My son wrestled. We just came from Fargo. Now the difference, we just came from Fargo, which is one of the biggest national tournaments in the country, right? Sometimes you might got to go and lose 12 pounds in less than 24 hours, and then only get 24 hours to put that back on, and you might get
I said
18 back.
25 pounds,
I
bro,
said if
not
you might,
12.
I
That's a
said, I
big
said, I said,
difference.
I said lose 12 and get 18 back in 24 hours. And then 48 hours, absolutely. That's the difference. Is if you're competing, water is the only weight that you put back on. That's why when you drain in that weight and when you dehydrate yourself, you can't piss, you can't shit. But as soon as you put all that water back on, you can hear up and get it back off because you're sweating and pissing the water out. Absolutely, you can put on that much water
Bro,
weight.
it's impossible to put on 25 pounds of water weight in 24 hours, brother.
You just told me 48. You just said 48.
Even
He did.
48 hours, you're not putting on
He
25
did.
pounds of water
Yeah.
weight, brother.
Are you so you deplete your mass don't leave, so your body's gonna suck up. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the magic. That's here and there, right? We can go back and forth about because that's opinionated. You
No,
feel
that's
like
not
you can't. I feel
opinionated. That's not opinionated. The head of the
what
WBC said that about Devin, brother.
the WBC is
The
also
head
the
of the
people who said,
WBC said
and
that
that's
about
also
Devin, gang.
and the head of the WBC is also the ones who helped clear Canelo and said and changed how much
No, you just said it was an
Buterol
opinion. I got that from
clear
people that's
and
dealing
clear.
with him.
The WBC is also the people who raised how much Buterol you can have in your system for
I know
Canelo.
that too.
So then why do you bring up the WBC as credible?
Because you said it was an opinion. I'm telling you what he
So
said.
okay, because he said it, that makes it a
That's
fact.
what he weighed in on fight night. That's how much he weighed. He was
That's
fighting
not
at
what I said.
135 and he came in at 159, gang. That ain't my opinion. That's a
Greg,
fact.
Greg, this is recorded. Y'all gonna go back and see this, and what you just said is gonna contradict everything else. You just told me
Bro, it's a
that the
fact what I
WBC.
just said, gang.
Listen to what I just said. You just used the WBC statement as fact, but then you can say WBC is known to cheat. So you think they won't put out blasphemous
I never said
information
the
on somebody?
WBC known to cheat. Who said that?
I'm telling you, they
See,
are the
that's
ones
you
who raise the
speculating
level.
now. That's your
No, that's a
opinion.
fact.
That they cheat?
That
When has the
there's
WBC cheated, gang?
they are the ones who raise the level of
Is
clenbuterol
that cheating or
that you
did they
can have.
go in their rules? Is that cheating?
Clenbuterol is illegal.
No, the dosage that you can have is illegal, gang.
All right,
The
fellas,
amount you can have is illegal.
I gotta go. This is recorded.
All right, cuz don't get fired. Don't get fired. Try to leave.
No, I'm good. I work at the school. The kids ain't even back. I work at the school. The kids ain't even back yet, so I had some time. But I'm leaving because I I like going back and forth, but I can't go back and forth how I want to. And I just think that his biased opinion is just kind of
Bro, am I
throwing me.
biased
So
towards Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez and
no, I
David
think you biased.
Benavidez,
I think
gang?
you biased towards
Am I
Bud because he
biased
knocks
towards
Spence
Jesse
Hey,
out.
Bam Bam? You don't even know me, bro, or watch my content to speak on that.
I do watch your content. Then
So if you
I
watch my
do.
content, then you've heard me say the same thing about Bam Bam Rodriguez, then, right?
But you're not
But
constantly
one
saying that how you be doing
Yes,
it
I
with
am on
Bud.
yeah,
every video.
Andy,
Every
I do watch.
video.
I support and watch your content too. That's why I said
hey,
I won't go back and forth because I don't want to be a misconstrue or a misunderstanding. Like I don't fuck with you. I just don't want to go back and forth because I don't got the time. I ain't in the right environment too right now. But I do
real shit,
support your.
real
I
shit.
support all your content. So don't think
Not
that.
who that
No,
Fenton?
no. Hey, Tony Ho, Tony Ho, what's up
Yo,
with you, gang?
nah, I was just listening in on everything, and it's like to be honest, I see like I get what everybody's saying, like with him working with Victor Constantine thing. Like I could see to where like people would have assumptions and shit, but like I feel like now like going on the internet and saying like, oh, Bud may be using, like if you got those assumptions or you thinking he may be using, keep that shit to yourself. But the fact that he going up against a known cheater already, what the fuck? Like I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Bro, you gonna get to tell people what they get to talk about and have an opinion on, gang? Y'all
No,
don't have
I'm
a
not.
problem when
Nah, I
people say it about
understand
other
that.
people?
I understand that. I'm not
Y'all
saying that.
only
What I'm
care because
saying
it's
is though, it's
Bud.
not
When
right
I
when it
put back
comes.
Bam Bam Rodriguez, y'all say nothing about him coming in the ring, fighting at 115, coming in the ring at 130. 135. No, and I say that's high. I'm highly suspicious of that as well. Nobody cares, bro. It's
Yeah, but
only
I
because it's
mean,
Bud, the Jesus Christ of
nah,
boxing all of a sudden.
but not like it's. I mean, I'm not even just talking about you, but I'm just saying because it's like I mean, I understand people saying that thing, but like when you go on like your YouTube or podcast videos that make that the title, oh Bud PEDs, you don't do that with Bam. You'll make a
Bro,
title
I've
of
never
something
made a
and then
title like
say
that.
that. Oh,
Because
I'm not
nobody
saying you. I'm
cares
just
enough
saying
to
like
talk
people.
about
No,
Bam.
I'm
That's
not
why it's
saying
not
you. I'm
Bam in
saying
the
people
title.
in general. I seen like a lot of like I've been
Oh
on
no,
YouTube.
it's
I scrolled
wrong
on
to
YouTube.
accuse the man and say, I know for sure Bud is doing this. What I am trying to get y'all to understand is people got to stop bitching when you associate yourself with certain people and get mad people look at you like that. If you wife a whore, don't get mad at everybody looking at you crazy because you wifed a whore, gang. You chose to do that. Bud is a grown ass man that's older than me, that's older than Greg. I'm not sure he older than D1. Bud is a grown ass man who
No, he
known
not.
what
Bud
Victor.
younger than me.
Oh, he younger than
I'm
Greg.
not
Okay,
gonna
my fault. You a spirit, gang. Bud is a grown ass man
I'm an old head
who
gang.
chose and knows what came with when you start dealing with Victor Conti. I don't think that they foreseen all of the backlash they would get, but YouTube wasn't what it was a couple years ago. But at
Right.
the end of the day, everybody got to stop bitching about that, bro. Like, oh, well, we could look at David Benavidez as suspicious or anybody in Reynoso's camp, but anybody with Snack, just leave them alone because Devin and Bud is over there. Nah, fuck out of here, gang. It's the same energy for everybody. Reynoso's camp, Mimo, Victor, they all known cheating ass niggas, and like Greg said, Victor is the best at it.
Best.
I
Yeah.
just want to appreciate y'all for the super chats. I'm sorry I missed. D1 said I missed a bunch of them. I'm sorry about that, y'all. The shit got
Shit, I
heated
asked
in
you
here.
for the link.
Shit got heated in here. It was a little shootout going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to keep
Someone
up.
trying to shoot out.
Go ahead. This is on y'all.
Now, I
All
think
right.
Bud is a great fighter, and my thing is, I don't think Bud needs any of that or whatever it is. That doesn't determine anything, because then I just use what everybody else be saying when they be like, "Well, Dean, you mess with Shakur and you mess with Bam Bam," and I just use your argument. Well, they ain't never pop dirty, right? But they don't get the change that I don't look at them like, "What you with Victor for? Y'all didn't need Victor to become a champion. Why did you decide to go over there all of a sudden at more than halfway through your career? That's suspicious. I would never, we know about Victor. We know about all of this shit. And a lot of people say, nah, I wouldn't go over there. Then why would they go the fuck over there? He's not the only strength and conditioning coach in the goddamn world. He's not the one they've been using since day one to get him to that position. When you associate yourself with certain people, you got to take what come with it, gang. Guilt by association is fucking real. It's a crime called
That's just crazy.
conspiracy. It's called the RICO law. Yeah, they make laws for this shit so people can't have plausible deniability and say, well, you ain't catch me red-handed. Yeah, they changed laws because of that shit.
Nah,
It's
you
called the
right,
RICO.
but that
Same
still
shit
don't.
that Victor Conti got booked in.
You right, but that's still.
Um,
But like I said, I don't. Like I understand why people have their assumptions. What all I'm saying is like. For me, I'm going on it and seeing people saying like, "Oh, he's cheating," or going on the comments and saying people like, "Oh, he's cheating. He's using PEDs." Like
Tony, they
that's my
saying it
only.
because Shane Mosley, who was a professional boxer that worked with Victor Conti, said it.
Facts.
Earl
He
Andre
Yeah, but
never
the
he
thing
Berto, a
never
is,
dropped
professional
dirty.
he's
boxer
never
that worked
been,
with
but
Victor Conti, said it.
he's never tested positive. So that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying
and
is I have
Shane
But
to
said he
Shane
was
find.
still
Mosley
getting
never tested
steroids. That
positive.
proved my point, Tony. Yes,
Hold
Shane
on.
said he never test positive, and he said he still was doing it. He know that Victor was cheating, even though people wasn't testing positive. So we know more than Shane Mosley, a Hall of Fame boxer. Everybody's just lying on Victor Conti all of a sudden. We didn't. This conversation got brought back up because Shane Mosley was on Blue Blood Channel, and what he said. He said he's suspicious of anybody that deal with Victor, but we wrong. Come on, man. He
What's the
actually dealt
deal,
with the
G?
man. Y'all don't even know the man. You never met the man, never talked to the man. But now, y'all fans just saying this. So what about Shane Mosley and Andre Berto and people like that then? What about Olympic? What about former track guys and things like that?
I'm laughing at this nigga Sheik, man. Hey, De Niro, pop your shit, De Niro.
Hey man, what's the deal, y'all? What's the
What's the
deal, G?
what's
Hey
up,
Dean, I
Slime?
be seeing you around this motherfucker. But nah, see the thing
What's up,
is,
my guy?
see, like you said, Shane Mosley never popped dirty. So we gonna act like we gonna ignore all the drug cheating. This nigga gloves is exploding in the fucking ring. They blowing up. They blowing the hell up. Look,
Evidence,
the
brand new.
crazy part about it is this nigga, David Avenesian, he killed that man. He was in the ring dead for like 10 seconds, 10 minutes. They
He
had
said
to
he
come give
killed
him
him.
some bath salt to wake up. He was out of there.
Said they
And
gave
you
you
know
bath
what
salt.
happened? You know what happened? This nigga gloves in there, stuffing coming out of it.
Said they
And then
gave you
look, peep
bath
game,
salt.
peep game. With Mav Morov, right? So I watch
Oh, how you
hella
say his name
interviews.
again?
David Avenesian,
No, you said man who?
Bud.
Go ahead, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, all right. Bet it up. So look,
No, you straight. You
Mav
straight.
Morov, right? This nigga Bud going into the fight, he got a problem with the gloves. They had a whole little gloves thing. He like, no, you gonna Mavmarov, like you gonna wear my gloves. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This nigga Bud get on the interview and try to spin it talking about I ain't like his gloves. If you ain't like his gloves, why the hell is you fighting in his gloves? The
Right.
gloves that he brought, that don't make sense. And then my problem with Bud, he a hell of a fighter, bro. That nigga is great, bro. Like he'll catch your ass in the middle of some shit. But that nigga is a hood nigga, bro. And
Yeah.
we all know niggas from the hood, this niggas from the hood is gonna do whatever to get that dub.
Yes, sir.
Niggas from the hood wanna win. This nigga Bud ain't slick. This nigga fucking gloves blew up 3 times in his career. That shit ain't never happened to bro. The
Yeah.
chances of that shit happening to a fighter is 1 in 800,000.
Think
And the
so?
only other heavyweight, the only other fighters' gloves that's blowing up like that is fucking heavyweights. So you mean to tell me
Mm.
this nigga,
That's facts though.
you go
I
look
don't
it
know too
up,
many other cases of it. That's a fact.
Oh, okay.
bro?
Hey,
Go
hey,
look
I
it
De
up.
agree
Niro.
with
This,
you.
Hey, De Niro.
yo,
Could it be possible that he was just working with dynamite that night?
I don't know what that nigga
Nigga.
working with, but somehow that nigga shit is he blowing the fuck up, bro. Them bitches, dog. I whatever he hitting niggas with, bro. I don't know if he triple stacking, quadruple stacking his raps. I don't know what that nigga doing, but he doing some shit. And bro, I don't even like bringing up the Earl shit because that nigga walked in the ring looking like a zombie. Before he
Mm.
even got in there, the nigga, bro, I know some good crud. I'm from Detroit. We
Mm.
blow hella crud. He looked like he was off the Zaz times too. That nigga was done. He couldn't even talk in the interview. He was lost.
Yo,
He
Mm.
so
trying to
so
catch up
every
to what
time
the
they get into
interviewer
a
saying.
fight, do they use brand new gloves? Like they gotta be brand new shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on that level, you wearing brand new gloves
Oh, okay. Yeah.
for
So
sure.
how the
You
hell
wearing
this
brand new.
nigga gloves look like he out there punching semi tires?
Mm.
It looked like Bo Mac dragged them joints on the back of his pickup to the fucking fight. You see the close up of them
Hell
joints,
no,
bro?
he sit on them bitches before he give it to him. He slap
Like
these
real
bitches
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Look like
Hey,
he
but
drugged
no,
them
I'm just
bitches to
saying, bro.
the ring.
Outside of all the drug cheating, we already see what Snack doing. Clarissa Shields she got 3 knockouts in her career. She
Mm-mm.
get with Snack, she knock a bitch out leaning back on the ropes. I'm talking wham, wham,
It
wham.
works,
Bitch
dog.
sleep.
Snack work.
Shakur, this nigga used to have little boy body. Nigga been looking like he 12 years old. This nigga get with Snack. Now this nigga looking like an action figure.
Damn, nigga, kids
That
don't grow up, bro.
Yeah.
bro, this nigga been looking 12 all the way up into 25. He get with goddamn Snack. Now he
Oh
coming in
shit.
looking like an action figure. Go look at his body, bro. The nigga big as hell now. Still talking
Yo.
about, and then you talking about you gonna go fight Conor Ben. Yeah, because Bud telling you like Conti got a whole nother snack program. We got the super nigga juice, and he gonna pump you up. You gonna go in there
Nah.
and you gonna start doing some crazy shit.
No, but Shakur though, you gotta figure though, like he you feel me? He was in the limelight young, so it's like he 28 now. He had a lot of time to grow. Like I don't think,
Yeah.
yeah, like
No,
It's
no,
man
Shakur,
bones.
that's one of my favorite
mhm.
fighters right now. But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga, he looking like super nigga right now. That nigga, bro, that nigga definition didn't change, bro. I watch this shit all day, every day, gang.
Hey man, shout out to the D, man. Shout out to everybody on here, man. I
Hey
love
Greg.
y'all, man.
Hey Greg, and you know the bone I gotta pick with you, Greg.
Talk to me, cousin.
You my guy. We can't be suspicious, but niggas can have whole panels about what Jerron Ennis gonna do next, and that nigga don't even talk.
For real.
But
So what?
nobody got a problem with
Real
that shit,
shit.
Greg.
So why?
That
So
be
why?
the
So
shit
why?
that fucks me up.
So why you got a bone to pick with me?
No, I'm saying, Greg, because you understand it when it comes to the boot situation.
Yeah,
But then it's like, when it comes to Bud, like, bro, how the same way they be with Eddie. Well, Eddie, well, you working with Eddie, and you know Eddie out here low. Boots don't even talk. They said Boots said something, and nobody has proof of anything he said.
right,
Can
right, right,
somebody
right.
show me where Gerard Ennis said he need 2 tune-ups? Please
Yeah,
show me where
I don't know how
anywhere
many
that is posted anywhere. But
yeah. You
people
I
never
still
don't know
posted
how
it.
accuse
many
him.
guys see her off the
People
hook
go
though,
off of
dog.
what Virgil Ortiz say.
Yeah,
Like, come on, man. Like, and my thing is, we've been speculating. We've been suspicious of Manny Pacquiao for years. Y'all gotta stop this.
Hey, that
But when
nigga
Victor
said he
Conte
drink his
say he's
own piss.
suspicious of Manny Pacquiao, it's all good, gang.
yeah, yeah.
That be
Yeah.
my
I don't
thing.
know.
I don't
Now,
understand these fighters going to go deal with a guy. What did, like Manager Marty say all the time? What did you go over there for? Y'all was already
When you
champions.
can buy right online. I literally got 2 snack products in my fucking cabinet right now, dog.
That ain't the pack,
I ain't
gang.
had
You
to see
got the
nobody no fucking
Reggies.
blood. I ain't had to go see nobody.
He got the
You
no,
can
it's
buy
the
the
You
truth.
whole
got the
No,
fucking
no, no,
pack
Reggies,
no. De
right
gang.
Niro
now.
telling the truth. He telling the truth. It's the Reggie
You
pack
didn't send your
because what's the
blood
point
over
of
there.
giving the man your
Bro, the
blood
nigga
and all
sold
of
you
this
some
extra
Reggies
shit?
and you going around thinking it's the pack. You just putting it in the pack.
Nah,
You
I
putting
know
it in the 5
exactly
pack.
what it is, and that's why we asking the fuck you go over there for if I can buy everything online.
Hey, look. Hey, these words came right out of Bud mouth. He said, I'm on some snack products that fighters might not be on. Or they might be. I don't know. To me, when
He
I
did.
listen to a hood nigga say that, I'm gonna look at that pack, bro.
He did say that though.
And
He
then look, peep
definitely
game,
said
peep
that
game.
shit.
So peep game. This nigga Bud go over there to Victor Conti. He hit the nigga up talking about, hey, you ain't even gotta sell me on nothing. I already know what it is that you do. I know what it
I
is.
wasn't in.
He said that shit out his own mouth. What the fuck did Victor Conti do before you got with him? We all know what he did. He finessing the game. So you went over there to get the super nigga pack. You charged up against Sean Porter. Then Sean Porter, you had to get approved to use snack from Sean Porter. Sean Porter, like, all right, we about to go in here. Hey, whatever Super Saiyan level you go to, hey, whatever it is, we gotta win.
yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the shit y'all saying do make sense, but at the same time, it's just like y'all gotta prove it, man.
Tony, how
What,
you
bro?
prove it? Tony,
Hey,
can I
hey,
ask you this,
bro, I'm
Tony?
not gonna lie. There's no disrespect to you, gang. If you catch your girl cheating, you catch her texting the nigga, and she tell you she ain't cheating, what you gonna do?
She cheating. Texting, that's still cheating. It's different ways of cheating. So
Tony, can I ask
regardless,
you
you
this?
So if
text
a
Tony,
another
nigga
G,
sit
nigga
drop the
here
and
and
I don't
link
tell
for
know
me,
two
about it, that's
cents.
telling you to
cheating.
your face, I'm on some shit, I ain't, hey, catch me. I bet you I don't
Drop the
pop dirty.
link, G.
That's why I
Tony,
said it makes sense.
Tony,
Two
I
No,
want to
cents.
it
ask you
makes
this,
sense. I'm
Tony.
not saying
You know what I'm
that
gonna
y'all
do?
wrong. I'm just saying
You
like
Hey,
heard
you
me?
hear
you
me?
know you just gotta prove it. Like that's
Tony,
what
can I
Bud
ask you
gonna
this,
say
Tony?
too.
How do
Prove
you
it.
prove it? How do you prove it when the guy you working with helped create the testing agency? Victor Conti is a part of VADA. Victor Conti said, and I quote, y'all, when Canelo did the 365, 24/7, 365 testing, we presented that to Canelo. He used the word we. Now, I don't know if anybody went to school, got past grammar school, but when you say we, that means you are including yourself.
Hold on.
Victor
We got the
Conti
man
helped
here.
put VADA together.
Hold on. We got the man here. I'm sorry about that, Dean. You know what I mean? We got the man in the building.
Oh,
Manager
shit.
Marty. Manager
Manager
Marty
Absolutely.
has
Marty.
pulled up. So we get ready to roll the tape.
Oh, we about to roll.
Well,
Roll
Mark,
the tape.
let's
Go
get
ahead, get it
Y'all,
pop.
I'll talk
The
to y'all
link, the
after I
link
get
is
out of
there,
here.
Marty. Go ahead, y'all. My bad.
Nah, Greg. My thing is, how do you catch somebody that tell you he could beat the test and his homeboys is the people that Victor Conti is the one that put all of the people together that run VADA. He found all of them and put them together because he said that he even invented the testing that they use. So how y'all gonna catch somebody who told you who created the program? How
And
you
then
gonna catch him and he created it?
and then he hired his own staff.
And then he hired
Yeah.
his own staff, Greg.
Then
That sound like
it's either
that
they
sound like
gotta get
some
Victor out or
that sound like some Iron Man shit to me.
I'm just
like
telling you what the man said, Greg. He said he founded Margaret Goodman and all of the founders, put them together, helped them create VADA. He said when Canelo did the testing, why he don't think Canelo's dirty, when he did the testing, we presented that to Canelo Alvarez, including himself. Y'all keep telling me he not a part of VADA, though. How you
Mm,
gonna catch somebody who homeboys is the people that gotta catch you? That make a lot of sense, don't it? That's a big
mm,
conflict of interest, ain't it? Why you think Devin Haney and them shouting Vada, Vada, Vada so hard?
mm,
How you gonna catch him and he created what they're even testing for?
but
mm,
the thing is we can't blame Bud though. We just gotta get this nigga out of boxing. We
No,
can't
I ain't
blame
blaming Bud. We coming
uh,
at Victor, but people
Hey, no,
associated
hey,
because Bud
Bud
is
gotta
with
have
them.
responsibility in the shit too, because bro, you not bro on some real shit. If I'm hanging around my mans, I know he got the pack. He banking the packs. The police pull up, I'm already knowing he banging the pack. If it's a pack in the car, I can't sit there and be like, oh no, I ain't know nothing, da 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 da. I can't do that because I knew what it was when I jumped in this car.
but this is my thing. Y'all
No.
said Victor is no way for people to like Victor. He knows how to cheat the test or whatever. But what if? But I don't see why it's like that big of a problem. Because at the end of the day, it's like you can have boxers that is dealing with Victor on the low, and you would never know, and they're still passing the test because. So it's like, it's like in this
They
whole
get in
boxing
the
shit, bro. It's
Reggie
all an even
gang.
playing. Like
Hey,
you gotta do what you
The
gotta do.
hey,
Reggie.
ladies and gentlemen. I mean, no disrespect, but we have the man here that we all been waiting for. One of the only niggas that pay attention in school on these YouTube streets, Mister Manager Marty. Talk to him, gang.
Hey,
Salute,
what's
man.
going on, fellas? I'm so excited to be here. Salute to the
Oh my
panel,
God.
first and foremost, man. My guy, G Hack. That's my guy, man. Salute. Much love and respect to my man, G Hack. It's just crazy because, G, you might not know this, but
Mm-hmm.
some of the people on your panel may be familiar with me saying this, and of course, the live audience in the chat. I am doing a Manager Marty Boxing World Tour. And what
Mm,
that basically mean is I'm going to present myself as Candyman. And we all know when we was kids, the movie Candyman, when you say Candyman name 3 times while you looking in the mirror, he pops up.
mm-hmm.
So now when I hear the topic being presented, Snack Vada and Victor Conti, to channels that I'm cool with, like yours, Greg, like Dean, some other channels that I'm real cool with. When I hear uh, you guys that I'm cool with talk about the topic, I'm gonna pull up out of respect. But
Mm,
if there's people that I'm not cool with and they're not even talking about the topic, I'm still gonna pull up and I'm gonna create the topic for the day when I get there.
mm,
So I'm doing a world tour because instead of me sitting back waiting for people to come on my platform to get the information that I've
mm-hmm.
been laying out for 2 years when it comes down to the information that I presented based on the research that I've conducted for the past 15 years on Vada, Victor Conti, Snack, and other people like Memo Heredia, Alex Ariza, and the list goes on and on.
Mm,
I've been disseminating this information on YouTube for 2 years. And what I'm doing now is instead of waiting for the audience members to come on my platform to learn about it, I'm going to pull up on everybody's platform so that I can introduce everything that I've been saying and reintroduce some things that I said 2 years ago to everybody's audiences so we all can be on the same page. Now, with that being said, I'm also pulling up to channels, definitely the ones that I'm not cool with, because most of them, and we all on this panel know it to be true, there are a lot of people that are boxing fans who jump on other people's panels. There are content creators on YouTube, all alike. They do not give me my credit and say my name. They steal my talking points. They steal my slogans. They steal the information and hijack content that they have learned from me when it comes to Vada, Victor Conti, and the snack program and even the snack fighters. Now, I used to get a little bit disappointed, y'all, when I see and hear people, talking about the topic, but they won't say Manager Marty, I learned this from him, or I got this talking point from him. And I used to get disappointed because my attitude was that when you say my name, respect it. But I'm telling y'all, after last night, the live I did last night, I changed my attitude. And that is not when you say my name, respect it. Now it's when you say my name, expect it. When you talk
Mm.
about this topic, you better expect me to pull up on you. And that's all I'm saying. Now, when it comes to us, Greg, you and I are family, I'm not pulling up on you like I got a problem with you or what you're talking about. I'm pulling up on you to show the world that I'm not being biased. Like I'm not going to sit up there and just attack people and jump on a platform because I'm not cool with them. I'm coming to the family barbecue with family members and people I am cool with.
Hey
Because a lot
Marty.
of people think I'm biased over this
Hey,
topic, man.
hey Marty. I was about to say, don't hold nothing back, man. Talk your shit, man. Don't worry
All right,
about me. I ain't worried
all right.
about nothing.
Yeah. So all right, so then let me do that. So I heard somebody talk about, the things that Victor Conti said, and I did also hear somebody say that that wasn't Bud's fault. Here's the issue that I have. And I like Bud and I like some of these guys that's on Snack. It's not about whether I like them or not, but we got to hold each other accountable, especially as men. Terrence Crawford is a good fighter. All of us even know that. The man fought 30 plus professional boxing matches professionally now. World champion, WBO, okay? Unified. The question that I keep on asking, it's the $1 million question, and I think I heard Dean just say, like Manager Marty says, so everybody's familiar with it, is what did you go over there for? You're already good. Most of these fighters are already undefeated. What did you call him for? And that's really the only thing I really want to know. And I promise you, if I get a legitimate answer, I promise you, I will leave the Snack, Vada, and Victor Conti case alone. And I want something else. I want one more thing. Because this paperwork that Victor Conti done put out is showing y'all how fugazi the system is with these documents. I don't want that. Anybody can type words on a piece of paper and say negative results. No, no, no. What I really want as an anti-doping advocate is the actual test results from the lab. That means that the documents from the lab is going to show us all what these athletes were actually tested for. In other words, is if they were tested for the TE ratio of testosterone, if they were tested for HGH, which is human growth hormone, if they were tested for any anabolic steroid, whether it be clemifene, metronidone, whatever it is, we
Mm.
want to know what they're being tested for. We want to know when they were tested, and then we want to know the results of it. And if Victor Conti or any snack fighter is not going to publish that, they're going to have an issue with me. I'm not going to stop. Now, somebody can say, well, Manager Marty, how can you expect them to do something like that where they're actually producing their test results from the lab? Well, go look at Clarissa Shields. When Clarissa Shields wanted to disprove the fact that she did not smoke weed and that she did not inhale weed intentionally, she went to Quest Diagnostics. Okay, when the commission in Michigan suspended her for the use of marijuana, she went right to Quest Diagnostics on her own recognizance. Okay, and then she posted the actual lab results from Quest Diagnostics showing that Quest Diagnostics tested her on this particular date. And on top of that, and the paperwork identified what they tested her for, and then the results were actually mentioned as well on the documents that said negative. So my thing is, if Clarissa Shields can do that, how come none of the snack fighters can do that with the actual lab to disprove the fact that they're not doing anything illegal? When I say illegal, I mean using performance enhancement drugs when they're rolling with the biggest drug cheat in the history of the sport. Now, this is the problem I have with people saying, well, you can't hold Terrence Crawford accountable. Well, I can. Just like I'm about to hold Sean Porter accountable by tomorrow when I drop a video to expose him. And the reason why is because every time I turn around G Hackett, and I have to say this, when I listen to Devin Haney, when I listen to Sean Porter, when I listen to Bud, when I listen to these snack fighters, I keep catching them in lies. And all I'm saying is, what y'all lying for if everything is on the up and up? Now, somebody might say, well, tell me a lie that Devin Haney told you, Manager Marty, or the audience, or the public. Okay, I'm glad you asked. Devin Haney went on MMA Hour, and I played this right in front of Victor Conte when he was in my face. Devin Haney went on MM Hour and he lied to that man and told that man that he gained 25 pounds of just drinking water within 24 hours. Come on, dog. Bill
Mm.
Haney lied in November of 2024 when he went on Vlad TV and told the whole world that Devin Haney was enrolled in 24/7, 365 testing. But watch this. 3 days after I exposed that lie, that's when VADA went on their Instagram and their Twitter account and they said, oh, congratulations. Devin Haney is now enrolled. Well, y'all 2 months late. Y'all doing this in January of 2025 when I thought he was already enrolled for the
Mm.
last 6 months. And watch this. We ain't seen no paperwork on none of these fighters that's supposed to have been 24/7, 365. And I hate to bring this woman's name up on your platform because she might be listening right now. I know she cool with you, Greg. Rachel Donaire, where's the paperwork? All I'm asking for is documentation to prove that these fighters are clean, not to prove that they're cheating. I want to prove that the boxers are clean. But if they're not going to produce the paperwork, hearsay is not good enough when you got Victor Conti playing with the dates on paperwork. We gotta hold these fighters accountable. Okay, just Victor Conti's words is not good enough. For the last 20 years, that's all we've been hearing. Victor Conti's words, Victor Conti's words. But we all know I caught Victor Conti in 8 lies in a matter of 5 hours. He's not a credible source. So we gotta use other methods to disprove that these athletes are not cheating. That's
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying. And if they're not willing to do that, Hackett, then guess what? I'm gonna keep my foot on their neck because I know the reason why that they call Victor. I know the reason why. I know for a fact what they called him for, but I want y'all to hear
Me
them tell
too.
you all. That's what I
Can I?
want them to do.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir.
First off, Marty, I never had a problem with you speaking on it because you've been speaking on it, right? And my problem was, why is it being heightened now that Bud is fighting him? Now, again, you've been talking about it. You was talking about it before they even announced the fight, before they even thought about the fight. So I don't have no problem with that. My thing is, why is it all of a sudden a surprise, and why is it all of a sudden a thing when Bud is getting ready to fight Canelo? I'm speaking to the channels that make videos every day talking about this shit when nobody was worried about it 2 years ago. That was my thing.
No,
But I
I totally agree with you, Greg, and I think they should be held accountable because like you just said, I've been speaking on this topic for 2 years, and most people were saying I was hating on the fighters that was on Snack, but I really wasn't. My whole get up was just exposing Victor Conti, the guy who they're rolling with. That's really, and I'm still targeting him. It's not even so much the fighters, because Greg, you know this. You're a fighter for life, man, and you're a good trainer. And the thing is, and you know I'm a manager. And one thing that Greg can attest to is that these fighters, and this is the part that I need to start exposing more, that these fighters are very trusting, right? These fighters are not evil people. Most professional boxers are trusting. In other words, is somebody can come to them and offer them something, and they can trust that person, not knowing that that person that's offering them something has bad intentions and bad motives. But guess who's going to suffer the consequences? Not Victor Conti, the athletes. Like Marion Jones, like Tim Montgomery. Like if something do happen, he gonna throw all these fighters under the bus, and they're the ones that's gonna have to suffer. But guess what? He gonna still roll around in his Rolls Royce and be a millionaire. While our professional boxers, the ones who we support, the ones who get in that ring, blood, sweat, and tears, the ones who do sacrifice their life to entertain us and make a living to support their family, they're the ones that's going to suffer. And that's the part that pisses me off because I roll with the fighter all day long. And I know the fighters that's on Snack, they might not understand how I'm coming right now, but when this is all over, I promise you they're going to respect it. I've been talking about this for 2 years, but you see, there's some other content creators, they was dismissing this. They wasn't even talking about it. They were scared to touch on this. But now I made it so comfortable, Greg, for everybody to sit back, make money off of it, and keep talking about it every day. And the ones that's still in my talking points, they won't give me the credit and say where they got the info from. And all I'm saying is if y'all was going to talk about it now, y'all should have been champion, some of my talking points 2 years ago and supporting me so we can help these fighters and show Victor Conti he's not gonna keep coming to our sport with the nonsense, and we know that he's suspicious. And that's the problem. But guess what? Victor Conti gonna move on, y'all. The fighters are gonna have to suffer the consequences for
Mhm.
him being suspicious. And that's the problem that I really have. I digress.
I got one question for you, Marty. How the fuck did you get him to come on your channel and interview him?
That's a
That
good
was
question.
easy.
You ready for the real answer, Greg?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna give you two answers, and then I'm gonna give you the real one.
Right.
One of the answers is real. But I'm gonna give you the fake one first, and then I'm gonna give you the real one. I have to give you the fake one first because this was already publicly put out there to discredit me and diminish my name. So the
Right.
fake answer was that Rachel Donaire was actually doing me a solid. You know that Rachel Donaire was actually doing me a favor. In other
Mm.
words, is that because we was cool, she was giving me an alley oop. She was doing something so that people can hear Victor Conti, and then they'll take my channel to another level. That was the
Mm.
fake news that came out when Rachel Donaire did them videos. But now let me give you the real answer. Because if it was all about giving somebody a look or giving a channel an alley oop, no disrespect to Fanon and the rest of the bigger channels, but Rachel is cool with all of the bigger channels. You mean to tell me that she couldn't use her friendship and her relationships with these bigger channels to get Victor Conti to go on their platform? And somebody might say, well, Manager Marty, is her choice. I'm glad you might have that thought process. Well, let's think about this part. Her and her husband have their own YouTube channel. You don't think they're going to use that look to bring Victor Conti to their own platform, to
Mm.
bring their platform up to another level? Because look, they have experience dealing with Victor Conti for 7, 8 years consecutively, and Nonito Donaire was on Snap. So if
Mm.
anybody wanted to disprove this myth that Victor Conti is still cheating and he didn't change his life around, they would be good candidates to have that man on their platform. But that's not what they did. That's not what they did. The real reason is they targeted me. Listen, they ambushed me, Greg. That's the
Mm.
reality of this thing. And I know people don't want to hear this, but the truth of the matter is they ambushed me. They had
Yo, I
Victor
got
come on my hold on, let me finish, y'all. They had Victor Conti come on my platform because there was an agenda. And the agenda is Victor Conti, you have to convince manager Marty. He has the loudest voice on YouTube when it comes to this particular topic. And if you
Mm.
can't convince him that you change, guess what? Everybody that's associated with Snack in the future and in the past and in the present is going to have to deal with the consequences of what's happening right now, Greg. What's happening 2 years? Look, every content creator is talking about this now. So Victor Conti came up with the agenda to basically try to finesse me because I got an email from Victor, December 13th, 2023. Victor
Mm.
Conti had no interest. He had no interest. I asked him to come up to talk to the people. He had no interest of coming up. He told me, I'm not coming on your channel. You're too sharp for me. I'm not coming up there. I'm not coming up there. It's too hostile for me. And then Rachel is the one that said, go, go, go. You know why? Because no Nito Donaire was on Snack. And if I'm the one telling everybody that 24/7, 365 testing is a hoax through VADA, then that means that no Nito Donaire is suspect too. And that's why he came up. Now, I
Mm.
didn't know that, Greg, in live time because I thought it was Rachel being cool with me. I didn't know I
Mm-hmm.
was going to get ambushed. And they did not realize how much information that I knew. But I was 15 years ahead of them. And now
Mm.
they're suffering the consequences because now everybody's talking about it. And you see Victor Conti trying to do damage control, but it keep on getting him back in the same spot he was before he came to see me. And that's the
Mm.
real answer.
yo, Marty, I got
Appreciate
a
that.
question for you. It's D1, bro. Marty, you can hear me?
Salute to you, D1. What's up, big dog? I'm sorry, I'm a
Yo,
little
bro.
animated. I'm
Nah,
gonna
nah,
calm
you
down, bro.
good.
I'm gonna
Marty,
calm
you know
down.
I support your shit no matter what, bro. And I give you credit every single time I even think about bringing this shit up. Yo, wait, there's other steroid cheaters too, right? Like Memo Heredia. Does Memo have a giant product line, supplement line like Victor does?
No, let me tell you the difference
Okay.
between Memo and Victor, and I'm talking about their history. I'm not accusing both of these guys today and saying that they're cheating today, because you know they handing out lawsuits now, right? And guess what,
Facts,
Greg? They ain't gonna get nothing anyway. I got the EBT card.
facts.
So if you're listening, you ain't
You
gonna
True.
hear
get
me?
nothing. But listen, right? I'm trying to calm
Yeah.
down, y'all. Okay, so here's the difference between the personalities of Victor Conti and Memo Heredia. And this is not just today, this is their history for the last 20 years. Victor Conti is ego driven, right? So I heard somebody earlier say that Victor Conti, he's doing all of this and it is a way that he's trying to clean the sport. Here's the thing about Victor. He does not want to help every boxer. He told me that. When he was on my platform, he said he only want to work with certain fighters that have name recognition, right? Because it gets his name out there. It gets his product out there. And I think that's a great marketing tool. The problem with that is he's all up in the videos, dancing. He's like Bad Boy against Death Row. He bad boy. He want to be all up in the videos. Every time somebody says something about VADA testing, he pop up like the guy Jake from State Farm. This ain't even got nothing to do with you. We talking about VADA. How you keep popping up doing Twitters and doing responses and jumping on everybody's platform and putting people's names like Boxing Ego, Manager Marty for 9. He's doing that because it's about his ego. If you go back and look at the Netflix documentary, he told y'all himself, look, man, I was just doing this. It ain't even about the money, man. I just want y'all to know that I'm the reason why all these athletes is making all these accomplishments. And he wants to be seen. That's his downfall, but that's the difference. Memo Heredia, on the other hand, he don't want to put no labels on, you to wear his shirts and wear his wear his paraphernalia.
Hold it
And
now.
he don't have a supplement line. And I'm not saying he don't want to be in the limelight, but as far as Memo, he likes to play the background. Like, for example, Memo Heredia, he has ties to USADA. He has ties to USADA, where Victor has ties to VADA. But most people don't know that because Memo, he keeps it quiet. He's on the back. He's behind the scenes. He don't want y'all to know he's working with David Benavidez. He's behind the scenes. But Victor Conti, he wants y'all to know. He wants the world to know. He's working with all the top athletes. So it's the difference in personalities, not the difference in what they're doing or what they did in the past. It's the difference in their personality. Victor want to be seen. He want to be on camera. He want everybody to know it's him. And he's the reason why these fighters are going to other levels. With Memo, he do what he do, but he behind the scenes. And I think it's more of a difference of their personalities.
Hmm.
A lot of people ask that question on my channel and other channels. I see it asked all the time. So that's why I asked you. So maybe you could clear it up for the people. And that was a great answer. And that's the facts, bro.
He's
One guy
he's
wants to
behind the
be in the
scenes.
limelight, the other guy doesn't. And that's
Yep.
what it is.
Because Memo understands that if he's in the limelight, he's going to be under the same scrutiny as Victor Conti. And also, let me say this and take it a step further. When you look at guys like Marion Jones, you look at guys like Tim Montgomery, right? Back, I'm talking 20 something years ago. Victor Conti wasn't their first supplier. Their first supplier, especially Tim Montgomery, he admitted this when I interviewed him on my platform, it was Memo Heredia. Memo Heredia's father owns a lot of land out there in Mexico, and you can go right in a local store in Mexico and purchase steroids right over the counter because it's legal out there. And that's how Memo gets away with being able to come out and say, hey, listen, yeah, I cooked it up. You can go on YouTube right now and see a documentary from like 10 years ago where Memo Heredia is on YouTube in a documentary showing you how to cook up testosterone, showing you how to cook up anabolic steroids that he was issuing to the athletes. Because he was trying to say he's clean now, like the same thing Victor doing. I'm clean now, I ain't doing nothing, and I'm not trying to accuse Memo. But at the same time, just like I pointed out with Victor, I'm gonna hold him accountable to Memo because he was working with David Benavidez, and every now and then, and I put the pictures up, and Dean was on my channel. He saw this. David Benavidez be having them bumps on his back. Mm-hmm. And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not just targeting
That's a
snack
fact.
fighters. All of them are suspect, and I'm calling them out on it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Real
Mm.
shit.
I ain't
And I
mad
don't
at it.
put nothing past David Benavidez. So
No,
he
no.
like the party.
That's
He
one of
like the
my favorite
party. I
fighters
know
too,
he'll
bro.
get the pack.
Hell yeah, you get the pat. Juice me up, Scotty. Let's get it.
Bro,
My
have
thing
you
is,
ever, bro?
Go
I went to college or whatever, and bro, you ever fight one of them white boys that's partied up,
I have my
bro?
little
You can
white
hit
boy.
they ass 100 times. Give me some more.
Hold
Hit
time
me
out.
again.
Hold
Facts.
time out. D1 said I am one of them white boys. Real shit, real shit. Hey, listen, y'all, this GHB TV, man. When we get the real shit going, man. Stop
Real
playing
one.
with me, gang. Hey, we got
Smash the
subliminal
like.
podcast. Heard all the subliminal podcasts. Talk to me, gang.
Yo, what's going on, man? Listen, this is you know me, man. It's Top Dollar Juices on Instagram, man.
For
It's
sure.
my new joint. It's my
All
new
right.
joint, man. I'm starting it. It's your man 3DC Hats. I heard all the Subliminals podcast. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Deem, I see you doing your thing starting maybe like a year ago or something. You the truth. G Hack, you the truth. Manager Marty, you the truth. D1, I heard about you. Salute to everybody. I'm in the
appreciate
library,
that,
so I
bro.
gotta be.
Thank you.
I'm not a hater, man. I'm here. I show love to everybody. I'm in the library, so I gotta be a little quiet. But what I want to say is, like, y'all woke Manager Marty. You woke me up because I'm literally and physically I'm here asleep, And I'm hearing you say you putting everybody on blast, like, and I can't be a fan. I could be a supporter, but I can't be a fan. I gotta call it how it is. So if you messing with Snack, like uh Terrence Crawford, Clarissa Shields, Devin Haney, all of these people that I really look up to and support, I gotta look at you suspect, because it's hood rules for me. If you a snitch, I cannot mess with you.
Mm,
Like in the rap game, Young Thug wore a dress, right? But they
mhm,
still messing with him. You can't call him. You can't. I didn't follow no YSL trial or nothing. That man wore a dress. I never followed him. I never followed Young Thug. He wore a dress. I don't look at him like no thug. It's
mhm,
it's 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 no substance no more in the game. Uh like Terrence Crawford. Like what you doing over there? That's really all I want to say. I know y'all said it, but I'm saying the same thing. What are you doing over there? I looked at Bud like a superhero, like Shakur was looking at him.
mhm,
But I wipe that off my eyes right now. I'm like, yo, he might be cheating. He really might be. Because Greg said he a hood dude and he'll do anything. I don't want to put that on him. But you over there with a known cheater, a known snitch that threw everybody under the bus. So now I got to look at it like, damn, how the hell did you beat down Errol Spence like that? Because we know Spence is not that guy that just gonna get his ass beat, but you beat his ass like that. So that's just my point, man. Like it's
mhm.
uh it's everybody suspect. Clarissa Shields, she say she the GOAT, and I rock with her. I rock with Pat Poose, all of that. I rock with Devin Haney. But basically, like everybody said, man, I'm looking at them suspect now, and I can't look at it from a fan perspective. I gotta look at it like you a cheater. And one more thing I gotta say, I never understood G Hack, all of y'all. Like I'm listening. I really want somebody to tell me. I never understood why y'all still pump up cheaters. Like y'all always talk about Tyson Fury, but didn't Tyson Fury cheat? Didn't all of these people cheat? So how y'all still calling them the greatest? That's all I want to say, man. Shit, man. Hats from Heard All the Subliminals podcast. Appreciate y'all letting me talk, man. I'm here.
Appreciate you, gang. That's
100.
all. That's all we want to do. Give the people a voice, man. Let them say their piece. I'm about to put the link back in the chat, man, because I know it's some people.
They want
Yeah,
to get
they
on here.
yeah,
Yo,
but it's
Greg, I'm
cool.
about to hop off. Yo, G, I love everything you doing, Brody. You already know, man. Hopefully, I see you at the Boots fight whenever that get announced, and everybody
For
keep
sure.
running. Hey, G, we done heard 35 people Boots supposed to fight, and they've been making videos. But don't nobody feel bad about the Boots slander. Everybody been out here saying my man said he wanted 2 tune-ups, but ain't got no proof of it. But we talk about slandering a black man. Y'all slander Boots when it come to Virgil. Y'all be
Hmm.
right on that Mexican side. So I don't be wanting to hear all this black man, this black man that. Support Jerron Ennis. Support Javante Davis, because when YouTube channels is talking about foreclosures and taxes, ain't nobody talking about slander. That's all. G. I'll at y'all. Y'all already know what it is, my guys. Yeah, keep cooking,
Appreciate you.
y'all.
For sure.
Hey, and Turkey, he a goofy, bro. He a goofy for putting that out, talking about he he don't do like he ain't going over there to be no charity. But
Yeah.
then didn't you lose 10 M's on the Bud Mamarov card? And didn't
Right.
this man only had 10 fights with one draw?
Right.
I've been watching boxing a long time, bro. I ain't never seen no dude come in 10 fights and be no big ass star and stuff like that, and you pumping up the fight like it's like that. And then he actually gave Bud a run for his money. Like people like to say, oh, well, he wasn't in no danger. I mean, shit, I can't tell because every time he got hit, he was sticking his tongue out. He thought he was MJ. He was
I
in
got.
there every time he got hit. He got hit. Look, and then let's break it down. He was getting hit with the same punch all night with the straight right.
Hmm.
Now that straight right was clearing his shit from Mathmore. Canelo got a dog ass straight right. Who he put out? He put out a couple fighters with the straight right.
Hmm.
So now let's analyze the fight between Bud. If he can't get out the way of a straight right from Admiral, from post style, who else was clocking his ass with the straight right?
Getting
Uh,
blood.
a couple other fighters. You mean to tell me he about to go up there and fight a nigga who then knocked out 175 pounders and he just about to eat this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how that look.
AJB, you watching the you must be watching the live because it was playing back in your background. Hey yo, I got a question though. If Turkey said he was making super fights, he trying to make the biggest fights, then where the fuck did Dalton Smith come from versus
Facts.
Subriel
Super.
Matias? Yeah, where the fuck they
Where's the
come from?
tank offer? Where's the tank offer for Shakur if we're making super
Man,
fights?
Tank ain't going over there. Tank already said it.
Nah, but bro,
Yo,
listen, it still should have been a public fucking offer. I offered Tank 100 million. You know why there haven't been an offer? Because Shakur don't want that fucking fight.
Mm. You
yo,
don't think he
can y'all
want
hear
it?
me?
Nah, bro, he
Yeah,
want
we
to
can hear
act
you,
like
bro.
he
He
Hold on.
want.
want it now. He want it now. He want it
Okay,
You
now.
gotta
well,
fight
I had a
Richardson
question for
Hitchens.
the panel, man.
show me, G.
Really for Greg, for real.
I
What'd you
love
say?
that.
Yo, I got a question for you, Greg.
What's up?
What if that nigga Boots end up getting caught on that shit?
He's a nasty motherfucker.
Never. You ain't gonna get caught. Never.
I got
And
I,
I got one more for y'all. All right, who y'all think will win between Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather? And like, why y'all don't be putting like why don't the boxing
Wait,
community put respect on Sugar Ray Leonard, bro? Like he beat the greatest fighters in a prime,
because we're far past his time, and Floyd's more in the prominent. Sugar Ray Leonard will dog walk Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion.
bro. He fought Tommy Hearns at 23, a
mm-hmm,
Hmm.
23-year-old Tommy Hearns.
mm-hmm.
Floyd is the goat, but I know that Sugar Ray Leonard would have kicked his ass.
Mm.
Hey, how
See,
can you
see,
say that? How can you say that confidently when we have seen Floyd face every type of style of boxer and he
But
figured it
he
okay.
out
didn't
in the
face him in
ring?
a prime though.
I'm
Okay,
here. Listen, I'm here. I'm not like other people. I'm here to be corrected. I'm only saying what I know. Y'all going, if y'all more knowledgeable, let me know. Because I see Sugar Ray throw those punches and bunches, and it's just I never seen nobody Floyd fight nobody like that. Who he fought like that?
Madonna didn't throw
He
Madonna
talking
wasn't
about
nothing but just a
he
Bro,
bigger,
Madonna
stronger
is a
supporter.
Mexican fighter, man.
Nah, not like Sugar. Nah, homie. What's your name, homie? Respect to you.
De Niro.
De Niro, respect to you, homie, his hats. Nah, not like Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray, come on, we talking about a goat. Throwing the punches. He throw the punches a mile a minute. Nah, I ain't seen
Okay,
nobody. I ain't seen Floyd fight nobody like him.
so did Zab Judah had that shit?
Zab
Was
Judah
And
was
had a
listen,
Zab Judah
loss.
and
fighting
listen,
for
and
more strength?
listen, and listen. I'm from New York, but I'm not biased. I'm from New York. He Zab was doing his
Uh,
thing until shit happened. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm
Zab
talking
already had
about.
a loss.
I'm getting in
Zab
trouble
was
because I'm in the
already
library
losing.
talking. All right, okay. All right, miss, I got you. Man, they own me in the library. Man, I guess I'm loud. But listen, nah, I ain't see nobody. I'm talking about them punches that he throw. He throws 6, 7, 8 punches at a time. I that and like 4 or 5 of them, if not all of them, going to hit you. I didn't see Floyd fight nobody like that, De Niro. That's all I'm saying. Not Maidana, not Zab. Nah, they wasn't throwing that many punches like that. That man Sugar Ray is the truth. And one more thing, y'all said Sabril Matias. Shout out to New York, man. Like he got to fight Richardson Hitchens, man. That's our champion, man. That's who he got to fight.
Yeah, I want to see that fight.
yeah, Richardson shouldn't have ducked then. He should have took the fight when it was there. But I
So
hear
did
you. I
did
like Richardson.
did,
I like
did
Richardson's
D1
championship, but he didn't take the fight,
D1
dog.
did he dunk? D1 tell,
I'm gonna call it for
I'm a
that he
support
does, dog.
I'm
I'm gonna
I'm a
do that.
support my
I'm
New
gonna do
York
that. And I
I'm a
got you.
What
support my
I
New
got you.
York fighters. Did he dunk?
I can't call it a duck. He strategically avoided it. I'll say that. I'll say that. And it's because of the 10. It's because of the 10% rehydration. Everybody knows that shit. He's a big kid, man. And I shouldn't even have said duck to begin with, because I don't. Yeah, I mean, I know what it is to throw punches, and I don't like to call these dudes ducks, man. It's the business of boxing most of the time. So that was
Yeah,
the wrong
man, that
word.
wasn't no business, man. He ducked, man. IBF, he ducked.
And
Hey,
look,
hey,
it's hard to say if we on the outside looking in. We don't know what's going on at them tables for real.
No, we don't. We
They
don't.
real life handling business. They making calls to each other. They sitting down at the table. I want this. I want that. I need this. I can't do it this time. Like it, we don't know what the hell going on for real. The only
Yeah,
time I really
90% of
say a
these.
nigga duck is on some real life Canelo David Benavidez shit.
Yeah.
Because
Bro,
Mm.
everything Canelo wanted, he was gonna get, and he was the one saying no. You feel me?
yeah.
So
Loma
that's the
Tank.
only time when I say a nigga duck is when somebody know they getting everything, they gonna get everything they want at the negotiation tables, and he still say no. It's something else there.
Yeah,
Mm.
then you
hey,
share it. And I
hey,
hear that.
hey, God bless y'all, brothers. Thank you, Greg, for letting me in. I
Yo,
appreciate it.
peace.
I just came in at the Sugar Ray against Floyd. I just wanted to speak my piece. I think I was talking to Greg about this the other day. It's like the all time legends. They got like this aura about them, like they can't be beat. Like Sugar Ray really lost to a lightweight. That's like Lomachenko beating Bud at 147 to Duran.
You got
So
to say who the lightweight was, though.
Styles
Who
makes
was the
fights.
what
lightweight?
I compare like Lomachenko to fighting
Styles
Bud at
makes.
You
147 or
compare
Mayweather.
Loma to Roberto
I'm just saying two great fighters, a little man and a
Duran.
big man. But
The
I
good,
know
the
I
good
know what
little
you were
man.
saying with Sugar Ray. He throw a lot of punches, but Floyd got the best timing all time. So if you watch that Terry Norris fight, he was getting caught in between shots. Like Floyd, just a smarter fighter. Cause Sugar Ray Leonard beat him, I wouldn't be surprised if he beat him. But to say Floyd not in his class, like that's crazy. Like
Yeah, but
Oh, okay,
Terry
let
Norris
me
catch Floyd the same way he caught Sugar Ray, bro. For Styles make fights, dog. Some guys
let
are
me
real hard to deal with.
let me correct myself. I was too hyped. I didn't mean to say that Sugar Ray Leonard would beat Floyd ass because that's Floyd. I just
okay.
feel like he would beat Floyd. Nobody ever beat Floyd ass. I just feel like he would beat him though. Respect to Floyd. I apologize for getting too
It's
hyped.
man, hey, Terry, look, Floyd, my favorite fighter. Terry Norris is my second favorite fighter. The Terry Norris Sugar Ray Leonard fight is one of my favorites because it showed me the young lion against the old lion. You watch nature when they take that pride over them young lions come take over the old one. That's just nature.
Facts.
So we men at the end of the day, sometimes we gonna get our ass beat. Shit. Muhammad Ali lost the fight. Tyson lost the fight. That don't make you less of a man. I was telling Greg the other day, it's like Roy was like belittling Floyd, like, oh, Floyd ain't got no heart. I just watched Chavez De La Hoya, and Chavez didn't get off the stool. He quit. But I don't look at Chavez as less than a man. Chavez is a dog for real. So we got to kind of stop like the losing and just because the motherfucker lose. But the thing with Sugar Ray and Floyd to me is Floyd would never let Duran get in his mind to fight, that first fight. He would have kept him on the outside and outboxed him. Sugar Ray Leonard, like, oh, bitch, oh, all right, let's go. That's why we love Sugar Ray Leonard. He a dog, but he fought Duran fight. Floyd is going to fight how he going to fight. He the motherfucker on the Street Fighter. My homeboy used to pick Ryu. We couldn't beat him. Man, pick somebody else, man. Pick somebody else. No, you're going to keep getting your ass beat, nigga, by Ryu until you do something about it. And that's what Floyd is. He going to hit you with that pot shot, that overhand right, that check hook. You don't know how it's coming. That, like, if we grading a fighter off skills from 1 to 10, he going to score high on everything you want. That's why I think he the best fighter, not who he fought, just the skills. In Sugar Ray was doing coke and shit at the time, and I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying, when you beat a motherfucker like Floyd, you got to be
no drinking, no smoking, no women. You got to be 100% disciplined, and that's why I was like, Roy Jones as a fighter, you should respect.
No, I feel you on that too. But peep game, Roy Jones and
Letting me
Floyd
speak.
was in the same era, right? They in the same era. I feel like Roy Jones, he everybody got they entitled to their opinion how they feel. But as Roy Jones, I think it's a little bit of a biasness there because it's a little bit of jealousy because Floyd was pound for pound number one while you was still fighting. Floyd was still getting those big paychecks. I looked at Roy Jones
Pay per
pay-per-view
views
numbers.
never win a
Bro,
million
he
to
got
Mike
one
Tyson.
fight. He got one
Mike
fight
Tyson.
that did over 1 million.
Mike Tyson.
Floyd got 12 or 13 if I'm not mistaken. So if it's gonna be a little bit of jealousy there. But at the same time, Roy Jones did do some shit that, a lot of fighters could never possibly
And,
do.
and let me
He
tell you this
moved
with
up
Roy
and fought a
Jones.
heavyweight.
I'm gonna tell you this with Roy Jones. From 160, well, I said this the other day, Greg. From 160 to 175, I'm not picking no fighter against Roy Jones to beat. I don't think no fighter could beat Roy Jones at 160 to 175. Could he lose to Hagler? Maybe, or war of attrition. But Roy Jones is the most explosive fighter I ever seen
Facts.
before. So I get where my eyes tell me, but with Floyd is he wasn't athletic as Roy, but Roy is like Michael. No, Floyd is like Michael Jordan. Like once you saw that he got older, he started hitting that fadeaway. He wasn't flying through motherfuckers like back in the day. Pretty boy, he was pouncing and like you know what I'm saying. So that's why he stayed so long. Because if you watch Jordan game, he wasn't doing crossing over. It was subtle moves, 1-2 dribbles, pull up. That's it. Floyd did just enough to win, so he was able to transition more than Roy Jones did,
But he
in my opinion.
transitioned because of his hands, bro.
Yeah,
See, what people don't understand, Floyd started out as a knockout artist. The so-called boogeyman that was knocking everybody out, what's his name? Eric Corrales?
Diego
Or
Corrales.
okay, okay,
Diego.
yeah,
Yeah.
Corrales. Bro,
Rest in peace.
motherfuckers was afraid to fight that man. You
Roy
know
didn't
what
give him
Floyd
props for
did?
that. That's what I'm saying. He played hating.
Floyd went in there and beat that man ass at his game.
Yeah,
Dog
Knocked
walk.
his ass down, had him retarded all over the ring.
and he just made the
Fact.
Hall of Fame.
You feel me?
Corrales.
So that's
Come on
why I
now.
said
Was
when I
he?
look at these historical fantasy fights, it's like, you can't really say a person gonna beat somebody who has never been figured out. The closest person in my opinion to beat Floyd was that Castillo fight, the first one. And not that
Mm-mm.
dog was saying something, Castillo, he was letting his fucking hands go on Floyd. But one thing about it was it's
Hey,
the
Castillo lost.
defense. Go ahead, gang.
Hey, watch that fight again. Castillo really lost like 5 of the first 6 rounds. He really did. Maidana was his toughest fight to me. I ain't gonna lie. The first 6 rounds, I thought Maidana won 5 of them. But then Floyd swept him the other half of the fight. I thought Maidana was the hardest
That's
fight.
facts.
Yeah.
I
That's
like the
facts.
Cotto fight. I like
Yeah,
that
that was a
Cotto
good
fight
fight.
too,
That was a
though.
bang.
Floyd was picking Cotto ass apart, bro. See, and what people didn't understand, Floyd really hurt Cotto in that fight.
With that
He
uppercut.
he hit him with an uppercut, but it was the lead straight right that he hit his ass with. Cotto was a little, he didn't know his ABCs for a minute. That
Yeah,
nigga was out of there
Margarito.
for a second. Yeah, that Margarito, man. I don't. That's another reason why we got to get Victor Conti up out of here, bro. Because like Dean was saying, man, this is a dangerous sport, bro. People going in there putting their lives on the line to entertain us at the end of the day. That's what it is. They going in there, they putting their life on the line to entertain us. And if a nigga can come in there with no padding in his gloves, he putting shit in his gloves, doing the or you got goddamn Tyson Fury, he got his fist in the wrist of the gloves, punching Deontay Wilder ass, he took all type of shit out that nigga.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous sport. So for somebody to come through talking about, yeah, being arrogant and cocky the way he been, I can beat the test. I know how to circumvent the test. and then but you want to be an advocate for it. I
Hey,
can't I can't rock with that.
I'm gonna tell you another thing too with Pacquiao, Greg. I looked the other night, man. I think it was 2008. It was 2008. He fought at 140. In 2010, he fought Margarito at 154. How the fuck you gain 24 pounds in a year and a half, not like 2 years? Like you had to be juicing, dog.
But
Nah,
we
I'm
got
not.
but
I'm
you
Did
not
gotta
gonna.
understand now.
I,
Now the whole Terrence Crawford that ties into the Terrence
no, no,
Crawford
no.
weight game.
Yeah,
They
I no,
walk
no, no.
around weight is a lot different than where they fighting at.
Look,
And,
look. Now they trying to say Crawford juicing. Look, Errol Spence, my favorite fighter. So I'm not about to bash Bud. I don't think Bud juicing. If you look at that Madrigal fight, if he would have walked through him, all right, I can see where people come through that. But when you move in weight classes, you lose something. So the fact how that Madrigal fight, it wasn't close to me. Bud clearly won, but he made it harder. I think people saw that Spence fight and thought he was gonna do that to Madrigal. You know what I'm saying? But Bud not juicing.
but
Bud
that's smoke
legit.
and mirrors though, because put the emphasis on the way Earl looked in coming into the ring. The
No
man got
excuses.
dropped by a jab, but then
No
you turn
excuses.
around and see this man even after the car accident. Earl Spence my favorite fighter too. That's active right now. But even after the car accident, look at who he fought. He fought Danny Garcia, a nigga that they said was one of the hardest punching 147 pounders, right?
Right.
He cracking. But then you go in here
No,
with
no, no. Let
goddamn
me cut you
Bud.
off. Let me cut you off. Danny Garcia's best weight was 140. 147, he ain't do shit at 147.
You sound crazy.
Who he beat at 147?
Bro,
Nobody.
no, he fought Keith Thurman at 147, didn't he?
Who won?
But that was still a good
No,
ass
no, who
fight.
won?
That's a good ass fight though. And really to me that fight could have it was a close ass fight.
Hey,
because of what Thurman did in his last fight, that comeback fight with that triple hook, whatever he did, that uppercut where he destroyed the dude.
that bitch
I
was
want to see.
Man,
nasty.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
I want to see him and Spence. And
I do too.
Thurman,
hey G, what you say
Thurman.
that he was a bag of chips, he was some Pringles or some shit.
Who?
Dog that Keith Thurman fought.
Oh yeah, he was a big bag of Australian chips.
And he looked like a model or something like that. I'm like, damn. Like he like a
But
model or something. Like, who is this dude?
but
Like, he
Thurman,
don't look like no fighter.
when you listen to Thurman talk, I feel he's very knowledgeable as an analyst. I listen to him when he talk. Like he makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Keith Thurman, a lot of sense.
He
He make a lot
articulate
of
too.
sense.
He know what he's
Yeah,
talking about.
he make a lot of sense. That'll be a good comeback fight for Spence to fight that man. Who
Hey,
y'all think will win that?
no,
Bro,
hey,
I'm
real
going
quick,
Earl, bro.
Greg, I watched you yesterday. They was talking about Virgil Ortiz and Thurman. That's a good bag. I'd rather see Arrow and Thurman just to see where Arrow at. I don't really want Arrow to fight Virgil Ortiz yet. I don't want to see him go out like that, dog. He
Man,
might
my
run through my
dog is a
boy.
dog.
Who?
Man, Earl. Man, look,
Yeah, he a
don't
dog.
I don't think it took as much out of him from that Bud fight, because look, a lot of things about boxing is mental. Because when you start to believe your chin gone, then your chin gone. But on some real shit, I honestly believe that Earl knew what was about to happen in that fight. That's why he probably did juice up a little. I mean, not even juice up. You feel me? He got the real eye pack a little bit because he already knew. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I've been waiting for Earl to say something. They said he had a broken rib. He did come out and say he got approved for the shot in his side the week of the fight. Now you
Hey,
going in there off of some narcos,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Did you have your mama and your daddy out?
I was raised by my pops.
Okay. I was raised by my mama, and what I'm starting to learn with a lot of people raised by their single moms, man, that's the worst thing they could do to us, dog. We need that man in our house, dog. And the reason why Errol Spence my favorite fighter was, he said I wasn't living like a fighter. I was bullshitting. How you gonna be the motherfucker in the gym like Bud all day? He live in the gym and have babies. That's all that nigga do. Fuck and go to the gym. Errol
Yo,
Spence bullshitting. He fucking with rappers. He doing all that. He took
let,
accountability. So I went to the Ugas fight. He beat the fuck out of Ugas. I ain't trying to hear that shit with Bud. So me and my man, his favorite fighter, Bud, mine was Arrow. I had to eat that shit. Like, damn. How he systematically beat him, like that shot in the 7th round with that fucking uppercut, dog. That bitch was so sneaky. I was like, no, this just two different skills. This ain't nothing about Arrow being hurt or none of that shit. He just outclassed him. That
Hold
that was
on, go
that was a
back and watch the
virtuoso.
fight though. Look at how many overhand looping lefts that Earl caught him with. Nah, when this is what's crazy. Everybody say he cracking, Earl cracking. He even Jermell Charlo said that he got hit the hardest by Earl Spence in sparring with 16-ounce gloves on. That's the hardest he ever been hit in his career. And you mean to tell me Terrence Crawford gonna come out and say, that tasted good. After I tasted his power and was like, he ain't got shit on it, bro. If you go back and even look at the Copu box, Earl still threw hella punches, bro. He was still throwing punches, landing though. It's just they had no effect. They had no pop on it. So I'm not saying that he would have beat him because Bud is real life, a fucking generational talent. Outside of all the gloves and the accusations and all that shit, he's a hell of a fighter. He got great timing. He got a unique offensive fucking arsenal that people don't even understand. Like that uppercut you was talking about,
Yeah.
he threw that uppercut in an angle. He's moving to his right while in the middle of this nigga punching, he throw an uppercut that go under his punch and connect on his blow Earl shit out, right?
Arrow landed
bro.
too.
I'm gonna
He ain't see
say I'm
that
gonna
shit
say
coming.
something about that fight. You get hit with a big shot in the first round, and you're somebody of Errol's age. Very hard to recover from that shit. That's why it looked the way it did, bro.
At Earl
He
age,
got hit with a big
Earl was in
shot
his physical
in the
prime.
beginning. I
I
hear
think
you.
it's a lot to that. I think it's a lot to that. I think because you see how after the fight everything went to shit. Him and Derrick James not together. It's just real shit exposed fake shit. That's it. He went through because I fuck with Bud and I fuck with Errol Spence. When they fought, that I'm more of because I know Errol before I know Bud, so I'm like I was kind of rooting for Errol. But when Bud won, I wasn't mad. So when the fight when after the fight when he destroyed Errol Spence, you now you hear Derrick James saying it's a business. He didn't really like that his daughter was in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just different things like that. Like why you ain't say that before? Like
Hey,
the
it's
shit
all
is
good till it ain't all good. It's all good till
that's
it
what
ain't
I
all good.
it's
You
Hey, when we
can't
real
went,
say
shit.
that kind of shit beforehand because then it will hurt the fight sales. That's why
No,
all
no,
these
no,
guys hold that kind of shit in because they can't
No,
come out and tell
but
you, yo,
don't
I'm going through
tell.
turmoil the night before the fight. I got shit going on at home. I got this, that, broken rib. Then people ain't gonna buy the fight, bro.
no, D1. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if Bud would have lost, he wouldn't have broke up with Bo Mac.
No,
oh
True.
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Hey,
I
true.
agree.
I feel you on that.
I
That's
Yeah,
hear
what
you.
I'm
I
saying. I'm
agree.
saying I'm saying those are some real motherfuckers out there in Nebraska. That's what I'm saying. The win or the loss wouldn't have mattered. His man just lost. Steven Donaldson, he lost his first match, and he's still in that training camp with him preparing for Canelo. He
Hey,
damn sure is.
Bomac a evil science for real. He break down boxing. He a motherfucker, dog. He broke Errol Spence down to a T. I said, damn. He's like,
But
we already
listen,
knew what we was gonna do. I believe that shit how they did it.
Nah, he
but
did.
listen,
Mac a
wait,
dog. That
but
motherfucker love
listen,
Doritos, but
but,
that
li- but
nigga a
listen, but
dog.
listen. But listen, where's Frank Martin at? Where's AJ at? Where's Ryan Garcia at? Where's Charlo at? That shit was fake over there. That's what I'm
See?
trying to tell you. He wasn't
Mm.
around the right motherfuckers. And Bud is. That's all it come down to. Real versus fake. His
No,
whole camp is destroyed.
Bud just more skilled than him. Bud just got more skills than him. That's what that fight showed me. They could have fought at 54 and Bud still would have won.
I, I just feel like it's a lot different of a fight if you got a healthy motherfucker, a healthy Earl going in there, and it's gonna be a lot. I ain't saying that he would have won, but it would have been a lot better than what the fuck we seen.
Only the strong survive, dog. That's boxing. That's why I love boxing. It's like life. How hard this shit get. We want to give up. We got these kids, these bills coming in, all this shit. Your girl on your ass. You want to sell some dope to get some quick money, but you know you're gonna get locked up. It's like the strong gonna win, dog. We got to do this shit the right way. The right way
That's
is the only
facts.
way. Bud did it
That's
the right
facts.
way. Errol
Hey, check
Spence didn't.
check
Yo,
check
That's
out
the
G,
the
I
Hey
gotta
yo,
slide out, bro. Thanks for having me, homie.
my
Salute to
guy.
the panel. Check Angry White Man Boxing out.
Hey
Love
D1, you
you.
know what we on? Bills Mafia. You know what
You
it is.
already know what time it is,
You know what
cuz.
we
You
on.
seen that shit last night? The Hard Knocks joint?
No, I ain't get to
That's
see it. I seen that they got it, but I ain't watch it yet.
yeah, it's our year this year, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know what
You
it
from
is.
New York,
All right,
D1?
bro. Fellas, have a good day, man.
God bless
Peace
you,
and
brother.
blessings. God
Yeah.
bless y'all.
A
hey,
A
check out
we
the
got A 216. What's popping, cousin?
I'm chilling. I was listening about the Roy and Floyd shit. How Roy he been shooting shots at Floyd for a minute, but I think Roy was a bad motherfucker. I'm not a big fan of Floyd outside some of the shit he be, you know, what I'm saying some shit that be going on around him, like how people say he always be shitting on his peoples. But inside the ring, I can't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And Roy popped dirty. Everybody say he popped dirty and went to heavyweight. No, he didn't, man. You can use your Googles. He popped dirty in 2000. He went to heavyweight in 2003. That's why he shit on Floyd, but he give Pacquiao props.
Roy Pop
We
Dirty
don't.
before?
Yes,
Yeah,
Google it right now. Google it right now.
for synthetic testosterone. And then look. The crazy part about him popping dirty, this nigga said that he took a pill. You can't take a pill for synthetic testosterone. You gotta inject that shit.
Roy
You don't
Jones
get that
pop.
shit from no
Roy
pill.
Jones failed a drug test.
Google it right now, bro. Google
Yes,
it right now.
bro. I be on this shit,
Yeah,
gang.
me too. Me, I be on that. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
oh
Nah,
Roy. That's why he shitting on Floyd, but he propping up Pacquiao. Pacquiao know prop dirty, but you know what I'm saying. We all know this, and this goes back to the Victor Conte shit. See, I listened to the interview. I heard one of y'all talking about it when he said that when Bud called him, said, "I know what you do. I want parts." So I'm like, damn, that sounds funny. I'm not saying Bud is on it, but I'm saying that sound. Now I can see why people would think you is. And he said Victor Conte said he had to call Sean Porter and Kenny Porter to get their blessings to give Bud what he been giving them. If you just a strength and conditioning coach, why do you need my blessings? Like, you know, so I'm gonna just make money less like y'all is. He paying me, so why do I need the blessings of the guy he fighting? You know what I'm saying to work with him? That
I don't
that
think
that ain't
Bud juicing, dog. I don't think Bud
that
juicing.
ain't make no sense to me. I'm not. I don't know, but I don't know, my nigga. But I'm not saying he ain't. I'm definitely not saying
Hey
he ain't.
man.
Hey,
I'm not
Greg,
nah,
gonna
it's
what you
say
not.
he
think,
is,
dog?
but I
It's
don't
not.
know. And it's
Look, it's
fishy
not
though.
about. It's not about Bud juicing. Bud, like G Hack said, Bud is a hood nigga. So if a nigga's a snitch, if a nigga's dirty in the hood, you stay away from him. That could be a cousin. That could be
Man,
whoever. You
hey man,
stay away from him.
bruh, check this out. One of y'all just saying like you got to do what you got to do to feed your family. Man, boxing is a dirty sport, my nigga. If you could take this another thing, Victor Conte said in that interview, he said EPO is the king, it's undetected. He said EPO, like he said, like say you working out all day. As soon as you take a seat, you rejuvenated like you haven't worked out before. Watch the Victor Conte interview. He was so arrogant with. I'm like, nigga, you're lightweight. Tell them on yourself. Like, I'm not saying Bud is on it, but man, if you could make hundreds of $1,000,000, or you could make $1,000,000, 5 million, $10 out, whatever, being clean, but you got a chance to make hundreds of $1,000,000, nigga, you would take it too.
Hey,
Nah,
Greg.
Nah, nah,
Hey,
nah.
Greg.
nah,
That's what you said yesterday.
nah.
Fuck it. If Bud juicing, fuck it. Canelo juicing. Fuck it.
Yo,
Go
Canelo
ahead,
fam,
juices.
have the
That's
battle
what.
then.
But I'm
yo,
saying
fam,
Hey,
yo,
against
fam.
everybody else. That's just I don't know, man.
Nah,
It's
fam.
just
I've been
fishy.
broke. I'm from the hood, fam. I've been broke my whole life, fam. I'm not going. I'm not going to do some shit now. I don't care. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So
I
hold
wouldn't.
on. So
I'm
like you
just
said,
saying.
you're
I
from the
wouldn't.
hood.
I'm
I
just
know you
saying.
said
If
you're from
I'm
the
just
hood.
saying. I'm just saying. If we already fighting and we agreed to a fist fight, but I know you got a gun, I'm definitely gonna go get a gun.
For
And
real.
Let's keep it
and
fair, dog.
But that's not.
Let's keep it
That's not the
fair.
same. That's
all
not
right.
the
So
same. That's it. That's
I'm gonna bring something to your point. You're from the hood. You've been down before. If somebody tell you, like, say you always been a hustler, whatever, working man, whatever. Somebody tell you like, hey man, this motherfucker Mexican just went to jail. He got $1,000,000 in the house. You not gonna go get it?
Am I gonna go
Yeah, it
take his
is.
money?
Nah,
Yeah.
that I can't, cause I ain't. I ain't no robber. You feel me? I'm a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
you feel me? Like when I say I'm from the hood, like I'm from the hood, but I'm a ball player. I'm a good dude from the hood. Like I'm not gonna run in nobody's house because it could be somebody laying right there with the hammer ready to blast your head off. I'm
No,
not
but
running
you
in
but
nobody.
Man,
remember,
you
listen
trying
what
to
I
fuck
said
with the
though.
cartel?
Listen to what I said though.
You
I
trying to
said they
get a
said
pumpkin head?
listen what I said. They said the Mexican nigga just went to jail. And he got
Okay,
$1 million in there. Ain't nobody in there.
okay.
Hey, I got a
But
better
why?
example. I get
But
what you trying. I get what you're trying to say.
but if that's the hold on. But if that's the case, why they ain't going there and go get it?
Right.
I'm gonna
I,
tell you. I'm gonna
I,
tell you. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. This is why I made it so far. This is why I made it so far to where I'm at because I had some homies that was in the hood, and we all. I'm 36. We all in our 30s by this time, and they plot. You know what they plotting on? They plotting on the cigarette guy, the nigga dropping off the Newports at the store.
Mm.
I'm
What
talking
though?
about every. Yeah, bro, in Harlem, every store that he go to, they like, oh, there he go right there, there he go. They chasing him down, and guess what? And I was just like, yo, these niggas is stupid. And guess what happened? These niggas got daughters, just like I got kids. These niggas end up getting locked up doing time, and I never was with that. I never was with the scam. I never was gonna run down on a Newport nigga and try to take his stash. No, that's not me.
All
Yeah,
Some
Spence is
niggas,
I
trying to
know.
work, dog. He a civilian trying to work and get some money, dog.
I
He trying
understand
to
what you're saying
some
provide.
about that's not you, but you're saying
some.
Bud is from the hood. So if somebody
I
doing
get
this,
what you
like, bro,
saying
that don't
though.
make no sense. Like, you don't know Bud. I don't know Bud. We don't know that man.
Hey, I do know one thing about Bud. Hey, that nigga had his old school. He walked in there and strong arm robbed that man. He went in there and told that man, "I'm about to take my car. You do something, I'ma
I ain't
beat
doubting
your
it. He
ass."
definitely a hood nigga. You see him, he be throwing up like little crip signs and shit when he be
That's
doing
one
little
thing.
crip
Hey,
walk
Bud ain't
dances.
no hoe, bro. Bud
No,
ain't no
hell no.
hoe.
I definitely don't think he that. I definitely don't think he
Now
that.
you Now you right, homie. Like we both, I shouldn't put my morals on other people just
Yeah,
because we from
that's
the
what I'm
hood. Don't
saying.
mean. Now you absolutely right. I fuck with the panel. Like I shouldn't put my morals on him. Listen, I made it through the hood without doing no jail time except a couple of days here and there. I got a college degree, all of that. Why? Because I think I don't learn just from my mistakes. I learn from others' mistakes. That's
Yeah,
real
as you
knowledge.
should.
See, that's a
As you
wise
should.
man. Hey, and real
As you
quick,
should.
real quick too. What I was about to say, probably a better example. Let's say you got a crib in fucking where they make the shit at Columbia or something like that, and you see no, you stay in Florida and you see like 100 kilos going shore. It's like, well, what would you do with it, right? Me,
Right.
me knowing what I know, I got the fear of God in me, dog. Meaning that any overdose that happened, that shit is on my hand. That's blood on my hand because I should have turned the shit in. Now, if you asked me 10 years ago, I would have called my nigga up. Hey, let's get rid of these bricks. But now I got the fear of God in me. Like, hey, no, I'm straight. I'm turning that shit in. I don't want no overdoses on me. None of that shit. I don't want no blood on my hand.
What you doing, G?
If
What you
if
doing,
a
G?
if 100 of them wash up, I need 10 of them.
I need the Hyundai.
I
I ain't
got
gonna
the
be.
fear of being broke in me.
I ain't gonna be greedy. I ain't gonna be greedy. I'm gonna leave some for others, but I need 10 of them.
I'm getting what's that motherfucker when you move the refrigerator on that thing? I'm
A
putting a
hand
big ass
truck.
book bag on that bitch. We heading. We into the truck.
You hear me?
Fuck that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I got 3 kids, man. I'm not doing nothing that's gonna jeopardize me being away from my babies.
You're a
Nothing.
good man. You're a good man, bro.
No,
Nothing at all,
I
man.
love you for that. I love you for that. But me, I'm living behind. If he dies, he dies.
Right. I got 7 kids. If he
Hey, you
dies, he
hear
dies.
me?
I got 7 kids. They gotta be fed.
Yo, but
You
back to
feel
that.
me?
Hey,
Love you.
Greg
Yo,
said
but
he on
back to that.
scumbag time.
Yo, but, yo,
Well,
but
that's
back to that.
if they. But if the joints wash up, that's not a scumbag. A scumbag is if I go take them out your crib. But
Right.
if they wash up, that's kind of like they was like you said, God might have handed that to me,
No, that's the
cause they
devil doing that.
cause they could have.
Destroy your people. That's why we so fucked up as
Well,
black people. That crack fucked us up. We still
well,
ain't
the,
recovered from that
well,
shit.
well, the devil was an angel too.
That's why he got sent down. He
So
wasn't obedient, Greg. You got to
So
be
what I'm saying,
obedient.
if they, but I'm saying they washed up to me. The water
Mm.
brought them to me. The water is a natural resource. So if they flowed that way, that mean it was for me.
See,
All right, I'm
that's
gonna
the
tell y'all.
human
I'm gonna say.
nature.
He is
Hey,
I'm gonna
spirit.
So
say.
funny. Hey,
Look, I'm gonna
that's
say.
like that's that's like this, right? My nigga, I'm married. My man married, right? He got 6 side bitches and I got one. I'm like, damn, I ain't cut like that nigga. At least I only got one bitch on the side. This nigga got 6. I'm still wrong though for what I'm doing. So, like, we're justified as humans, like our wrong, like what's the name, like our wrong, like thought processes.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hold
Like
on, who just told that story? Hey, you gotta chill, bro. Don't put yourself in jail.
Who?
For real.
You just told the side chick story. Don't do that.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, that's just an example though.
all
Like,
right.
yeah. No, that's an
like
example. Like,
I'm
like
just
I'm,
saying.
I'm
like for
like I'm married. I'm married. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't cheat on my wife. I'm not. I'm still attracted to women, but I know what come with that because
That's a lot
yeah,
better. That's a lot better. I like how you said that.
exactly. All
like for
right. Let me give you an example. It's not enough black men in the house anyway. So if I break this woman's heart, women are naturally spiteful. Nigga, fuck you. You can't see your kids. Now my daughter twerking and all this shit because I done broke her mama heart. If we men of God, we gotta lead like that. We gotta be monogamous to our wives. We gotta work hard and smart. And I like what you're doing, Greg, because all we talking is about the sweet science. We ain't talking about no Rico cases. We ain't talking about no street shit. We talking about this boxing thing, this thing of ours, dog. And it ain't a lot of motherfuckers that walk down the street you could talk about boxing. It's like a cult for real. So your platform, that's what I'm really gracious that you let us on, so we can all learn from each other. But what I learned, every movie I seen, I never seen the bad guy win in the movie. So that's why I was like, all right, well, I guess fuck it, it's
but
time to do
but
good.
life ain't a movie, dog. You can't press rewind in this shit.
Yeah.
Life ain't a movie, dog. I'm telling you. So
But
on
it's
some
art
real shit,
imitate. It's art imitate life though. If I don't know if y'all seen Sinners, but if you watch Sinners, it's the same thing. It's like Menace to Society with vampire themes in it. It's like, yeah, you keep sinning, it's God only gonna give you
Tango.
so much grace. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna tell you real shit. Like real shit is real shit. Like I'm on here right now, not because I want to talk boxing all day, because I fuck with G Hat
yeah,
because and it's like phenotypes, bro. Like you see, like I'm sure I remind y'all of somebody that I sound like somebody that you knew before. Like he remind me of my homie from my hood, Fat Just, and Fat
hmm
Just is a good dude, a grizzly bear, but he a good dude. And I'm
yeah.
like, yo, G Hack remind me of him. But it's another thing. Like G Hack, no, I'm on here. G Hack know who I am. I'm a good dude. He know. Like we had real talks off air. It ain't. I don't want to talk to him because he know boots and shit. That ain't what it is. I want to talk to him because he for the people.
He lead with
That's his.
humility. That's why I like his channel. He don't give a fuck. Greg will be like, I think it was that somebody brought Adrian Broner up. He like, fuck it, throw him in the ring with him. He just want to see a good bang. It ain't no bias or nothing. Because I told Greg all the time when I seen him about that arrow in Crawford, I'm like, damn, he talk about like Spence, like he just about to get demolished. Like, what does he seeing that I don't see? Ever since then, Greg, what up, my boy? Boom. I got 10 for you. I got 20. I respect it because it wasn't from a bias. It was what I saw from a trainer standpoint. So I'd rather listen to a motherfucker on. I feel like the people like on the like ground level is better than the people like on the higher level. So Greg always like, I want to stay here. I don't want to be on that weird shit up there. I'm happy where I'm at, like talking to motherfuckers like us, regular everyday motherfuckers. So I really appreciate that.
Like I'm
Hey,
gonna
real
tell you
talk,
something.
G. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. I had DM'd you and I told you like I want to get into training fighters and shit, cause when I say I real life love this shit, I watch fights to break it down to a technical aspect. And by you being a fighter and you train niggas, I respect that, but also you humble. You humble.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't out here on no, nah, nigga. I ain't talking to you. Like it's a lot of
Like,
dudes
who is
out here
you?
that be on that. You feel me? They
Yeah,
they wouldn't even look at your DM, but you real life responded, and I fuck with you on that. So 100.
Appreciate
And,
that.
and,
yeah.
and G Hack, that's how you gotta know your power. Whatever you believe in, you gotta know your power. That's yo. When you was talking about your mom's fleet, bro, I was praying like that was my mom's because I'm like that's G Hack mom's. I want her to make sure she's good, bro. I couldn't be good unless she was good. So when I started like I fell off a little bit because I was working in real life shit. when I started seeing you get back to your groove, and you didn't speak on it, but I was like, Flea must be doing better. He must be
Mm.
doing better. That's how, and I was happy. I wasn't like, oh, I gotta be on every live to let him know that I'm dead. Nah, we have one or two real conversations. You know who real and you know who not. That's it, man.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that, man. Real
Hey, to
shit.
change speeds real quick. They talking about Gary Russell fighting Sabril Matias.
Gary Antoine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a great fight.
Hey, look, Gary Russell ain't gonna be the same after that fight.
Mm.
He throw his hands. He throw 'em. He got power. But if you notice, he never keep his hands up. He
Mm.
be getting hit clean, clean,
Facts, facts.
Matisse a Terminator
and getting
too.
hit by somebody like Sabril Matias clean, bro. You not gonna go into your next fight the same. You really ain't gonna be able to talk. You gonna be in there, bro. Like I I respect Gary Antoine Russell because he like to get in there and mix it up. And we seen that with Ryo. He had Ryo like, hell no, I'm not taking punches from this nigga. I'm about to get on my bike. He got the moving around the ring and he kept pressing the issue. But the thing is, sometimes in those type of fights, you gotta stand on yours. You gotta drop your nuts, and
Yeah.
you gotta go in there. I know you keeping your hands down, and I'm catching you clean when I catch you. I just gotta weather this storm. And I think Sabril Matias is the type of fighter that believe in his power enough to actually sit there, stand his ground. So Gary Antoine ain't gonna be able to just press him and press him and press him because he gonna keep running into something.
I thought he
What
lost
y'all
the
think?
last fight though. Matisse. I thought he lost. I thought he gassed out like the last couple rounds. What y'all think?
I ain't see it.
Oh, it was a good bang. Damn, what's the dude he bought? The bald head dude name.
Puello,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Puello, or something like that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but yo,
He
I
had a
want to
good.
I want to say I want to say something real quick because like I speak from a numerology, astrology, and New York standpoint. So like when they said Zab fought Floyd and he could have won, he didn't win. Why he didn't win? Because it's undisciplined. Berlanga. Berlanga is and I listen. I rep all my New York fighters, but you can't be on there saying suck my and at the same time saying Jesus is king.
Right.
He wasn't. Berlanga wasn't focused. And that's the same thing with Keyshawn. Keyshawn not from New York, but listen, I knew when I didn't know, but when it's like things stand out to me, and then I go back and I'm like, oh, that was the point. My spirit was talking to me. So remember when Keyshawn was walking on the field and he was walking with Vic Iverson and all of them? That's when he lost the fight right there.
Yeah.
That's when he lost money right there because he was like a kid in a candy store, and you don't understand that you like all these movies you see the like whatever movie it could be the champ is always stoic, right? He's always like, oh, he got to stay on top, right? He thought he made it already, and
Yeah.
not understanding that he had to stay humble. He didn't stay humble. He was on the field with Mike Vick, Allen Iverson, and all of them, and he lost his head.
Virginia Legends.
He Virginia Legends, and he thought he made it already. No, and now and look, he pressed Abdullah, and everybody said Abdullah was scared. Remember, I'm from the hood, so I'm always gonna give you a hood perspective.
Abdullah not
Abdullah was
scared.
no. Listen, John, I know that, but people don't know that Abdullah was not scared. Abdullah is just not from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So he didn't respond how a hood dude will respond. What, nigga? You crazy? Da, da, da.
Right.
No, he's a Muslim. He's raised with his father and his brothers, and he's very humble.
You could
Abdullah is a monster.
that,
Abdullah's a
that
monster.
that's what
Hey yo, can I say something? The whole time
Yes,
we've been
sir.
talk, the whole time we've been talking, I cut the Floyd and Zab fight on, and I've been watching it, right? And when
Uh-huh.
Floyd, when these niggas get to fighting in the ring because Zab hit him low, Floyd really didn't do shit. Like he really just sat there. That take, but bro, that kind, the kind of like self awareness. like the level of composure, bro. That's like a different. I think overall, all his skills and attributes to all the shit he got. I think that's the number one thing he got, bro. Because he really his Roger got kind of close to him and he kind of like was saying something to Raj, but then he just sat back into the corner and was like, "I'm gonna let these niggas tear ass." Like they like Raj in there choking Zab right in front of you, and he not, and he just like looking like, "Yo, these niggas crazy." Like that take a different level of composure to see your family rumbling over you and you just sitting there like it ain't
Fuck it.
shit. Like so if it's anything that make that man special, I think it's the discipline and the self-awareness and the composure. Like that shit is crazy, bro.
So that's what
Hey,
I'm saying,
G,
Greg. Roy, you a fighter. These things that you should appreciate. Why is you? Oh, well, he ain't fight him. He ain't fight him. He fought everybody he was supposed to fight until he made some money. Then he started picking motherfuckers to fight. But he fought
G,
everybody in this generation. I be watching old Brian Kenny interviews with him. Every fighter he told him to fight, he fought him. Eventually, he ended up fighting him. So it's like he ain't ducking shit for real. It just got to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but yo,
hey, and
let
G,
me
on
build
your
off that.
point that go ahead, gang.
Nah, you got it, you got it.
Hey, G, and on your point, talking about his composure. Mid fight, Shane Mosley catches ass. What was that, like the second round, third
The
round,
fourth. It
second,
was the fourth.
fourth? It was the fourth.
no, it was the second
He
round.
It was the
so he
fourth when he caught him
catches
with the left
ass.
hand. I just watched it.
Oh, with
So
Zab.
when
I thought you said man Mosley. I'm sorry.
yeah, when Shane Mosley catches ass, right? Shane Mosley
Oh yeah,
catches
that
ass with
was
the
my
right.
bad. I was wrong. If it was
Okay.
Shane Mosley, yeah. Second
He
round.
catches ass with the right. Floyd, hold on. He did what he was supposed to do. A vet move. But Floyd said he told him in his ear, "You gonna have to kill me."
And
Mm.
watch that
Okay.
third round.
And
Watch
then
that third round
he
after
get
that.
caught again.
Yeah,
He get caught again in the same round. Stiffen up. He's stiff. His
he
his
buckled.
legs is gone. Do you know how much composure it takes not only to make it out the round? He wasn't hugging like that. He started utilizing his jab. He start, okay, let me make it out this round. Next round, Floyd like, I got your number now. You not the go getter I thought you was. So
Mm.
now I'm about to use my skills, my technique, and I'm about to start working you. Start looking at the combinations Floyd start doing. He start come with the left, go to the body with the right. He
Mm.
start tagging his body. That type of composure to to deal with that humility, knowing that you one of the pound for pound greatest fighters at that time. You just got hurt in front of the millions and
World.
millions of people to
Mm-hmm.
go back out there and be like, no, I got a new game plan for you. I'm about to tear that body up. That shit
Mean.
is
Floyd
major to
Mayweather
me.
mean. He ain't as mean as Bud, but he mean. Like that third round showed me that once he got caught, he beat the fuck out of Mosley that third round. So he got a different
Every round after that.
huh?
So let
Every
me
round.
let me build off that point that you were saying, G, and that you were saying too, De Niro. Yes, that's the composure. That's exactly my point of what I was saying. So why didn't Berlanga do that? It's a different type of. It's you got an elevated New Yorker, and then you got a New York nigga. I'm an elevated New Yorker. You understand? I'm not gonna fall victim to the trials and tribulations. I overcame those things. I'm not going to just be on the corner with niggas. I'm 36. I'm not going to be on the corner with niggas right now. That shit could get shot up, whatever. Berlanga, he was on some prideful shit. That's why he was. Remember, Floyd. Floyd was Money May was a character that he created. Remember, he said that on 24/7. These young boys get brainwashed and turn into that shit and think that's what it is. So remember, this is when Berlanga lost the fight when he threw the panties at Oscar De La Hoya
that
because he was too
was out of
focused on
pocket.
Oscar. He was too focused. I know that was funny and all of that shit. It was funny, but at the end of the day, that's not Floyd wouldn't do that. And if he would do that, he would be still focused. You wasn't focused. Floyd is super, super, super focused, super dialed in. Because remember, I do everything from a numerology, astrology standpoint. Chinese zodiacs, Floyd is a snake.
Mm.
So snakes and Chinese zodiac are very petty. They don't forget nothing. So if Floyd say he don't, watch film, that's just a tactic. I bet he watch film to the motherfucking T and watch every mistake you make and be like, oh, I got him, I got him, I got him. So like Bud Crawford, he's an 8 life path, and so is Canelo. 8 life paths are all about the money. Canelo is a horse though, very, very stubborn. Horses are very, very stubborn. Terrence Crawford is a cat. That's why I swear to God, I put out one video already. I said the same thing you said. Showbiz said it. Everybody was saying, yo, Terrence Crawford was scared. That was the holy shit face. That was not the holy shit face. That was the mind games. I'm not going to be aggressive with you. And then he turned it up and he was aggressive because everybody was saying that he wasn't aggressive. That was the mind games. Everybody think I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna come out here and do this and do that. No, he didn't come out here. He didn't come out there and do that. Remember, Terrence Crawford is a cat, and Chinese zodiac cats play mind games. So that's all Terrence Crawford is doing with us. He's playing mind games.
His
So he
reflex is
loved,
like a cat too.
and that's no coincidence.
What's mine? I was born September 5th.
You have to look at you have to look up the year you was born. So Google it right now. What year you was born?
86. I'm on my phone.
I already know. If you was born 86, you a tiger.
What the
So
fuck that
tigers,
mean? I'll bite your
all
head
right.
off.
Listen, tigers are very impulsive. I'm gonna tell you the good and the bad. Tigers are the best fighters. Tigers are the best fighters in the Chinese zodiac. My son is a tiger. So
I'll bite a nigga head off.
my girl is a tiger though. The bad thing about tigers, they know it alls and they very impulsive. I'm not saying every tiger's not the same. But I'm right now I'm from New York, but I'm in Illinois and I gotta lay low. I'm in Chicago, I gotta lay low because this is a tiger state, meaning it was founded in the tiger year. So it's tiger energy here. Tigers have the best bodies, tigers are the best fighters, tigers are know-it-alls. You know what I'm saying? Tigers are very impulsive. They will. If it's a girl, she'll argue with you. If it's a nigga, he will try to beat you up. I'm in Chicago. These niggas is very aggressive, and I'm from New York. I'm very aggressive too. But remember, I'm an elevated New Yorker, so I can't get into a fight with every nigga. I got 3 kids now, so I gotta
I
lay
was
low and
locked
be
up in
humble.
Chicago.
These niggas is different out here. They don't think. They don't. So I have to think for them. So knowing that you a tiger, G, that's mad funny. That's mad funny.
Hey,
No,
but
that's real
look,
shit.
subliminal. Oh, go ahead, G.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Hey, subliminal. You said something, right? So I
My
wanted to
my name
point
my name
out.
my name Hats.
Okay, hats. All right, all right. So you said something with the whole Terrence Crawford thing. You know, at first when Canelo did all that, and people were saying Bud was scared, he actually came out that next press conference, and that's when he did all that pushing Canelo, right?
Yeah.
Now, when he pushed Canelo, honestly, I don't think that was in Bud's game plan because we don't really see Bud doing a lot of that in like press conference and pressers and shit. But I think he let the people get in his head. Now, if you let people get in your head during the presser and you go in that ring and you let these people get in your head because I got to show I can stand my ground. Go do that shit against Canelo if you want to. Y'all
Hey,
both can be on the pack. But hey, Canelo pack a little bit different. He didn't
hey,
fought
De
175.
Niro, I know where you going. I know where you going with that, right? So Spence your favorite fighter. Spence my favorite fighter. So when they was at the press conference, Bud got to talking shit to Errol Cousin. Nigga, I beat your ass. I'll fuck you up. I'm like, okay, that nigga getting emotional. He getting in his head. But once Bud got in that ring, he was very composed. He took his time. So I don't think you could get in Bud head, honestly.
No,
No, but
I gotta be honest
De
with
Niro,
you
If
on that.
Canelo win, he gonna beat Bud. It ain't because of no mind games.
De Niro. Let me build on that point. So you said that he let the crowd get in his head. He absolutely did. But let me tell you where he played the mind game. He didn't play the mind game when he came back out aggressive. He played the mind game when he said to Canelo what he said. I push the bigger man back.
Right, right. But look, you
That's the
see,
mind
okay,
game.
even with that,
Canelo,
to go
man,
off
Bud
that,
just competitive.
we know when Bud get hurt, what do? He don't tie up. He start doing what? He start throwing his hands. We seen it when he got to doing that little old school dance when his legs got loose. He was out there looking like a Tommy Hearns or something, looking like a Sugar Ray. He out there doing the dance and he still throwing his hands. Against somebody like Canelo, we gotta put more respect on Canelo IQ. Shit, even though he out there eating tainted meat and shit, the
Oh, that.
nigga, the you feel me? Pause or
Greg said he
no
never
need,
seen no
whatever y'all want
Mexican
to
built
say.
like that. I haven't either.
But
Just,
look,
just for
hear
the
me out.
okay.
When Bud get hurt, he like to fight. When you in there with somebody with some power, that now Canelo about to come with a whole different type of mindset because people not understanding. Canelo been saying this since before the fight was even made. It's nothing in it for me. It's nothing in it for me. If I lose everything. If I win, I beat the smaller man. So he's gonna be like, I gotta make a statement and put this nigga out of his misery early.
I can see that. Hey, but no excuses though with that fight when we come back to it because motherfuckers like, oh, Bud, he a couple weight classes short. We just seen fucking Usyk beat Fury. He had like 40, 50 pounds on him. So
Heavyweight's different, gang.
that's true. That's true.
Heavyweight's way different.
That's
Bro,
true.
I'm 6'6", 265. All my life I've been around 6'6", 230. At 6'6", 230, I'm putting niggas out, bro. Look at my hands, bro. I get active. I'm talking
You
about I
say
fought a
you
nigga,
say you 6'6"?
bro.
Damn.
I'm 6'6",
So would you get knocked out by a
265
nigga
right
that's
now.
6'2"?
Literally. You said what?
Would you get knocked out by a nigga that's 6'2", 220"?
Bro, that's hey, my mindset, I ain't going to sleep. You nigga, you better hit me with a goddamn chair or some shit.
Nah, I feel that.
But
I feel that.
to be a real nigga, anything can happen at any point. But what I'm saying is I was 6'6", 230. Gang. I fought a nigga that was 6'9", 280. Football. D lineman. You know what happened? I put his ass on his back. Why? Because when you in them heavyweights,
Nah, that's
everybody
a
got the
fact.
power to hurt everybody.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
but Duran, like I said, Duran beat Sugar Ray. He jumped up two weight classes, so I'm not counting Bud out. I just think Canelo like not just a pressure fighter. He has some skills. Like
Hey,
Bud skills a 10. Here's about a 7 or an 8. But
hey,
I think
hey, hey, De Niro.
Yo.
When I need somebody to walk with me, I'm gonna call you.
Hey, gang.
That's a big
Hey, hit
nigga,
the
bro.
line.
You hear me?
Hit the
Whenever
line. We
when they supply me with the shit and I need somebody to walk with me, I'm calling you.
hey,
I'm
show that
hey,
call.
fist again, De Niro.
I'm.
oh, hey, both of these
Man, that nigga
motherfuckers look
knuckle
like
big as
fists.
shit. God damn. You punching bricks.
Hey, bro, like real talk. Like, don't get me wrong. In college, that's what I was known for. We from Detroit. Well, I'm from Detroit.
You
I went
I'm
to
from
punching.
school out
Detroit.
in Kalamazoo.
What part
So
you
when I
from?
was out there, the locals used to try to, come to the parties and shit. Bro, I swear to God, I lie to you not, gang. I had two grown ass men in each hand by their neck. They in there trying to pull my hands off of their neck.
Hey, what
I'm
part of
not,
Detroit
I'm,
you
I'm
You
from?
not
gotta
doing it.
shoot you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to
What
And
part?
that's
What part of Detroit you from?
you. No way.
I'm from the West, Joy and Burt,
I'm
and
from
then
the
I
east
moved to
side.
Brightmo.
East. Oh, you in the hood for real? Hood. Brightmo, grimy as
Yeah,
hell.
I grew up in the trenches. Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
hey, De Niro, just keep your phone open, gang.
yes sir. I've been waiting on that call. Shit, like I told you, I'm trying to get into training fighters. Shit,
I got you.
yes sir.
hey,
Yo,
hey,
But
yo,
hey,
back to
Jihad,
that
you
Bud mentality, bro. On some real shit, Bud, the best thing he can do. If William Skull had a name, those scorecards would have been closer. Bud got the name. Bud just don't need to be on his bike as much. And when he gotta throw with conviction. I'm not saying that he gotta blow his load, but what I'm saying is you gotta drop that load off.
Hey, you know what fight Bud need to watch though? How to fight it? Sugar Ray Leonard against Hagler. He need to fight like Sugar Ray Leonard. He could win that fight if he fight like that.
Mm.
Sugar Ray
I
Leonard
believe
did just enough. Like every time Hagler had her counter, bop, 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 bop. So 9 punches get him off, round over. That's the
get up
last
out
thing
of
you
there.
seen.
I think Bud's extremely competitive. And coming from a nigga that I'm like the oldest of three boys. So like, you know, I've been competing all my life. That's what I see in Bud though. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I think Bud, that's what separates him from a lot of people. And that's like that dog that people talk about a lot. It's just like how aggressive he is. Like that's why when people say he's emotional, he ain't emotional. Nigga don't like he sizes up everybody. You hear stories of people saying that he could beat a nigga in ping pong, he could beat a nigga in golf and ain't never played the sport before. Like you know what I'm saying? And I think like that's what's gonna separate but he's smart too though. Like you know what I'm
He
saying?
did.
Like he ain't like he don't take his aggressiveness like you know what I'm saying and use it for his advantage. He know how to separate the two. Like you know what I'm saying? He know how to use his brain and he know how to use like that mentality, that competitive mentality to not let a nigga like get over on him. Like
He got
you know
that
what I'm
Jordan
saying?
mentality. That's how Jordan
Yeah,
is. That's why Jordan the bet. You can't beat Jordan with that mentality because
yeah.
LeBron too nice. Like LeBron would be like, all right, I beat you. All right, cool, good game. Jordan like, no, nigga, I ain't finished. Oh,
Run
please,
that big
Jordan,
spat.
please. You got to have that Bud different, dog. And I saw that with Spence. That motherfucker different. And Spence is dog, but Bud something else. He got that Michael Jordan mentality, dog. Like,
Yeah, and you know
yeah.
what's so funny is about that. My brother, I'm a Spence fan too. And me and my brother, we would debate back and forth on who was gonna win that fight. And I would always say it was 50-50. But he would always tell me, he was like, bro, like I don't understand why you don't take it. Like you know what I'm saying, like he's just so competitive. And I'm just like, I hear what you're saying, but I just thought, you know, I thought Spence was a dog, but like that was the one thing that I felt the edge was for Bud was just that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain because you can't really like, you know, put it in the ring. Like you can't like really like be like, oh, that's an attribute that everybody got, because not everybody has that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like that's a common denominator of what makes people great and what makes people like, you know what I'm saying, just like regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when y'all speak to like Floyd's discipline, that's the same thing with Bud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen this nigga, like, you done seen him, like, sparring a nigga in jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. Like, it ain't too many fighters that ain't gonna get in there and spar somebody bigger or smaller than them in jeans with no headgear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Shit like that speaks volumes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like you see Michael Jordan get on the court and play a nigga in flip flops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and torching their ass. Like, yeah, I just think that. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That shit appeal to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Hey, being a Earl Spence fan to the core, I'll tell you what Earl fucked up at. He he wasn't disciplined, but he also got undisciplined in the ring. Go back
Oh
and look
yeah.
at the Mikey Garcia fight. The way he was throwing his jab when he said, "People think I'm just a aggressive, press forward fighter." He made it his business to go out there and box. Nah, Earl, he's southpaw. So when he was throwing his jab into Mikey Garcia, you want to notice something about Earl? In that fight, he kept his hand up. He was holding the phone. He moving. He using his footwork. Start looking at his fights after that. When he start using his jab, he start overreaching. He start leaning too far forward over
Lunging
his
in.
foot.
Yeah.
Then when he threw that left, he always trying to drag that bitch from hell. He dragging that bitch from hell. But the thing is, that became a flaw when it came to Terrence Crawford because dude, could he pulled out that fight if he would have boxed? Not sure. He didn't have his legs, but at the same time, it would have been a different fight if he was disciplined, keeping his hand up, start
So De
moving,
Niro,
start using his head movement like he used to in his earlier fights. I ain't even gonna say earlier because Mikey Garcia wasn't that long ago.
What's the deal, youngin? How you feel?
Hold on. He can't hear you. Hold on. He said, "What's the deal?"
What's up, youngin? How you feel? Appreciate you, champ. Thanks for com- Thanks for coming through.
He said, "Thanks for coming through."
That's what's up, man.
Hey, that's dope.
Hey, my bad, De
Yo,
Niro.
Yeah, my
De
bad, my
Niro,
bad, my bad.
Oh no,
De
but
Niro.
and then that's the thing, right? So when Earl get the lunging, like his whole when he start relying so much on his power, he start lunging, and Terrence Crawford watched that. Terrence Crawford is he man, his IQ is amazing, but man, I ain't about to keep talking about that fight. My man's lost in. He got his ass whooped, man.
Oh man,
He was out there
I felt
looking
like
like
my
Marty.
cousin died that day, though. I was like, damn, I really
Nah,
watched
no
this shit.
lie.
Like, damn,
Y'all mean phone calls I got that day? That shit was
man,
sad.
I ain't answered the call.
Hey G, you seen
Yo,
when Derrick James went over there and checked Terrence Crawford
Grab
gloves?
this glove.
Hey,
he
he
had
grabbed the
to.
wrong one.
He had to.
Yo, De Niro.
Hey,
He said he grabbed the
Yo,
wrong
what's
one.
up, man?
Yo,
hey, my
you
bad,
said
y'all. We gonna rock for like 9 more minutes. My bad.
Bet
you
it up.
said you want to teach boxing, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you got a page? Do you teach boxing on your page?
No. So actually, man, y'all heard it here first. I'm about to drop the podcast. It's gonna be called The Canvas Podcast. And shit, I
Fire.
just came up with my logo and shit. Right now what I'm doing is I'm homing in on just being a historian, learning as much as I can about the game. And like I said, I reached out to Greg. Like I said, I wanna become a trainer and shit. So I'd rather sit back, listen to the people that got the knowledge, that know shit that I don't. And yeah, we gonna get there.
So I just wanted to say because I heard you and I'm like I like remember I do the numerology, the life path, and all of that. So I'm a three life path. That's why three life path is the best at talking. I have charisma, and I show people the light inside them that they may have not known that they got or forgot that they got. So G Hackett just said he was born September 5th, 1986. So that all adds up to 11. The reason we so drawn to his page is because he's a master number. It's three master numbers: 11, 22, and 33. His life path is an 11, and he was born on the 5th. He got that entertainer quality. He's an entertainer. So I
Yes,
need you to know
sir.
that, Jihad. But
What that
back to
nigga
you,
say?
De
I
Niro.
sell dimes of fentanyl.
Hey,
But
Greg,
real
what's
quick,
up with them 10 bricks, man? Please don't tell me you keeping them 10 bricks there and giving them
You
niggas.
ain't lying, bro. He really is an entertainer, though.
but
Facts.
Why
real
you
quick,
giving
back
nice
to
Hey,
you,
get
De
things
them
to
bricks
Niro.
people?
up, Greg. We need you,
But real
dog.
quick, but real quick, back to you, De Niro. You were speaking, and I'm like, you need to. That's what you need to do. You need to focus on technique. A real tutorial. Like show the film and then be like, or do a voiceover and be like, yo, you see how he got his hand on the phone or he dragging his feet, whatever. Like that I see that you got a gift doing that, bro. So I encourage you to do that because I just started my podcast, heard all the subliminals podcast. I'ma just straight talk, I'ma speak real. So you keep going, brother. You gonna be successful, brother, and I wish you much success. Everybody on the panel, I wish them success.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, gang.
Hey,
Hey,
But
can I
I'm
also
say
keep
one
in
born.
mind,
Hey, I
thing?
was
Can
born
I say one
November
thing real
26,
quick?
94.
I think bro look like Earl Stoddard, the nigga that be doing the investments and shit. That's who I thought he was. I ain't gonna hold you. The nigga with the headphones. What's your name, bro?
The
hats.
hats.
Hats. Yeah, I thought you was Earl Stoddard, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. And you was talking like the numerology shit. I was like, hey man, I thought that's who Cuz was. I ain't gonna hold you.
Uh, Man, I just, you know what I'm saying. I'm just an energy guy, man. I'm just here, man, to support
I fuck with
everybody,
that.
man. Like me and De Niro with some big dudes. I'm 6'7", 220 on this motherfucker.
Damn,
Damn.
Yeah.
these niggas is tall as shit.
Mm.
So
hey,
that,
they go
that
my bodyguards right there.
Yeah.
Nah, my mama.
Hey, and I ain't
How,
gonna lie, I shoot first and never ask questions.
how you found out
Man.
the how you found out
Chill.
the numerology joint you was talking about?
Yo, I follow the dude. I follow a lot of dudes, but I follow the dude named Gary GG33. I joined his course. He got a course. It's another. He got like two other courses, but I gotta pay. I gotta pay for them. Joints is a lot of money. But I bought the first one, and I just studied. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Harlem, so
Hey,
we
what
like I'm not. I'm.
My fault. My fault. Go ahead.
Now I'm just saying, I'm real quick. I'm from Harlem, so I'm not like an ignorant Harlem dude. I'm a Harlem dude that's like study the knowledge. Like I want to know myself. I want to know everything that's going on. So I'm just into the spirituality. So when you understand that, we all know Western zodiac. We know I'm a Capricorn. I'm a this because I am a Capricorn. But we all know I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a this. That's the weakest one. Numbers supersede everything. So it's numerology first, then it's Chinese zodiac, then it's Western zodiac. That Capricorn, that this and that. So you need to know your life path first. So I'm January 2nd, 1989. So that all adds up to 12. So I'm a 3 life path. So I don't need to do physical activity. I need to talk. That's why I started Heard All the Subliminals podcast, because that's how I need to make my money. I need to talk. I have charisma. You an entertainer.
Hey,
So you need to. So
I'm October 7th,
yeah.
1977. What day? What day?
So we're gonna do it. 9 and 1 is 10. 7 and 7 is 14. That's 5. So that's 6. The year is 6. So what you said October? October is 10. So we had 7. And what day you was born?
The 7th of 77, 1977.
So that's 7 and 7. That's 14. That's 5. You a 5 life path too. So no, he's not a 5. He's not a 5 life path, but he got 5 energy because he was born on the 5th. So your life path is your everything added up. That's the first number. That's all that matters. But the second thing is the day you was born. That's the second energy. So G is not a 5 life path. You are. G is an 11 life path. But he have 5 energy because he was born on the 5th day. So he got entertainer energy. You are actual entertainer because you are 5 life path. You know what I'm saying? 5, no pause and everything. 5 life path, like the women. I'm gonna just say the women. Women is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like fives is known for their beauty. Fives is known to be entertainers. You know what I'm saying? But fives is also known to be very flighty, bro. Like you don't like to stay at one thing too long. Like if it's not entertaining, you on to the next thing. And I don't like that about my uncle. He a 5, and that's why I'm like, yo, E, where you at? Because he like if it ain't entertaining, he on to the next. So you got to understand that. You got to find something real.
Yeah, that's me. That's crazy.
I don't like that flighty 5 shit, bro. You got to chill with that, bro. Yeah. Find something real, because you're not gonna be able to find a real friendship or relationship, bro. You got to stick with something real, bro. For real, I'm telling you, bro.
I told you I got 7 kids, 6 baby mamas.
That's that flighty 5 life path shit, bro.
Hey yo, I'm 3 for 3 though. So what that mean? It's the same thing.
You listen, you G, and everybody follow Heard on the Subliminals podcast, man. But listen, you are 11. That's what HAT stand for. Heard all the Subliminals, because I don't never forget what these niggas said.
No, but he said he got 7 kids, 6 baby moms. I said I'm 3 for 3. I got 3 baby moms, 3 kids. So do that mean I got a short attention span too when it's not entertaining?
No. This what that mean. You an 11 life path. So 11s is always gonna. How you said the other day, you woke me up because I'm like, damn. Sometimes I be like trying to be like, damn, yo, what happened, bro? Let's play the 2K. Let's play the. But I'm 36, bro. You 38. We don't have hangout friends like that no more. You an 11 life path. You very spiritual. You very emotional. And you're going to stay to yourself because 11 is like heaven and hell. Everybody think they want to be an 11, but they really don't, because it's heaven and hell, bro. You always, but most of the time you're going to be by yourself. That's why you started this shit by yourself. You magnetic. You very magnetic. Like,
Heard all the subliminals. Break me down, dog. I want to hear what you got to say about me. Break that shit down, my nigga.
You gotta give him the numbers.
I'm gonna finish with him. Just remember to look up, because remember, I'm just beginning. I'm not a master. Like, I'm not a master. So I'm as I learn, I teach. I've been on the numerology for a couple of years. So look up 11 life paths, everything, and you need to always be around your energy. It's not just the numbers. You need to know. You need to be around your energy. Like Chinese zodiac matters. That's the second thing that matters. So you a tiger. So you need to come to Chicago and do some shows out here, G, because you a tiger. I'm a dragon.
So I need to be in states that was founded in dragon years. I need to drive a BMW. I need to drive a Tesla. I need to be in Tennessee. I need to be in Colorado. I need to be in Rhode Island. And you also got one enemy sign. The sign of the enemy, the enemy of the dragon. I'm a dragon. That's why I call myself 3DC hats. The 3 Life Path Dragon Capricorn hats. I'm um I'm a dragon, the enemy sign of the dragon, but I'm the only sign that work well with my enemy sign is the dog. And the dog, guess where his dog energy at?
In Harlem.
Philly.
Ah.
Philly is a dog town. But I'm not gonna say I would be enemies with y'all. I just probably would get offended by how niggas always want to fight.
No, that's what they do though. That's what they do.
Hey,
So
hey,
Agreed.
did y'all get a chance to watch that Roach fight again? The Roach and Tank, they just posted it. Did y'all rewatch it?
That joint been up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put it on there a couple days now.
Yo, Gary Russell had me cracking up talking about, yo, get off your high horse. You acting like you won the fight.
Yeah.
Tank
He
won
said you
that
fought that
fight
shit to a
without the
draw.
knockdown. It's a draw with the knockdown.
Huh?
But
Tank won that fight without the knockdown.
I
With the
don't know about
knockdown,
that.
it's a draw.
I don't know about that one.
Hear
I
me
had
out.
That's tough.
7-5 Tank. Roach started too slow for me. He started too slow.
That's
Hey,
that shit
that's
was
what I'm
explosive.
saying. With the
to me, that's a
knockdown,
real good
it's a
fight, though.
draw. Seven
That
five
was a real good
Tank.
fight.
That was a
Unexpected.
bang. That was a good bang.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a good bang.
Even in that 9th round, right when Tank did all that, when he came back to the middle of that ring,
He beat the fuck out of Roach that
the
9th round.
shit that the punches that Tank was landing opposed. See, everybody just look at the copy box and be like, okay, he landed more punches in this round. But I look at the fight. Look at how the punches landed. Bro, this nigga made this nigga fucking Lamont Roach do the silhouette challenge when he hit
Yeah.
this nigga with this right.
He
When
won.
he froze,
So
he had to
hold
come
on.
back to life.
So you think he hurt? You think? I'm sure both of them hurt each other, but you think Roach was more visibly hurt than Tank was during that fight? Visibly
Of
hurt.
course.
Yeah.
Of
Damn,
I
course.
for
don't think
Cause
real?
so.
peep game, peep game.
I
In
don't think so,
boxing,
bro.
when you boxing and you get hit and you get caught in between the shot and you're punching, you're off balance sometimes. Tank, when he got hit with that counter right, he threw that left, and Lamont Roach caught him with the right. Look at his eyes. He never took his eyes off Lamont Roach. He didn't blink. He stumbled a little bit and was like, "Oh, you bitch,
He
you
blinked when he
bitch,
hit him
I'm
in his
back
eye,
on your
though.
ass."
When he hit him in his eye that time, he blinked.
No, but the other eye was blinking. The other eye, the eye where the braid hit, that I was blinking. So I respect Lamont Roach being a real nigga when he was like, "No, I didn't hurt him," but I do think the punch connected. The punch, yeah, it connected with his braid and threw his braid in his eye.
Hey, he
But
went on his shield though. Roach went out on his shield, but
he did.
I think Tank won seven
It's
five.
brave.
It was a close fight though, but
That shirt ass brave in his eye, bro.
Yo, G Hack in the panel. I
I
want to ask y'all real
don't
quick.
brave in his eye, bro.
Yo, I got to, because I hear
What?
how brutal boxing is. Like, I got a daughter. She'll be 5. I got a son. He's well. I got 3 kids. 5, 4, and 8 months. I wanna put them into boxing, but y'all say that it's too brutal. Like, what y'all think about that? I feel like I could start them young, but
hey,
I don't want them.
I'm gonna say this:
beautiful sport.
I'm big on every person in this world learning how to defend themselves. So look at it like that. That's how you know what I mean?
Yeah, they ain't gotta
No, no,
compete,
no, and
but learning though, for sure.
that's that because I be watching videos, I be training, I be doing this and that. That's just to defend myself. But I'm talking about actually competing because I'm a ball player. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually still got it. I'm going to a G League tryout in 60 days in Indiana to try out for the Pacers to see if I can still make it because I'm 36, but my body ain't 36, man. So maybe I can get on.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Do your thing, man.
Yeah, that's
I
what's up.
appreciate it. So
Yeah.
so so you
I
think
mean, as
I
far
should
as
let them compete?
far as competing, that would be up to them. You know what I mean? Because you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see if a kid want to compete, and then sometimes they'll discover it as they get in the ring. But definitely get them in the gym to learn how to defend themselves for sure.
That's why I asked you how much the membership was. I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna pull up in Philly. I'll pull up.
Yeah, but I like them crazy kids. I like disrespectful kids.
Shit, I was one of them crazy kids. I just had to learn to reel it in and humble myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get it twisted. Like you, like a dude said. Like, I just had some personal issues where I had got locked up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Going through it with family members,
Yeah.
and he came in the cell, right? And this is how I am. I like Cameron said. He said, when I walk away from a confrontation, I ain't scared of you. I'm scared of me. And
Mm.
just how you said the other day, you don't go out places. I don't go out places neither because I'm very confrontational. I'm very humble, but you cannot disrespect me. And I'm a protector of my people, so I'm always aware. So when he came in the cell on some blood shit, throwing it up, all that, and all I thought about was my kids. And I put my back to the cell. I put my head down. And he said, y'all seen you very militant. He said, you speak with your eyes. He said, your eyes said one peace, one love, one sound. That meaning don't it won't cause no problems. It won't be no problems. And that's how I was. There was one dude that kept walking by me, and I wanted to say something to him so bad, like, yo, why the you keep walking past me like that, so close? But I was like this is jail is for the birds, and I cannot be in here, so I gotta just keep letting them walk past me all close because you gotta think for dudes. Some dudes can't think. I'm like, I have to get out of here. So I was just like, yo, I just humbled myself. I talk with my eyes, and that's a good way to be. When I look at you, I don't say no. I just look at you and let you know that, yo, don't come over here with that. And that's facts because
Hmm.
I'm gonna make it home. I'm gonna make it home, and I ain't soft, and you might not be soft neither. But just keep the problems away from me. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like as men, we could go home with like a bruised ego, but you can't hurt my pride. You can't take my pride as a man. Like I'm with my lady and you just grab her ass and just try and do like you can't do no
Oh
shit
yeah.
like that. But a
Oh,
little argument is like fuck it. It is what
Yeah.
it
but
is.
nah, but nah. I'm talking because he said disrespectful kids. Like that's how I wasn't a disrespectful kid, but I was a like when I was young. They called in Woodside Projects. My real name Chad, but I go by hats now. They call me cheap. They call me Cheap Shot Chad because I would pop off first. I don't know
Hmm.
if it was out of fear, it was out of anxiety, but it was just like it's getting in now. I have to pop off on you. So and
Hmm.
I'm still the same way. I just don't pop off as much, but I will because and that's why, like you said, G, that hit home the other day. He was like, I don't go places because I know my city. I know all of these cities. I don't go places because it's they gonna mess up me having a good time. Feel me, De
Hmm.
Niro? Feel me, John? Feel me? Like they gonna mess you up from having a good time. So I'd rather just stay home and go out with like I'll go out with y'all, like you know what I'm saying, because I know like we gonna hold it down.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
you see, yeah, that's like
but
you gotta be militant when you
I got
go
some
out and shit.
Hey
I got a
guys, I'm
look I
about to
got
get
a
up out of here. I'm about to go ahead and slide, man. Hey G, hit me up, man. It was a pleasure talking to y'all boys. If y'all ever need a technical breakdown of a fight, shoot me the fight. I will break that motherfucker down to the time a nigga got his tooth knocked out. Just hit me up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, dog.
For
All right,
sure.
get with
God
me,
bless you,
cuz.
brother.
Hmm. Hey, I'm about to get up off here. I gotta get to my boy, man. Hey,
out of here.
I appreciate y'all, man. I swear. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. It got a little controversial early on. You know what I mean? But then we smoothed things out. We got into the Chinese. What'd you say? Chinese what? Neurology?
Zodiac.
We got into the numerology, the Chinese zodiac, man. You a tiger,
Yeah.
you're 11 life path, September 5th, 1986, right?
Yeah. We
That
always
add up to 11.
Hey, listen, we always gonna get some education here, man. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through,
Hey,
man.
Greg, and thank you, man. Like I say, dog, like I be tired of hearing about motherfuckers getting killed, robbed, who beefing with each other. I just want to hear the sweet science, dog. I want to hear two men go in the ring, handle their business, best man win. We talk about the next fight. So, to have your platform let regular motherfuckers come on here, dog. I really appreciate it. I'm always support.
Appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button, man. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook, Greg Hackett 86 on TikTok. Appreciate the love. GregieCash on Cash App and ghbmerch.com. I appreciate the love, y'all.
For
Thank
sure.
y'all.
God bless y'all. Y'all have a good one. Another day.
Thank y'all.
Already.
Yeah.